emea, so this is going to be interesting. I think it's been a map that EDG's always been pretty strong on.
Oh yeah.
So
taking down some big names back in Tokyo, like Loud, for example. That was a map that they were relying on a lot because they have a weird comp, double duelist on that.
I'm a big fan of the Smoggy Breach. I think he's a lot better when he's like enabling his teammates. Like he's a pretty good duelist, but I think like when he's setting up like his teammates, I think he excels.
I think he gets extra praise though because he is a duelist.
Prime Gaming agent select here for Split. It's going to be our first map that we see, and well, we end up getting, okay, we got the Cypher, and then of course on the other side here, double duelist for EDG, so it's
exactly what you expect.
Yeah.
You know, it's the Giants kind of co-opted the Fnatic comp. EDG,
all right, EDG double duelist comp.
Old times, and this map was really close last time. It took some heroics from both sides to keep that map alive.
What do you think of this composition here, Vanity? Which one would you favor in this situation if you're on that stage?
I think the Giants comp, if you are like capable of playing it correctly and like using the comp right, it should stomp the double duelist comp because it has 3 agents that like completely destroy the double dive. But I think that the issue the Giants had in the last is they were not using the like breach util or omen util very well.
I'll build this on my TikTok.
So I think that's the big thing. They had a really solid attack game plan, but their defense like fumbled. And even against this comp, like you should be able to stop this on defense with this comp. It's like what it's designed for.
Yeah, well, we'll see how this all plays out because this is it, folks. So Shrine, let's make some noise as we get ready for this game. Giants and EDG facing off, and your casters, Mitch and Tom.
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. Wow, either way, history is going to be made here today. A Chinese team or a Spanish org going all the way to playoffs as champions, and already we're off to a spicy start with that veto.
Yeah, I can't believe we're seeing Fracture. This is the first time that Giants will ever have let this map through. It's been their permaban throughout all of EMEA, all of
I get a good
Rockin'.
picture.
Like, they do not want to play that map, so the fact that they've let it through, clearly they have something prepared. And while EDG, they're saying bet. There you go.
I don't
Back
want
all
that.
the way to how they were analyzing before. They are happy to try and take them on that map choice. Last time out, we saw Split picked by Giants. They've gone for it again. Probably should have won it a little bit more cleanly last time, but both teams had incredible attack sides, and that's why EDG, they've opted to start there.
They want to start on that attack side here on Split, and the barriers are already up in the pistol, but no movement, no contact. That's why you're seeing that stun being held by
Oh my god.
for some players to make their way on through. And see space in the back of that util typically. Maybe he's going to fire it out. You know, one of the things about EDG, beating a team the second time, it's always going to be tough. But for this squad, a new map pool, it makes it almost a new series. And who knows what we're going to get on Fracture Split. Should be more of a comfort zone for Giants, you'd imagine.
Yeah, Vitinho has to be the highlight for them as well. 8-1 in opening duels, 34 kills. He had an unbelievable game. And look at the combination of the start, forcing Quinton into the open. Or Smoggy, sorry.
Good nade.
Actually, Quinton back into the corner as well.
Tino.
It is not the start that EDG were looking for, and Quinton now going to be attempting to try and make that play through. They are watching for this. There's, in fact, 3 players holding on to that spawn. And in the meantime, the spike is already wrapping back in towards that B site, which for now is fairly open.
30 seconds the initial contact might not have worked out for this attacking squad. They have managed to carve out some map control in return, and that smoke blocks Hoodie out completely. The B side is theirs. They've overrun it at very little cost, and it's Can lurking on A that'll try to cut off these rotates, make it costly for this squad, or even get up behind later. He's let the first 2 pass. He hears the third. The peek is in, and he's caught.
Good timing.
Blast back to come up close. He's putting the pressure
He's getting
on.
one. Can you get one?
Nobody on the other side who's fighting up in heaven. This is a thorn in the side of Giants, and this retake already fragmented with Can behind. They have to hurry
Wait, he
up,
actually has a
ignoring their
timing.
back instead, focusing front, and there's
He
next
has
to
a
nothing
timing.
left to stand for Giants.
Wow.
EDG, they seem to stumble at the start, but they recovered nicely.
Yeah, I don't know how he always seems to be a nuisance. Quinton just being in those backlines, basically doing damage off the back of the Classic, and then also just putting that doubt in the minds while the rest of his teammates are able to do so much. Also good to see nobody going off to a good start. His last series, polar opposites to the first time we saw him play versus Giants. And while EDG, a pistol, as you said, it looked a little bit rough from the beginning, but a little bit of magic from Chichu and Quinton, and they have the lead.
Well handled in the first round. Now the easy part, at least it should be. Weaker weapons. The first is Sheriff around the corner.
No!
Ace has caught them off guard. That's a big blow to the side of EDG. A weapon down in mid, but that can be recovered.
Shuffling
How about
Cloud.
only playing a pistol, for example. So it's not going to be the end of the world, they can't really, or they don't really want to lose anybody else. Then things do start to get scary.
The gamble, though.
They didn't go for the
Giants were
bulldog.
rotating away. There is going to be the cam, which, when
All
popped,
5
should
on A?
give a fair amount of information back. A little bit unlucky, and there you go. That's going to be that info. Every single member of Giants.
There you go.
might
Oh, you
find
better
their
plant
way
quick.
back over to that B site, but they have lost full control at this stage.
Yeah, and the key thing being it was the element of surprise getting them that opening duel. Now they very much
Alright, if
lost
nobody
that.
dies here, then
EDG,
Giants has
they
a
get
chance to win this
occupy some
round.
Sneaky spaces. You can see Smoggy is actually covering for nobody. He's taking initial contact. He was.
Okay, yeah.
And tucked in and allowed nobody to clean that one up. They're here together either way. The point being the trade isn't really possible.
You have one
Certainly not
mailbox,
easy.
one
Ryan,
CT,
he's got
one
utility
backside.
out. Okay, sure.
Missed the stun.
Managed to find his
Oh,
gun,
he is
but
so
look at
one
his
shot.
health. Look at the weapon he's working
Oh,
with.
he actually almost
19
killed
health
nobody.
left on nobody, but it's not enough. And then, okay, they find the 1 kill. How much more?
This is good
can
hold,
they
yeah,
do?
it's
What
very good hold.
damage
One Raptors
beside the
already.
Giants walk out of this round with, and it okay,
That's not
3
bad.
kills, 19
Okay, that's
HP
actually
on
pretty-
nobody.
that's
That
good,
could've
that's
went
good.
So much worse.
No, that really isn't bad.
Good
at
eco
all.
round.
Being able to take out, I think, at least 1 gun from
Good
that
eco
scenario. Now
round.
come in with a purchase of their own. Giants are going to have the rifles
This.
across the board, and ults aren't particularly close. Now, they could try and almost run around the map, get Chichu those orbs, and potentially have a post-plant Viper's Pit, but when you look at what they're investing into this one, EDG are going to play things relatively safe. Not overbuy, just go with those pistols and see what Kankan and nobody can do with the rifles that they have.
Yeah, big test for the Giants' defensive side. The mid aggression worked out for them.
One-way
They had
smoke
just
mid.
pistols, and it looks like they're toying with the same kind of idea. But look at the aggression from EDG.
Shit.
Just W keying it into the B site. Now there's a lot of players waiting here.
Damn,
The
Smoggy's
nade
in it by
fragmented them,
himself.
so they weren't able to get out on time. And a ton of control still for the side of Giants. Cam watching A, so no
It's a
one's
good
able to
cypher
sneak
cam.
up for free. Chichu realizing that he's being spotted. But even still, they're deciding to rotate back.
Yeah, the problem with this is obviously the idea is Smoggy goes in and it reveals some of the other players for Kankan and nobody to try and do some damage. But with it being segmented, you've now lost that. Your sort of one almost like player as a fake flash isn't really going to work out. So any other damage from here
This is
gonna
a
be
good
lot more
read. They
difficult,
just have to get
especially
past cypher
walking
trips.
into these cypher setups. We saw it the other day on Pearl as well from Nuke.
It's gonna suck.
Nuisance. Already
Yeah,
just
Cage
looking
goes
to
out.
It's all going to be about this
Yeah,
spam.
he's used the
With Tiger
dog to
already
get
taking
Trip out of the
contact.
way. That's a
They go
beautiful
through after the
stun.
Little bit of damage onto Hao Dong. He's in position.
Get some
Snake
delay.
tagging him up, making him vulnerable.
Oh, wait, he's vulnerable.
Teammates on the way though. The cover should be here. Still though, EDG.
Oh my
are doing
God.
the damage.
I was so
Giants
sure that
down
Giants was
and
gonna
out
win
of
this round.
It's just Hoodie in a 1v4. In a matter of seconds, this went from a round they should
What
be
the hell?
closing out and wondering how many players
Get him,
will
gang,
be
gang.
left alive to absolutely everybody
Wow.
on the defense tying. That is as clean as EDG could ever have dreamed.
Oh, I think it's beyond dreams. I don't know how they managed to make
Dude,
that one work.
I thought
A cool combination
Giants
of the
played that
snake
perfectly.
bite and
They
Ramsey Walsh just
stun.
made things super awkward for Nuke. He was trying to pull away from
Man, that guy was so screwed in
Because of
elbow.
that, nobody
He got
mentioned it.
he got mollied and he got sucked.
You're looking at a player
Vulnerable
that
back to
pretty much looked out
back.
of the game. Versus Paprex, he was 18 and 37 across the series. He's already 5-1 right now. Flying
Sheesh.
high. 3-0 on that attack side.
This is
That's
Giants'
it.
pick,
We
too.
saw 9-3 halves from either team, but recreating that definitely going to be easier said than done. And for Giants, they desperately are looking to try and get back onto the board. This round, though, Mitch, it's just pistols.
They had one sheriff last time and still did damage. I think that's why we're seeing this level of respect from EDG.
An audio
A
up.
split on mid as they take the control. One player on either side holding the extremities. And for this squad of EDG, just a massively beneficial start. This information for Giants, it's not too much.
Nice,
Tigers
shoot at the
destroyed
dog.
C1. They're not sure. They're not going to stack up on the back of that. Really, that's what they need, the strength in numbers in a round like this.
Oh, even going to use the Seekers.
Yeah, but look at the cypher cam though.
Not overly surprising. They haven't taken any ground.
Yeah.
40 seconds left on the clock as they expend those out.
Probably
into
detects
mid,
two,
really
right?
trying to sell
Wait,
the
he
idea.
hopped out the cypher cam.
They're back on the other side.
Wait, cyber
He
cam
does
got
leave
shot
a
out.
Solo player though. Nuke has
Alright,
all
one
of his
way,
utility to
Cage.
play with, but he has no friends alongside
Oh,
him.
they have heaven
Isolated.
control.
behind the back of the site. Rotation has begun to come in, and he's
Oh, good
managed to land that
shot.
first shot.
What's happening?
More
What's
would
happening?
Have to be a miracle. Fatinho's heard the footsteps. Ryan's still within the
What?
site somehow again.
Oh, it's all up to
These rounds are
Chichu.
looking competitive, and both players now
Oh, wait, no.
stuck
What?
within the site.
God,
Fatinho's managed
Chichu's
to
the only
arm
one alive.
himself up, now rocking in with a Vandal. They're not
This is
holding
actually
the angle
winnable for
together, though.
Giants.
It'll have to be the trade on Ryan. He's fallen to start it off, and Chichu
Okay.
closes that one out. It got a little closer than
guess
they would
enough.
have liked, but a 4-0
0-4?
lead speaks for itself.
On split.
That's been the case throughout. A few,
Nobody, though.
Close rounds, mostly with the pistols, but when it comes down to these buy rounds, well, I say that they actually won themselves a MasterCard Thrifty to get themselves the second round. But here we go. Buy-in, Seekers online for Cloud, Showstopper not far away. This is where all of the ults, in fact, for both sides, are really starting to build up. Could make a huge difference in the round, and once more, early contact.
Smoke ramps.
Potentially going to be made over on this A side, but you can already see that Quinton is sort of waiting with that operator outside of B, clearly expecting some sort of aggression to come through here.
Yeah,
Do they re-hit here? I mean, they do know that
Past couple of
Cypher
rounds.
stuff is here.
And Giants haven't been biting on that, haven't been getting aggressive. We saw the smoke from Hoodie inside.
He
B.
has
That
an
was about
op?
all, and not even really swinging.
I mean, that's not a surprise, but like on Raze.
On B this time around as well. Looks like good decision making from the defensive side.
Okay, I'm gonna use
And
his,
the pressure is
here,
gonna
use
be
his
on
dog to get that
on
trip.
the back of that A side.
Oh, he missed the trip,
Hasn't been
but that's
destroyed,
fine.
At least he's still got both online, ready to catch.
It's good Cypher setup. He has a one-way.
They're moving back to B.
Oh, you can't give it a
Wow.
chance. You just can't.
He doesn't miss. He doesn't miss an op shot.
Oh, already, that's Rhyme dropped. He was meant to delay. Look at the pace!
What?
How they're playing this at the moment. It's
Movement's
almost
insane!
disrespectful
Get
to
in there,
Showstopper,
dude!
Just to make sure that
Go up the ropes.
anybody hiding within the site is going to be lost. He's not stopping.
Wait,
He's
shoot
WP'd
it!
all the way up into heaven. Still has that operator. And now for Giants, Mitch, do you even go for this?
Fatinho
Oh,
has
you're
some
sure
spacing,
heaven.
dodging the showstopper just about, but you know, they start
Save
to
round,
add up
definitely
the numbers in
save.
their head, realize
Yeah,
what
you
they have
save.
to work with in the next round and what they're up against here, especially knowing that Can has that operator and is likely just posted on the site now, waiting for someone to walk into an angle. It's not worth it. This is another round that Giants have to concede, and EDG will be walking away with a 5-0 start.
Well, that's trouble.
On Split. The map pick of Giants.
Bet you Giants
with the
called
next map
timeout
up
after this. It's
being one
5-0.
that this roster has
They have
never
to call
played
timeout.
before.
Definitely call
They've been
timeout.
insta-banning in every single series, bar the Crew one, in which Crew banned it first. It got ahead of them. This series is certainly starting to get scary.
Bop.
And there it is.
Good shot. Look at
All
this.
of These replays, that jump down was
He
absolutely
just jumps
filthy,
down.
Smuggy, but they've called a timeout on the side of Giants, and I can't blame them. This one's getting out of hand.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
timeout.
It's like with, you almost have to respect the fact that Quinton is so sort of like confident in his ability just to catch that player jump peeking. That was basically the plan. Stayed passive at the beginning of the round just to try and, in case they got aggressive, not wanting to just take huge risk with the operator. But what Smoggy did, that was just disrespectful. That was just him jumping down while the rest of the team go executing. I think the fact of the matter is, if he had died there, he wouldn't have cared. It was more so just to cause that distraction of while his teammates are executing. And at the moment, EDG have looked fearsome. Similarly to what we saw on their attack side last time out, it was very dominant, but you almost have to wonder, like, EDG had that mental resilience last time from 9-3 down to drag
EDG
things
went
back
to
with
0?
unbelievable clutches and close out, or at least bring that game to OT. Giants, I don't know if they have that. I'm waiting to see if they do, because right now, they're getting boomed. And I need to see, well, firstly, Pipson taking that pause and try and get the players back in the right headspace.
Is my quality
But also,
ass
I
right
need to
now?
see some of these
I thought it was
stars
on
come online,
1080p.
because right now, there hasn't really been a
Alright, figure watch at 1440.
they're getting boomed. And
Oh,
I need
that's
to see,
behind.
well,
What the heck?
firstly,
I'm watching
see
1080.
Pipson taking that pause and try and get the players back
Wait,
in
actually,
the right headspace.
hold on.
Space.
I'm
But
ruining
also,
this,
I
I'm
need to
ruining
see
this,
some
I'm
of these
ruining
stars
this.
because right now, there hasn't really been a top
I'm skipping, I'm skipping.
Well, you can hear Lembo trying to get the crowd behind Giants.
Good luck, Levo. Good luck.
This is going to be one of those situations for Giants. It's time to show up.
They've got the rifles in hand. They're coming close to a lot of ultimates. One of the big problems that last round, even
Smoggy's going in.
It's the player that it takes out as well. You lose Rhyme, and all of a sudden your retakes don't look nearly
Cypher
as good.
chips
That much
here
chips
on
up.
B
This round,
now.
it's one away from having a Rolling Thunder. That could certainly help this giant squad out. Or even
Fidinho finding one pick and having a big old rocket launcher in the form of the showstopper to play with.
They're so prepared for the util as well. Like just destroying Nuke's utility with those blast packs. But it's all just a ruse. The thing is though, for now at least, Giants have gambled heavily. 4 players still over onto this A site. Huge
Flashing.
reliance onto Nuke. He's going to be basically in a 1 versus 3 fight here. He gets one, and that's
good
it.
trade, good
Not
trade.
gonna be able to get
He's for free
anything
now.
more. The rest of the team's so
Very good
far
trade.
away. EDG are going to have a free
Oh,
afterpart
Chichu's
here,
a
and,
mid.
well, if Rhyme can get a kill, maybe there's a
Good
chance
kill.
to have that Rolling Thunder. But
Surely they have to
Chichu
check
instead
heaven now, right?
caught them on that rotation. It's the same scenario they were just in moments ago. 3 players trying to fight back in.
This could be
This time they might
so
decide to
tough
go
for Giants right
smokes
here.
And your breach online, but it's
Nice shot from Kang
Close
Kang.
in this round, you'd imagine. The
Need
second
to, and they
Fidinho
say
goes
they have to
down,
save again.
at least gets the showstopper online, but it's the next round they're thinking about using it. Time to hightail it. The EDG finding yet another round.
Is this guy
It's
arguing with his
seeming to be an
team?
uphill
I'm not
battle
sure.
For the side of Giants. What was that word Bala had to say earlier?
Up.
It's certainly a upstream swim right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember.
Contranen and net.
Yeah, there's
something like that.
something like that, yeah. I think I prefer the bark, I'll be honest. 6-0. After what was such a ridiculously close
Smoggy's
matchup
ult.
last time out. It was streak rounds, but last time out, Giants.
Chichu's
they were the
ult.
ones in the lead.
I think it's
They were
how
the ones- and
dong.
it is gonna be
Wait,
another
they-
timeout. That is
Back-to-back
both used
timeouts, dude. That
within the space of a
sucks.
couple of rounds.
No more
Almost a panic
timeouts.
button being hit right now from the side of Giants. Bear in mind, the next map in this series, they have never played as a team.
Oh.
Individually, sure. Like on the old Giants roster, Fidinho played it, yeah.
with
yeah.
Giants.
But
Dude, it's rarely for me
Other
to see
than that
back-to-back
one,
timeouts.
it is not a map that they've gone to. And sure, I don't doubt that they've let that through because they have something
That
prepared,
sucks.
but that is a terrifying
Dude, I want to see the
prospect.
coach's
You're in your
POV.
home
Yo,
map
can we go to
push, you're
the coach
6-0 down,
POV?
Your opponent's economy is booming.
Maybe he's pissed
Quinton
off.
is having a wonderful time. He's just been finding openers left, right, and center. And the thing is, there hasn't really been any sort of response. They haven't even been able to catch out the
Giant
murder of Chichu in most of
EDG.
these rounds. So
Slayers.
something desperately needs to change. Showstopper, Rolling Thunder close to being online, but of course, those ults
06.
are also being cycled on the other side with a Viper's Pit and a Blade Storm being 2 to really highlight. Something needs to come up and it needs to happen soon for Giants because, hey, their attack side is great, but if you don't get
Yeah,
any
this is
defense
gonna
around it, doesn't
suck.
matter.
That's it. They need some sort
Giants'
of foundation
buy
to
is
bounce
so
off of,
bad.
you know,
They have
if
to win this
when you
round.
move to map 2, Fracture, they might have come into this series seeing that as a trap that they'd laid for EDG, trying to cage the beast, but they better hope that the
Look
bars
at
are strong
that.
enough.
Look, we
'cause
have
what we're
4
seeing
on
here,
A run. Wait,
well, it seems to be a bit too brittle.
Handong is
Side of
going
Giants
mid.
on their defense, no rounds and no timeouts left.
4
Let's
on
see
B.
what their solution was. And it looks like a straight up
They're
blitz
trying to
into B
full
main.
push
a lot of
this
players here,
B
so they're
main
gonna have to
control.
try to seize space on the back of it. A flash deep, a tiger in, and they've essentially seen that there's nobody here. No,
They're gonna try to get
pun
orb, yeah.
intended.
Regional's
Nobody was
orb.
spotted as he was around the corner. And the rest of the squad waits patiently over towards A. You know, if there was a lot of aggression and utility in B main, maybe they push A. Maybe they get aggressive.
The funny thing is, it's almost a complete reverse versus crew, where I feel like whenever crew pushed into
Yeah,
a
have
nuclear
garage
setup,
control
they
now.
died. EDG have pushed into his setup almost every single time, and they have made it look very easy. And they look to do the same again. Smoggy taking the lead. A fake being sold by nobody.
Yeah,
as well.
I
It
think
keeps
they
a couple
have
of
to go
players
A
still
at this
deep within
point.
B site. It definitely is a much better stack up of
Omen
players,
has
though, from Giants.
has a
for the
lot
first
of.
time in a
Actually,
while.
he doesn't have garage control
Yeah,
anymore.
it's
That's
also the
fine.
utility that they have.
Ooh, the wall goes up.
Rolling Thunder, Showstopper still to play with. Nade is through. Hoodie's gone down.
Oh
Picked off
my
on the other
God,
side,
that's
causing
scary.
another problem.
Nobody
Giants
gets a
have to
kill.
be worried about their back while they want to fight forward. And now a Viper's Pit comes online. A safe haven to play from for EDG.
I'm guessing he got
An ultimate
timing
that's
when
incredibly
Omen was on
difficult to
heaven.
fight back through. Rolling Thunder
Reach
and
for it.
Showstopper
Here it
committed.
goes.
They're searching for them. What? That's ridiculous.
What?
Giants now only have nobody to deal with. He's got heaven, but look at that util he finds.
He got 3.
Giants are finally on the board.
Wow. When we talk about the showstopper being one of the most brutal ultimates in the game, sometimes you can shoot it at someone's feet and they somehow survive. A rolling thunder, boom, into the showstopper through a cosmic divide. He doesn't even see the other.
He doesn't see the other two. He just look at the Astra and gets 3 somehow.
Go down. Quinton didn't even look like he was remotely close enough to die to that. But hey, that's what it takes. A triple kill with a showstopper.
How low was Kong?
Onto the board, but they are on the board.
All right, let's see.
Because it didn't look like he was like near the ult.
8 more kills.
And he's so weak.
Do that again.
But that was literally a Hail Mary play. The prayers were answered. The fact that EDG have a Viper's Pit on site, they have nobody flanking, man advantage.
Ooh, good flash dodge.
The advantages they had up their sleeve, and then that one play, that combo.
Oh no, they're bringing the op back. Opper versus Opper. Oh shit. Oh, he doesn't got an op. Op is down now.
For this man as he goes down, and now the space is wide open.
Nobody's lurking on A.
Yeah, one of the highlights of this matchup last time was
Nade Heaven.
1 in opening duels.
TP backside of B. Now they go back A.
Hasn't had that same sort of luck.
They're making noise.
Yeah, they've gambled. Well, the thing is, they've heard the from the shadows.
Oh, but they know.
Maybe have that expectation.
Nobody can't die. He can't die. Flash it.
Right. The flash is sublime.
Nice, beautiful flash. Good timing. And then he dogs A for free.
The Tiger for good measure, but the fact is, again,
Konka has the op
3v5
to hold CT.
Another kill.
Oh my god. Get him another one.
But he cannot go down.
Beautiful by EDG.
7, and the rounds just keep tallying up in their favor. You can
Make noise on A and then go back to B, and nobody's lurking on B. I mean, it means A, right? Yeah, he's lurking on A.
Again, they're still going to have the finances to actually buy back into this one.
He gets A for free.
On the other side, but all ults have now
Big kill mid to get the op.
They threw everything into getting that first round. They've gone for the from the.
Oh, I like that energy. Let's go.
In on that rotation. They are being slaughtered thus far. Oh, this man is a huge part of it. This time, patiently waiting to see if there's any aggression, but for now, at least. It is just going to be that stack up.
Going back to the A trips.
Had a huge reliance on Nukia's Cypher setup, but
I think that dog saw.
He's going to be able to spot anybody.
How long in market?
However, once again, it's going to be this mid-presence.
Gonna try to take heavy control here.
First point of contact.
Yeah, they've stuck around. You know, that Tiger went in deep on B main. Once CDG heard it, they thought maybe B would be lighter, that the rotations had come through. That's not the case. Nade, that's certainly tickled up a few players. They'll be healed, though. Right
that nade could have been
just a bit of
big-ass play.
That are lost. And already you can see Giants are expecting
they
to
know
rotate
one's
back
pillar,
after what they've shown,
flashes, he's
EG
blind.
are very much looking to commit here as Hoodie just found out the hard way, caught after his paranoia.
Good shot.
The Giants are able to drop the spike.
Alright, Giants has to win this round now, right? Wait.
A shining light
He
for
got
the
an
squad.
up kill!
Very
Oh
nearly
my
finds
god, it's
another.
scary.
He's down to the rifle.
Where's Chichu? Oh, he's
versus
heaven.
3. And 2 players on site.
What?
That's the show.
Oh, that's GG for you. Oh my, he killed himself.
Die to the fall damage, leaving them with a chance. Nukia has to find Chichu.
Oh,
the
fuck.
Coming in. He's
You
gonna
better
have the
jump
info.
the
It all
pillar.
comes down to this fight, and Chichu wins. EDG round after round.
What?
8 now on the board.
How did Giants throw that round?
Indomitable.
It looked like that was another grand opportunity.
What's up, Reynard? Is that how you say that? Is that how you pronounce your name?
It's the ground. That's what it is. It's
Manual.
the world
Takes a
defeated
force
Konka.
of nature.
Reynard?
This man.
And then Chichu's there to close things out. 8-1.
How did Giants throw away that
We've been
round?
mentioning the fact that even a few
Wasn't it
rounds on
3v2?
this defensive side could be enough for Giants, but now their pockets have run dry as well. You've got yourselves a couple of rifles, a few pistols, seekers. On the other side of things, well, ballers. They've got everything they could ever desire and some in their pockets.
2 mailboxes.
It does seem like as well, Giants, their attempt is to almost adapt to what happened in the last round. Okay, they pressured middle, let's pressure middle, and there always seems to be another side to the coin.
Oh, now they know there's two. They flash.
Flash is fantastic.
Oh, he went past.
They get nothing.
And then somehow it's EDG who come out on top.
What?
Nobody from far away picking up that double. Okay, they do end up losing.
Wait,
Can.
Chichu has A, but they didn't check ramps.
And the space retrieved on the other side, they might not be.
Okay, now they know it's on ramps. Look at Chichu's position, though.
Why does that look like it's an attacker?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh!
He's found his reward for his trouble with Hoodie falling, and Howdong's got his lurk up through mid. It's worth looking like late into the round.
This is so one-sided.
Active flanks in play for EDG, and the amount of control that they're able to take out of Giants' hands is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about this. Like, you're looking at a composition that has the Sky looking for information, and then a Cypher, which basically just has cams and trips everywhere, and somehow every single round, EDG are the ones catching Giants off guard. Yep. They have looked lost throughout the entirety of this map so far. Needing these last 2 rounds as almost a bare minimum, as a lifeline. And especially after we saw them in some of the videos earlier saying that they think EDG are overrated. This is not the look that they wanted to come out with.
He TPs? Oh, I thought he TP on the box.
I think it's hard to argue this is the optimal start for the EMEA number 4, but still potential for recovery. Can. Oh, look, he's out of here.
Get
Immediate
out!
reactions, and if he is a second slower, a fraction of a second slower, in fact, he would have lost his life there. That immediately down and out of that teammate. He's going to go back through. He's going to fight through the smoke. This guy's crazy.
What?
I mean, he's not going to get a reward. They just about left, but if that was a second earlier, I think Cloud loses his life.
Yeah, it's almost a ruse, though. As again,
I feel like this round is on Giants right now.
And they're on the other.
This round is
taking that control.
They're playing retake.
Him, he's oh,
he's gonna flash. He flashed his teammate.
And now Rhyme's the only one fighting. They are watching for this. Cloud has managed one.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute.
A little bit better, but Kan's still standing, still
elbow.
fighting.
Wait, he's gonna need it. Wait, peek elbow, peek elbow.
Force Rhyme into more awkward position. He's just gonna tank it. He's gonna try and hold
No way, he 1v1s this close with an op.
Now hiding within the smoke. His teammate placed just moments ago. Hoodie from above, but it's nobody. And Kan within that sight, just waiting for the moment that flash comes back online. He's managed to sneak forward. Hoodie's found one. But look who they're up against once again. He's read things perfectly, but the shot is missed, and he goes right back into
Oh my god!
Finally, Giants managed to get their second round on the board, but boy, was it close.
They can push up to 3, the bare minimum, maybe. There's still hope for Giants.
That's crazy. This man jumped right in front of him.
After all, EDG
the quickscope could be insane.
On the attack side, but with 2 rounds on the board, this is a pretty clear-cut outcome in my mind right now. Big mistakes, big fumbles needed on the side of EDG. Yeah, and that just hasn't been the case so far. Can round after round, this guy is successful.
10-2, 10-2. Don't make it 9-3, please.
9-2.
Don't make it 9-3. Don't make it 9-3.
Giants' chance go out. We'll see if they can pull off that third round. As said, last time it was 9-3, 9-3, but I think you'd have to be pretty optimistic to expect a repeat after.
Wait, he's opping heaven.
These rounds have gone. Good start though. Vitinho finally
that sucks.
taking down his Raze counterpart.
Go get him.
Already getting them that man advantage. That has been a rarity in the early rounds.
Yeah, it very much has, because Kan's won those
Judge heaven. Oh, that's gonna be tilting.
EDG now have to go to a second game plan, and oh no, they were
nothing. No, this one's heaven.
Position. It was the Judge in play for Cloud, but he's given it up. He's fallen off to put some util into B main and check that it's clear. But there you go. Players spotted up top. Now they realize what they've given up, and they've got to fight.
Dang,
from the low ground.
Cloud could have known that he could at least get 2 kills with the Judge.
Outside of A, this is almost what EDG want. Confirmation that those rotations are coming through. What in the world is that? A Rolling Thunder put into heaven.
Rolling Thunder in heaven?
They gambled on it, and instead they've lost Nukia's life. The Giants seem lost.
They know where he is. Oh. Hoodie playing a risky game. He was spotted by the Tiger on the way in. Just managed to find that open.
Hoodie gets one. He's anchoring.
He has no support.
He's anchoring. He knows the bomb's here. He's anchoring. Oh.
And now the show
watch out!
Nobody to be found. Just going to be pushed.
Oh my god, GG's to Smoggy.
Chichu though left. 15 HP.
Left to Chichu?
Has the spike, has to
No,
stick
this
it
is
just
not
to
a good
get it
plan.
through onto the round, and Cloud gonna make sure that he will not. It is that identical scoreline, 9-3 at the half, but this time, Giants
Fuck,
are the
dude,
one that have to
9-3?
fight back.
Oh, it's certainly going to be an uphill battle for this squad. 3 rounds on the board.
9-3.
It's not the easiest to make happen. And for the side of EDG, they've got to be feeling incredible right now. A squad that underestimated them sitting across the stage. They talked their smack, and now they pay the price. Let's hear from Smoggy, who we actually spoke to a little bit earlier about this.
他后面我们拿到11分的时候，他们就是一直在打我们的 B 点嘛，然后我们5个人就一起在想办法怎么接那个 B 点，或者是怎么守那个 B 点，就各种方法都想过了，但是还是有点接不住。我们心态其实还是挺平稳的，因为确实我们之前打这张地图就总是打加时嘛，就是其实也打惯了，然后我们心态也挺平静的吧，就是我们就是一直在想怎么去防住他们，我们只能专注于比赛，如果我们去想了其他事情的话，感觉就会打不好。其实我状态算比昨天好一些了吧，但是还是他们给了机会，我还是自己没有抓住，我觉得一般吧。
He's going to prod, but he's going to get pushed. I mean, Forsaken's round the corner with a flash from something. Both of them being used. No way! What is that from Odom?
Oh, this is their match on PRX.
Lined up.
就是我觉得在来到了 LA， 我觉得有这么多观众会支持我们，然后氛围也那么好，我们真的很开心很高兴，然后也有那么多人支持我们。只是来了 LA 以后的状态不是很好，就是可能观赛感比较差一点吧。我们打败者组，不管是我们是第一天打的那个小组赛第一把，或者是第2把，或者是第3把，我们其实心态都是一样的，因为我们都是抱着来赢比赛的心态。就算是最后一把，我们也不会有什么压力啊，或者是就是不敢去操作，我们该操作该去打，照样也会去打。
Well, it's time for the battle to begin for half number 2 of Split. Giants map pick, the next up, the one that they don't play. It's certainly looking a little shaky with 3 rounds on the board, but now Giants will mount their attack side. This is the side that EDG wanted to start on. Yeah, maybe setting their own pace will give them some benefit. I mean, if you think about what EDG were doing to them last half, a lot of it was them getting behind them. That shouldn't be as easy.
Face cam? I know, bro. I'm finally putting on the face cam today, bro. I felt like it. I felt like I wanted to put on the face cam, but I put on the face cam.
An instant stun straight through, and it's going to be the trades back.
I don't usually do face cam all the time, but today I'm doing face cam.
Straight through.
Did you get no one? Oh, get us right. GG's. Move on. Next game.
EDG are hightailing their way straight to a 1-map advantage.
Unbelievable.
I make like a lot of videos with my face, so like I feel like by this time people should know what I look like. Not that big of a deal, I guess.
I wonder if we'll even see Giants come through with a force fire, trying to roll the dice right here and now. It's not easy on the attack though. They might just have to
disgusting.
tank this to 11-3 and fight from there. No good options realistically. And as we come back into the game,
it's well played.
See, yeah, it's a few sheriffs, but for the most part,
they don't have timeouts anymore.
Well,
No more timeouts. Giants.
Tokyo that you don't want to play EDG a second time. First time, a close series, a battle. T1
5 mid?
The second time, they got blasted.
Oh, dash? Dude, it's game. Come on. He's in the smoke! Yeah.
His 3rd kill of the
what
round.
A read from EDG.
3 in the lead. And if it doesn't
Dude, that's gotta be tilting. That has to be tilting.
Yeah, this will
We're
be
going
the
Fracture
beginning
next
of the end,
map.
if it's not the
And that's
beginning of the
EDG's
comeback.
map pick.
Although I'd say the beginning of the end might have been a while ago.
Yeah. This is the end of the end.
Exactly, the conclusion.
Let's see.
Now,
I'm gonna satchel and kill mid, and I'm gonna kill this guy behind me.
It was a trap placed by Giants a year ago.
Coach is so proud.
If it's not a trap, this might be the most dominant series of the tournament.
Morale must be low. That's what I'm saying.
This was their whole plan.
Giant, like,
realistically, how much can you believe?
good team.
This is the one they wanted to play. This is the one they've
EDG, better
been
team.
playing.
Right now, they're the better team.
Well, it hasn't started out even in the second half the way they wanted.
I think they're okay. I think they're gonna play retake on A.
On the side of Giants.
Yeah, they play retake on
already
A.
on the site. Spectre in hand, close range fight, but Fadinho wins it.
Oh,
Giants
almost,
with a much
almost.
needed opening and a plan secured.
He could have killed him there, honestly.
Utterly
The Spectre. It's a good cam.
know that the majority of players are in towards heaven.
Actually, look, I like this position.
Well,
What?
just like the first half, he's getting caught off.
I was about to say I like the Giants hold right now, but like,
doing on this map.
what's happening? He's getting there, the judge.
As well. They're very tagged up.
Brother.
There's a very real chance of this.
The judge is crazy.
Oh, they can do no wrong with Quinton at the helm.
That's got to be it for the side of Giants.
That's game. That's a lot of people for EDG today. Oh my god.
Down 9 in a row needed.
That's tilting.
Plays like that being pulled down.
Now look at this. Like I thought Cypher right there, he had a very good hold. They had a very good position hold.
They had all the
Nah, dude. KK's is going in there with 2 judge kills and then a sheriff.
Obliterated.
Everybody on the side of EDG bark.
That is so tilting.
It's just
You have a guy holding
ridiculous. And you
the
can see
ramp,
it.
and then you have a
Body
guy that's
language
also
says
on
it all
ramp.
the side of Giants.
You have 3 on
They're
site.
already
You
thinking
have a
about
pretty good hold,
fracture.
but you just get
To be
timed.
honest, I don't imagine they're thinking about that with a smile on their face.
Yeah, I hope they've got one hell of a pep talk coming because
Their buy is so bad.
it's been fun for the crowd, the EDG fans, but I'm sure for Giants this has been one of the worst experiences of
They're
their life
doing the
so far.
same hold as they did on last round, I think.
You just
Up ramps, okay, so.
Pop ahead. They have been making their way
So
through.
nobody's
Again,
gonna go through
for this
vents.
inside dive. They've sectioned off nobody.
Oh, okay, now they know the vents.
Actually, Quinton
No
is gonna
fucking
flop
way.
the showstopper. He's gonna
Bro!
I thought for a second he was
Bro!
gonna land and hit that shot, but Hoodie has thankfully
Does nobody get his
put
kill?
him down.
Yeah, it was damn close as well. Run that back
Sheesh.
10 more times. With it being him, I believe he'll hit it.
I think run it back
10
one
out of
more
10.
time.
Oh, here's the drop.
Bro!
Good to start
Oh,
with,
I was about to
nobody's
say,
only
you got like a
one.
spray
Nuke
transfer?
Catch them off guard,
Okay.
though. He's lost his life.
1 Guardian,
They've
1
lost the sight
Vandal.
of B.
Yeah,
Giants are
yeah,
taking
B
it
for free.
all the way around the world and looking to plant this, leaving Rhyme to cut off those
All
rotations.
going through their spawn?
That's mad, actually. They're going through the attacker spawn.
All 3 players are going to be going
All
through the
going
spawn.
through
They
spawn.
just don't see teams doing this. The Seekers, though invested, will give that away. So they should know, with all of them going in the other direction, they could have still been rotating through mid, but just
I
look
do
at the
like
setup.
Cloud's position though.
Stun
I don't
ready.
think they do.
Cloud
They
on
check
the
this
corner.
position
They
from
should at
Cloud?
least be one fin, then the stun in
Oh,
response.
stun.
Cloud
Oh shit.
taking over, giving them that lifeline. It's left on to Chichu, and he won't be able to do it. Cloud gets his 4th kill of the round and a 4th round for Giants as well.
Okay.
Another lease at
Maybe,
life.
maybe this is the round where
Only
Giants
8 in a
actually
row
start
needed.
momentum.
That's not too much on the attack side, is it?
Yeah, especially
412 is crazy.
Kills right now. He's normally
Yeah,
someone that
even
is
it doesn't
reliant
even matter. Like
on. Has
EDG
been
can
throughout the
still
majority of the
buy,
season, but what a time to go
and they
missing.
have nobody's ult for this
Reality
too.
is, you know, even thinking about how dominant of a first half the side of EDG
So they
had,
could play a
they did
retake.
not manage 8 in a row. There was still that interruption of a round, and you have to think that'll come through eventually. That this defensive side, between ultis and opportunities,
Flash mailbox.
between Concon just destroying people.
Cloud's thinking about dogging.
He's going to have a
pretty good.
multi-kill
Chichu
as
is
well as the game within the
in
next
vents right
day.
now.
I'll put money on it.
We have 3 up heaven. So I'm guessing they are gonna go for retake. But look how far nobody
I
is.
hope he's got a little bit more in him after this one, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah,
I
they
wanna hear
definitely
some
play
fighting
retake.
words, 'cause right now, well, Giants
You
are
know,
definitely
they
gonna be
might
regretting
be for free.
calling their opponents overrated. Because I don't know what that
Yeah,
says
they
about
did.
everybody
Yeah, nobody
else.
popped his ult.
It is going to be that after plant
Now they're
again, but
playing
look at the
retake.
response.
It's good
Everybody from
smoke on
EDG is
heaven.
here.
Yeah, they're ready. Their utilities prime. Tiger already
Uh-oh.
through. Oh, just a dry peek
Oh,
at a
no.
Concon. He's already down. Smoggy follows through. Much of the
Oh,
same.
no.
And it's Cloud in back-to-back
Uh-oh.
rounds.
It's,
Breathing life
Oh my
into this
God,
Giants
like-
squad. Great damage done. He'll fall. No.
Wait, nobody gets-
starts to have an
Ooh.
answer. But look at the damage on Hao Dong from earlier on.
Look rafters! Look
He
rafters!
easily dropped on the way through.
Look
Chichu having
rafters!
to do it all.
Oh,
Indeed,
the
a blind
spam
shot
through
in
the smoke.
Chichu, 2 opponents, no reload though.
Oh,
Goes
what
down
the
with a
heck?
classic in hand. A brave
That's
move,
not
but they have
bad.
plenty
I mean,
more
you got
chances
3.
to try and close this one out. That's 12-5, 7
I
more.
think 2
decided
can't
Giants.
buy.
A couple of big rounds back to back from Cloud.
Comeback? Shit, bro.
Dominant game so far.
If it's a comeback, bro, that would actually be the worst thing ever. You're up 12. You were up 12-3. You were up 12-3, and then you just came back.
We can start to see some of the other Giants players come alive in this match.
Shit, maybe Giants has found their rhythm.
I'm looking at a split Odin.
I'm ready for Fracture, man. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for Fracture. I don't want to keep on split anymore.
Guy's got a smile
All right,
on
good
his
old
face.
mid.
You're damn right you should.
Good old mid. Get all that mid control.
From nobody, especially initiating on the A site. He's on his way around to B. Everybody is.
But who's here?
That's where the push is coming in. Giants again with that
Oh
control.
shit!
Rolling
Yeah,
thunder
yeah.
pushes.
Run.
Smoggy out the side. He's gonna have to shimmy his way around. Actually, nobody goes
He's
down.
blind and he
Smoggy
killed
has
nobody.
retrieved it and is now looking to utilize it.
What's
Swapped over
happening?
to a Bulldog Trader. And he'll get a kill for
2v3?
Chichu and himself still standing strong. No spike planted. Giants could even take this in the other direction. Rotation time would take quite a while. Maybe
Do they
just want to break
re-hit?
some weight.
Yeah, they've got a minute on the clock.
Do they
The
re-hit?
fact is, if they wait long enough, they can pick up the orb, Seekers for Cloud. It would likely give things away.
My God.
Smoggy
Oh my
is gonna
God.
go swinging
Don't
into a
peek!
firing squad. Somehow comes out of that the better.
Surely.
They were
Oh, look at this
patiently
lurk. Look
waiting.
at this lurk from Chichu.
It's buying time. They're healing.
Sandwich,
They're
just make
focused forward
sandwich.
on this madman who's
Smoggy
making
can't
noise, but up
die.
behind them. Here he comes. It's
Nice.
Chichu. Cutting down the numbers
Nice.
of Giants
Reposition
further,
yourself,
and that
Chichu.
advantage
Nice.
Now sits neck and neck.
Who's
with
weak?
Cloud on 10
Cloud is
HP.
one shot.
We could
Shoot
be
the
just
ult
moments
out.
away from the first map falling into EDG's
Are they trying to fight this guy?
pocket.
You're
He's
running
out of
into a
the
box!
But they're not chasing him, thankfully. That could have been a bit awkward. Instead, he's actually got a
And they
quicker
go A.
rotation than he would have.
Walk.
Rhymes heard it. Rhyme is the only guy that's
Oh,
even
no.
close to full HP.
I like this guy's
99,
position,
no
dude.
shield.
He's
And
up
they're coming together,
ramps.
looking to trade.
Ball goes
will
up.
block him out initially. But he's not really able to help out. That's why Cloud just abandons
Oh,
the
this
site.
is
and they'll
such a
run
good
this
hold from
crossfire
Giants.
into the round. Rhyme does
You
have
have
to
one
check it.
screen and one
Oh,
ramp, so
They
timing!
might have even seen him. They might have an idea where he is. He'll get the first, but not the second.
One shot,
And
one
now
shot.
10 HP. One knife from Smoggy will close.
What the
Saves them yet again.
This man has been flying. Genuinely, game would have been over.
10
a few rounds ago if it
HP.
wasn't for Cloud. The fact is, it's even got to the point where EDG are going to
He's
take a
10
pause. 3 rounds in a row.
HP.
Yeah, they need to do quite a bit more than that. Double it, in fact. They need
Uh-oh.
6 in a row.
Timeout.
to
Timeout.
level
I call
things up
timeout.
once again.
Yo, I would actually call timeout right
But I
now.
like the fact that EDG, they're going to take that moment. They're going to go, okay, well, we know what happened last time. We know that
Timeout,
this
timeout,
was
timeout.
an incredibly attack-sided map when both these teams played it.
Timeout,
Obviously,
please,
you have
timeout.
that expectation that somebody on that defender side would be able to get it over the line, but they don't want to let it get that far. They don't want to allow their opponents even any sort of space.
Giants
or wiggle
are
room to
actually
get
trying
back
to pick
into
it
this
up.
match.
They're actually picking it up right now. What the
No shame in
frick?
taking a pause like this. You got 6
What
rounds
the
in a row
frick?
for your opponents. Better make sure
How?
that you come in with the best game plan possible for all 6 of those. Plenty of opportunities to close it out, but we've seen teams slip up in those positions before. EDG want to get ahead of that curve, and you want to respect them for it. Maybe discussing how many Odins they want in the next
Get
round.
King back the op.
I'm
Give him the
hoping
op.
0.
Oh, what was that, Vandy? 3, he said, across the stage. So, well, I'm not sure.
Half
But yeah,
buys.
Giants have something decent to work with as well. Showstopper, 2 low impact ults as well, backing it up. but
Yeah,
again,
they
you
have
probably
3
won't
ults.
be
You
changing
have
the game with
you get
those.
info
But
from
we've already
Cypher,
seen the
TP,
impact that a well-placed
and you
Showstopper
have
from
the-
Fabinho can have.
Yeah,
the showstopper.
That's true. Yeah, no odds for the other side.
Yeah, everyone's going half buys.
You'd have to put this round in the favor of Giants, which, again, we haven't said that much throughout this map so far. Again, we're going to see this early stack up, and
Good flash
I
from
would almost
nobody.
expect a
Get the vents.
potential rotation. Nobody,
Vents flash.
Yeah, he's already pushing up.
Not vents.
peak, even after
Sewer.
getting the information
Sewer flash.
off his.
Nobody's
guiding
up in
light
their
flash.
face.
But it is
He wants to
very
smoke.
patient at the moment from Giants. They're expecting some sort of play, especially after a pause. You kind of look towards your opponent to see what they're going to be doing in this round. The fact is, though, other than the slight bait play over on the B site, somewhat the same.
Being, as you said,
yeah, ADG is definitely going for a slower pace this round.
Now,
oh wow,
maybe they'll get the reward for it. They can dodge. No, that
oh, this might be over for Chichu.
Oh, he knows where he is. Chichu
yeah,
down.
the flash gave info.
They know the flash went off earlier. That it should be around here somewhere.
What?
For Con
How did he hit?
And now nobody strikes.
Oh God!
It's a little bit
oh
of a whiff.
no!
It's not quite lining up, and it looks like the side of EDG might have to do it in the next.
No, he has no more satchel. He looked down.
He's still going for it. He believes.
Wow, he got a kill.
But I can see why. Already managing to clear out Cloud.
Smoggy?
Smoggy up top is going to put it into
Shit.
1v2. And this
he
is
flashes, he flashes, he flashes, he flashes!
Players up above, a flash ready, dodges it! Truly unbelievable!
What the fuck?
He left as well. 13-6 EDG.
It was a rebel clutch, by the way, just in case.
Holy shit!
I don't know if you saw it.
Was it? Was it a 1vx?
It was a rebel clutch.
Kang is him!
There you go, sponsors, if you needed it. But that... oh my God. There is a reason why we talk about this man in such high regard. Why he is not only the present and future of Valorant.
Let's look, take a look back at this.
You just don't get players like this.
Somehow he tagged this guy, kills wallbang this guy.
He seems to do it every
look at this flick.
single game, blinded,
boom,
dodging it, and every single time you'll watch that today.
It all took 11 HP.
Incredible stuff. EDG, after an overtime loss on this map last time out, have just
that flick was insane.
Giants, obliterated them, and wow. We're done for map number 1. We're going to be going
wow, map 1, EDG. And we're going to Fracture next. And Giants have never played Fracture before.
When you play an actual ranked game, it's 50 minutes, but how much are you actually shooting? With Aim Labs, you can compete in over 1,000 tasks that will prepare you for any scenario in any game. For the new ranked season, you play, you get points.
That's actually crazy.
With Aim Labs' new one-to-one.
Oops, I did not mean to do that.
Get instant feedback on how to get better crosshair placement, better peak efficiency. You can also instantly modify existing tasks with Discovery. Get started today by
what the heck? What? What a shot from Kang.
Bringing in a new roommate to save money, is that the plan?
Well, we gotta find some way to save, so say hi to
Plus 12?
Hey, that's my mom.
Yeah, I think I have a much better plan.
Yeah, Cloud did pretty good. Sky.
$25 per line. And that price is guaranteed for 3 years. All on the network we can count on. It's a good plan.
That's crazy though.
We're not gonna be needing you, so I'll see you at work.
12 kills
Later, Mom.
on attack and 11 kills on defense. This he's just him, man. He's just him. How long do we have left? I think we have a little bit before map 2. Alright. They said that Giants have never played Fracture before. With this team? Yeah, they actually never played. They never played Fracture this season. Or ever, actually. This is gonna be their first time playing Fracture. What about EDG? They played Fracture before. I've seen them play Fracture. Yeah, they played multiple times. They played during Masters and Champions. They did get beaten by Paper X. A Fracture though, so. But like Giants is nothing like Paper X, so. Might be 2-0, man. I'm guessing it's gonna be a 2-0. I got 2 minutes. I've not played Wordle in so long. Yeah, I think so too. I think Giants are gonna lose because they have never played Fracture ever this season. Not during their regular season, not during the other tournaments, not even this tournament. They haven't played. Yeah, they haven't played Fracture on an international stage before, but EDG has, and they have that experience, so. I'm definitely leaning over EDG. This is word. Trat? GG. Yeah, GG. Yeah, I don't know. That's gotta be, dude, that coach on Giants, he has to be cooking something up in backstage right now. He's like, what the hell are you guys doing? This is not how we play. Barb? That is not a word.
Well, after one win away from playoffs, are there any adjustments you feel like you need to make heading into the second map?
This word hard, yeah. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. You guys have any ideas? A is in the middle. We have R, H, and T.
Best of luck to you in the second map. Back to you, Juby.
Wow.
Oh, we gotta check this flick again. This guy just pops out of nowhere.
And here, of course, is
God.
Just, absolute.
This guy is actually the GOAT. The best opper in the game for a reason, dude. Even though he didn't even use an op.
That first shot was ridiculous. Can't even shoot the Vandal straight. Rhyme should definitely get that kill, but
Fuck, dude. What is this word? Brath. Oh, wait. Wrath? Let's go. Wrath. The word is wrath, guys. The word is wrath. What else? I know they have other games. Spelling bee? Crossword? What's spelling bee? How many words can you spell with 7 letters? What the frick? Okay. Wait, you have to do 7? All 7 letters, or? Cat? Oh, it has to be 7. Nah, this is harder. What? Narco. Quinton. Cranto.
It wouldn't surprise me if that's like the worst map he's ever played, and I don't think that's gonna happen again.
Pornak. Oh, what? You have to use 7? You actually have to do 7? You have to use all 7? Kranta. That's not a word. Wait, is it? Oh, we supposed to. I didn't realize it's D right there. Pause. We making up words with this one, dude. I don't even like spelling like that, you know. Oh wait, does yellow mean it starts with D? Doran. Dorank.
Sure, they didn't win against PaperX, but that's a map that EDG we've seen before how explosive they can be on that map.
I definitely think that this is never like a map Giants has leaned on. The only reason they didn't ban it against True as well.
Dan Torque.
Fracture as well. So they took the coin flip. I think this could be a potential fast 2-0. I hope it's not, but I don't think this is a map there's a lot of practice on. At least.
Dude, I hate spelling.
When I was expecting the beginning of this series,
I don't know what the word is. Guys, I don't know what this word is. I don't know. DR. Drawn. Drawn tag? Bro, I feel like I'm so dumb, bro. I don't like this. Dude, what's this word? What's this word? Dak Grot. Dude, what is his word? I'm definitely not cheating, guys. I'm not cheating. I'm just thinking.
So much, Golden Boy, and our analyst desk. This map has a lot of question marks around it. You know,
all right, well, maybe we'll figure it out later.
Never played. We've said it before on the cast, but
maybe we'll figure it out later.
On Giants a long time ago, up against Koi, it was a different roster. It had a Turkish player, Russ, in there so long ago, and now they come in. Just Vitinho with a memory of this map. I am very curious. I thought we'd get some like super spicy comp, Tom, but it looks like they're going with something pretty acceptable.
Yeah, the funny thing as well is they're coming in with this literally as the last ditch effort. If they lose
all right,
this
here
map,
we go.
they
Map 2, Fracture, EDG. Let's go. Let's go, EDG.
And if EDG make it as the first Chinese team to make it to playoffs of champions, it would be a storyline in itself.
What the heck is this?
Very passively. Maybe expecting a Sky Flash to come through at the beginning of the round. Now,
see, EDG plays defense first. Alright, so now they have a main control.
Constantly went to dish. So Giants have gone.
All 5 dish.
Go dish. And look what the majority of players are watching.
All 5 dish.
And Khan ready. They're already taking contact,
he's flashed.
But he's had to fall off.
Not terrible though. They've stalled them. They've got the information.
Ooh, I don't know. You should be under the smoke.
Where they want to take it, we don't know, but they've given up control all across the map. And I think EDG were aware of.
I don't know. I don't know about this play.
Send a Tiger south side, clear it out.
They still have 5 dish. Oh wait. Hold on.
He's got this on lockdown.
Yeah, 2 guys are rotating to B right now. They actually gotta try to re-hit this.
EDG think that it's the B side that they're moving towards. That they'll go to arcade. That's not the case.
But Kang is the only one here.
With all the pressure on him.
Even when you don't go dish, you actually end up going dish. Like they have waited out.
Kang did get tagged for sure.
The counters on the other side, and Khan already
doesn't get stunned. Look at it. Look at Haldong's position.
Might actually be the first point again.
Wait.
somehow manages to get a
Dude, how they fuck up? What the fuck? What happened?
Already showing on the map.
How they fuck up?
Last time out, and Giants, well, I hope they
What
have more of a
happened?
plan than
Did they
that.
all just jump one by one and they just got,
EDG
they just
got ahead of it
died?
Again, you see the drone go out, clearing space, but then by the time they
Good smoke, by the way. Good smoke on Dish.
All of the space that drone has cleared is
Someone
now
replay,
occupied.
please. I really want to see what
There, and they're
happened.
not ready for it.
What happened? I want to see what
Jumping
happened.
First into a meat grinder. Giants have not found success. And with another pistol going the way of EDG,
They just all
that's a
jumped out and they
strong
just
start to
died.
the map.
I think that guy was just trying to knife him at the end.
Giants, you can see, are not investing anything. They're
Oh, I
playing
love this
as a
Marshall.
super light buy.
Yeah, Nuke is just going to have the sheriff. They like to
The
do this,
tree
right?
marshal
This
is one of
seems
my
to be their
favorite.
Eco purchase, one sheriff, and then they
Oh,
just go
get
with
out of there.
classics on the
Get
rest of the
out.
players, gives them a chance to maybe win a long-range fight if it comes, and well, there you go. Sheriff at least getting one.
Oh,
The
they
classics
have a
also
bulldog now.
Overwhelming. Nobody. Howdong. Well, again, putting these smokes up close, but it's just going to be the trades. Giants doing an incredible
Oh
job here.
no!
Chichu,
Don't
this is
push
risky.
Chichu!
Look at
Chichu,
those
don't
two
do
with the
it!
smoke, and only manages to get one. Seemed a little bit of an overpace and overplay.
Why were you?
But I guess when you got this
Why would you
man
push
around,
that?
You can take a risk.
It's the thing, though. He's going to have to do this with the Marshall now. Listen, he just
Yeah,
needs
he
a
has a
body shot on
Marshall.
each of these players, and they're going down. No shields to work with. There's the first.
Oh my God!
But Hoodie's still alive at the end of the round. They might lose the pistol. They might invest nothing in the second, but Giants still walk away with it neck and neck.
Yeah, that's about as much of a MasterCard thrifty as you can get.
Can
Like,
could have
just
done it.
Investing into one sheriff and then managing to almost
Headshot
just
the guy
all
heaven.
over their opponents.
He could have
That's it,
body
like,
shot
this
the next guy.
defensive side for EDG last time out was rough, and Giants managing to break back this early, trade so effectively, and okay, sure, it still came close in the end, but they're now going to come in with a huge boost in economy. Rifles across the board, and on the other side of things, well, they have a few sheriffs of their own.
Interesting
Such a wonderful
dart.
sheriff. Little Viper sitting inside of it. A lot of backs. I thought it was a classic. It's kind of ruined my day.
3 stars.
These things happen. Yeah, it's mostly pistols for EDG, and although Giants had a lot of success with them, you have to think that that won't be.
Chichu died to the bomb.
Sorry, in this
Wait, Hot Dog just killed a guy with a classic.
one, but it's just one, Tom. Just one kill is okay. Anything else, I would be certainly surprised with. Howdong though has
he
now
got
got
it.
a rifle,
Oh, he didn't get it down.
And Smoggy's picking up a headshot.
That's a
This
good
could get
shot.
seriously costly.
Howdong has
Going
a
for the reload despite
Vandal.
his low HP.
Might as well
Definitely
go for
wants
kills,
another
man. At this point, go for
Much
kills.
safer plan this time. A position where he really can't find anything from, and Cloud
That's right.
continuing his form from the last map. They're going to give Giants the lead. It's been a while. Well, actually, I say it's been a while. I haven't said that this series.
Yeah, exactly. It has been a few days since they've experienced that. And
versus Crew.
You said about Cloud, right? He was the only player winning clutches on the side of Giants. He kept them alive for at least 3 of those rounds that we saw won over on Split. That's 3 out of 6, so you definitely want to see him popping off if Giants are to have a chance.
All right, 4B main.
Over as well, even dating back to when he was
KJ's trying to go on the other side near
very good at playing
arcade.
this agent, and Bala talking about the combination of ults. I think that's something that even you look at one of the rounds they won in the last map. Giants are very good at that. You hope that, as said, I don't think they're coming into this map blind. Clearly a lot of prep has gone in. And for now, at least, with the buy now on the board for EDG, they're going to contact
shock
in
dart.
onto this B site. A lurk, of course, in the north side, and just clearing some of that utility as they go. But after baiting out the
Smoke
smokes,
it.
probably just going to pause for the moment.
I've always been a big fan of Cloud, even though he might be one of those Sovas that doesn't run the Odin. We can look past it in his case. Maybe I've just had to from all those EMEA matches, but see how they get on, how they fare up against the rifles of EDG. Southside control, as we said, you know, Dish was definitely the weakness.
Ooh, he's hiding behind the
Main
box.
control was not. EDG were able
Does-
to repel
does
a lot of
Ken
these
repeat
pushes
this?
in previous games.
Ooh, he's actually in a tough position right now.
Flash up, not caught him. He's already ahead of them. They're clearing the corner, but a little late. They'll
He
still
got
get
2,
a
he
double
got
for
2,
his
guys, he
trouble,
got
and
2.
out more.
Do
The
something, he got 2,
teammates
nice!
and EDG fighting
He's
strong
Dish,
in
you
this
heard him,
round. It's
getting
only
orb, right? You
Nuclear
heard
left
him.
In a 1v4.
Yeah, and the thing is,
And
obviously
then
taking
look,
the
Chichu's going for the flank.
vital for him getting close to his ult in the next round. But they know exactly where he is, completely surrounded as well, locked in with Chichu behind him. For him, Any damage would be nice. Taking out any of these players remaining. First goes his way, making things more costly, but
killed nobody. Chichu should kill this guy here. There you go.
And EDG are going to keep this one relatively clean as they break back on.
Can they buy next round? I think they can buy next round.
The round where Giants put everything, but they had a good full buy. It wasn't too many weaknesses really to report back on. I think in the next round you might see someone going a little lighter, but for the most part, this is just well handled by EDG. Good point of contact.
With the prelude, man. I want the prelude.
Catch him off guard, pick up a double.
Give me the prelude, Vandal, please.
There's a lot of players who would get everything right up until that fight goes down, and then the first kill is found, maybe, but the follow through, not often. And it was Cloud that was taken down as well, a man that's already shown his individual prowess.
A Judge and a Blade Storm for Khan in this round. It's one of the deadliest combinations. Nobody just runs straight
nobody just doesn't give a fuck, I guess.
Love the confidence on this man, but
just go through arcade.
Maybe expecting off the flash, he didn't quite get the information that he wanted, and just goes sprinting in. Maybe it's a sacrifice so that Khan can thrive, but whatever it is, it's ended up in a bit of a weird scenario.
Knows that.
Ults as well. Just look across that board right now for Giants.
Oh, they have breach ult. They actually my ult's right here.
And actually, it's not going to be them popping any of them first. This is the orbital strike to clear.
This,
That's what it's all about. The information good. Someone's going to check it eventually, but not in time. He's got two already. And now causing havoc up behind. They don't know he's going to judge the dash in.
Oh my god!
It won't work out this time, but
he could have had three. He could have had three.
He spotted most of the players. Only Killjoy left in the unknown. And the Rolling Thunder avoided by most of the squad. Two players still close by. The stun, though, that's going to stop them from helping out, but the pressure isn't applied. It's a little delayed on the side of Giants. When they make it out, all these players are able to fight again. The stuns have subsided.
This one's drop.
2v1. Cloud having to find both, and he'll find none.
Dang, Kank could have had three. He could have had three.
EDG have their number. These flanks coming through every single time. You have
Giants has 3 ults. Oh, here comes the timeout.
One entire side of the map, and
can we show the coach POV? I want to see him get pissed off.
EDG are managing to find that gap. Like I mentioned it, sort of jokingly, that maybe nobody made a sacrifice so the Khan could make that push, but it actually did work because he could clear the fact that there wasn't the Killjoy utility on that side of the map, and he was able to walk up behind. It's a ridiculous way for that to work, but it did work.
Go check if I can flank. You want me to flash? No,
you
that's
go
not what I
die,
said.
so I can see if I can flank, but that is, one hell of a round. And again, you're going to have those ultimates still available. Orbital strike. They threw in an ult just to buy time as well. That was all that orbital strike was used
for. Happy birthday, bro.
Bear in mind, there was a lockdown.
Hey, happy birthday.
There was a lockdown on the other side of the map. So they could have just used the lockdown.
That chat was crazy. Yeah.
Anymore. It truly is just EDG getting the reads. Absolutely perfect. Now
nobody try to kill try to clear that area of the map, but
that's it.
I guess Giant, they don't realize that there's actually like 3 of them, not 3 of them, there's 2 more, another one in arcade. That's where Kank is, which gave him the perfect opportunity for flank with his Blade Storm.
Bit more firepower to back it up this time, and
I mean, he could have got 4, man.
With the idea of taking a Marshall.
Alright, well, this is gonna be trouble for Giants because now Kank has a op, and you know how it goes when Kank ops.
Can help your buddies out a lot. They're not gonna do it by the looks of things.
You do know, they stunned this first, right?
Set this man up for an opener.
See, like what I tell you, he gets a kill when he ops.
Well, now
he's 7 HP. Yo, nobody give him a heal.
Start with.
Yeah, I doubt they go back to B, man. Go back to A, bro. Just go back to A.
That's an awkward
fight. He's one shot.
He will just about get out of there. 11 health left.
Flash it.
Giving him another shot. It'll have to be a headshot that he finds.
They might have to swing it together.
For Giants, they're playing.
Ooh, I saw what he was gonna try to do.
Not gonna be spotted. Tasmanian Tiger not put
I saw the potential. I saw the potential. He was just trying to curve his bird, but got stuck.
Later into the round, Edward starting a bit of a shift. You can see Howdong moving towards the A.
But he didn't see it.
But they have it all locked down with Killjoy utility. So the second contact is spotted over here, the rotations are back through. And the Tiger, no, the flash in fact.
Up tower, up tower.
Almost
calm that.
Pack over, but he missed his way up top, and now the rest of
he actually got the kill? Oh shit.
Rhyme on for 1. But he needs, yeah, there's so much more to even do damage
Good play
to this
from
squad.
EDG.
That is a solid 4th round.
Yeah. Only one player dropped in the form of...
Yeah, this is gonna suck. Can has op, and you really want to get that op out of his hand.
Really starting to build with Chichu hitting around that 7,000 credits mark, and on the other side of things, Giants are now going to be able to get that purchase. Still, those ultimates for the prior rounds are sat online.
They're going back B main.
He's almost got his.
I think
he's been deadly quiet so far. He was.
I think Giants. I think that what they're trying to think is that they're gonna try to kill Kang.
When he faced versus
They're gonna try to kill Kang B main, but he's not there.
You do have to start to wonder if the pressure is getting to the star duelist, because right now he is not in the form they would.
There's two. We have 2 pushing up dish right now, which will give you control of that area of the map, which will give you a lot of information where they're going to be.
Pushing up dish together, EDG have a lot of control.
There we go. Oh, look at Nobody's position. This is so good for Nobody.
This squad is on south side and looking to move into the B
Can you
side.
get the orb? Yes, you get Chichu's orb. You place it down. Place it down. He's detained!
Yeah, he's going to be within it. I think just wanting to almost place the lockdown the second he is able to.
Boy, oh, that sucks. The smoke is down.
That start is not good. Nuke down.
There you go. Oh my god!
Even being forced off by utility. Desperately trying to find a counter, and the orbital strike will be just that. They're going to hold on to
the KJO goes down. Breach ult goes out?
EDG are not giving up just yet.
What the hell is happening?
And Giants will give it to them. Cloud on the first and the second. This man has shown up for Giants all series long. He's been one of the main points to look at, but now down. The round is lost.
I guess EDG won.
Edward Gaming.
I don't know what happened.
No space, no quarter, and no rounds.
Chichu got detained. I think Rhyme. Not Rhyme. I think it was, yeah, Smoggy went under. Uses ult.
Everything that Giants are going to throw at them. They're with the lockdown, they collect the orb, they even get
I guess that's what happened?
Just because they know they have the cover of it.
Oh, and
he'll be in a position
and Nobody
to
put
immediately.
Put up his ult too.
Ready for anything to be used on the other side, any peek, any aggression, and because of that, it means that it comes down to just individuals basically. Can Cloud get a multi-frag?
That was a lot of ult. Yeah, that was a lot of utility used to retake that.
That's true.
Vitinho has his showstopper.
The only ult remaining. Everything else has been expended
good
over
flash
the last
for
couple of
info.
rounds for Giants, and they haven't got any rounds.
Dude, they haven't gone A.
Now,
they're going B.
Well, they most certainly are, but it's not helping them, at least not to start.
Why are they going
the
B?
Shining armor for the Giants squad has been taken down. And look at the damage.
They're very unsuccessful.
And Hoodie being taken down in, frankly, unbelievable fashion. They've got nothing so far on the side of Giants, and they put everything into this round. What a devastating result for this squad. A map that they never played.
No way he calculated.
They might wish they never played it.
Yeah, they might have wanted to keep
no
it
scope, and you know the bullets are going that way.
I honestly think after their game just the other day, maybe looking like a much brighter chance. I also think
as
that
Tarek would say, check his PC.
Quinton is teaching the devs about their own weapons at this point, because I don't think the operator is supposed to work like that.
This guy is cold. Unbelievable. I
They
think
save.
his actions on the stage.
They gotta save.
Days.
30 seconds left.
Ain't no scope to be used sometimes. 83 HP on these remaining attackers, and they have been patient. So give them that. They've been very patient.
God, they're just saving. They just want
and they have to save
for the next round. But like, if you're on the EDG side, why would you allow them to? You have got the finances to throw players into the wind. If you manage to take out a gun or two, it is wholeheartedly worth it.
Rhymes already.
You have to hope that Vitinho.
Oh, there's one. They got both.
Look easy. A gaming flawless in round number 8.
Beautiful. They got both guns.
6 and 2.
No, now no one can.
All
of them can't buy next round.
That playoff stage where, as said, no Chinese
why are you dude, that starts insane. Why are you going
point,
B?
You almost have to believe they're going to be doing it. Giants yet to show up.
Why are you going B? You can't take B.
It's funny to see him hit a shot like that.
The Giants call timeout again?
Just the fist bumps.
Dude, they used both timeouts.
Hey, after the clutch
again.
The last map,
they used both timeouts in the first half again. Last round they did back-to-back timeouts. Now this round, this game,
We're in the same boat.
They
starting to feel
used
like
both of their
deja vu.
timeouts
Giants
first
had
half.
That little spark in round 2 where they fought back with one sheriff in classics. They won their 3rd round, as they should. But now they're in the same spot, trailing their opponents. Just that one memory of a
dude, that shot from Kang Kang is
and they're out of timeouts with this one
insane.
Here. It's almost the same.
Yeah, just having to almost burn through them. Give that opportunity for Pipson to even just try and, I think, level the nerves a bit. It doesn't look like the Giants of old, and sure, EDG have been playing a fantastic game, but it has to be said that some of the stars on that side have gone missing. Nuke not been there yet, Vitinho quiet as well. To get them online, to get them into a position to do some damage is something that has to be on the cards, but again, finances are not going to allow for it. It's pistols once more and back to pressuring that A site, but wow, there's a jet main on the other side who's waiting for them.
The drone is heard, it's avoided, and the space taken afterwards.
They're trying to clear where he was before. That's how you know. That's how you know he's in their heads. And he is actually moving back to exactly where he was moments ago.
Oh.
Maybe
Do you wallbang him?
To be alive. He's actually going back through.
He's going back for the repeat? You're insane, bro.
I don't know how he's come out relatively unscathed.
Shit.
And actually, Hoodie has managed to find the opener on Haodong instead. A lot of their utility now dissipating. For Giants, after a successful initial fight, they're going to fall back.
Yeah, they've left Nuki the whole time waiting, and I imagine they thought that just seconds away was nobody rounding the corner so that Nuki could take him down, but that aggression hasn't come out from the side of EDG. Maybe in part because of the pistols that they're up against. They're not on the B side either. It's going to be spams through the smoke that have actually
Chichu with the spam?
Chichu doing well to equalize the numbers. Will they allow the plant? No, they won't. Through the box and the smoke. Now it's getting a little bit silly. They planted it safe. At the very least, the man advantage taken out of their hands, the weaponry disadvantage is glaring. And very quickly, that one is closed out by your defenders. Look, Giants do okay to get a plant down, but at this stage, all eyes are on the next round. They have to turn up when they get the rifles in hand, or this series could slip away.
Yeah.
Yeah, this next rifle round the Giants gonna have, it has to be big. I think they have to play it a little bit faster, I'm gonna be honest. I think they need to be a little bit quicker with their take.
And the second he pops it, he starts spamming where he'll run back to. He's so aware of every piece of utility that he has placed to just get him free kills. Such an intelligent player, and also 11-2, which, hey, with the way things have been going.
Shit, Kang Kang's opping A main.
Kills and he's died 2 times so far. It speaks for itself.
He's pushing up, bro.
This is a little bit more aggressive than what we'd seen in the past, but he has support, of course. It's Breach stud here, and he's gonna go back,
stun it,
hold
bro.
that with the operator, cause
Stun
problems for them on the way
Repeat,
through, and allow
repeat.
somebody else to find that damage.
Dude,
Instead,
that's
it's
so
Smokey
tilting
up
how
behind
good
this
Kang
box,
Kang
and
is
they're
with the
so
op.
focused on him. Will they see him? He got pushed up in the air. The stun goes in, but that is a great rolling thunder.
He is
from the
so
side
good
of
with the
Giants.
op. Oh my god.
As we still got
what?
Just one. It leaves it in a 1v3 that Haodong surely cannot win. And he's caught running through the smoke. Another round for Giants. A much needed one. Yeah. To be honest,
He just pulls out the knives like that.
Thunder definitely playing a huge part. Other than that, the bait and switch was a nice idea from EDG, but maybe not the right call in a round with that sort of ultimate online. I also just like the fact that it's a little bit more direct, and in the meantime, you just had Nuke. As I said, he's been very quiet, but starting to wake up, starting to step up. Even just that individual ability of his could make all the difference. But as we saw in the last map, a lot of the rounds are few and far between. Can they start to build this into a streak? Oh, straight away,
oh my god, he's so good with the op, bro.
And he's going to escape relatively unscathed.
He is so good with the op.
He's running it down!
He doesn't care! Like, he doesn't care! He's just running it down! Chichu's still arcade too!
This guy is insane!
Oh wait, if he gets a kill on Haodong. Uh-oh.
Giants are back, competing. 30 HP on
That's not what we want. Wait, Chichu's gonna try to go for this kill.
To play with either, but they see even then they're gonna put
3 of them's gonna regroup.
They still have to do so much more to actually.
Dude, Chichu might have to go for the detain, bro.
Especially with the brim down.
No, okay, play safe, play safe. Is he getting caught?
Yeah, 2 of them are just going to take the
Oh
hit. I
no,
wonder if
2.
anybody's
Oh
actually
shit.
gonna push off the back of this. I guess probably expecting that there must be that third player there for.
Smoggy is here. Oh, this guy knows.
He's gonna, well, almost give it up by the fact that the alarm bot goes down, just trying to buy as much time as possible, and Chichu has already dropped.
Yo!
What
he missed! You missed!
That was their chance. Both players facing the other way, but he really has not shown up today.
That was the fear.
What's happening with Giants right now?
With everything on the line.
What's happening?
New heights for Giants to reach, and it seems to be getting to them.
What is happening with Giants?
Within the first couple of rounds. And they wish they could find some more answers. Oh, this is just tragic.
That is
absolutely
so
tragic.
unlucky.
Ducking under those bullets with the lockdown placement.
Why he's not rocketing?
Yeah, and I think you see it earlier on. We
Why
saw
is he not
Pipsa
rocketing?
had a smile even when they were trailing. Now, though, reality setting in.
Yeah.
And EDG are knocking on victory's door before this half even ends.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is immediately dead. It's just ultimate.
Wait, he's hitting. He's getting hit.
Trying to find something. Good work
Oh, he got
from Cloud
killed.
to put this back into an advantageous spot. Last round of the half, so everything being thrown in. The fact is, though, they've got that man advantage, but let's be real. Even
EG is so good right now.
What?
No shot.
No!
No, Timmy, the turret's gonna give it away! I feel like he played against PaperX and went, I understand now. I've learned how to play. It's ridiculous.
This guy's just
That's
insane,
funny.
honestly. I'd love to just see every round from
Try
his
going through the
perspective.
row. That's
Like
funny.
15 seconds in. No contact.
That's
I'm
too bad the turret
I'm
got
running
him.
Running it down, boys. I'll take north
He's
side.
joined W Gaming. He's
W
making
Gaming.
this is his application for
Spreading.
W Gaming.
Spreading. My goodness. Well, Smoggy.
Yeah, if
looking
Smoggy
possible,
dies,
50
then I
and
think
75
Quinton
XP
has
on
to
some
save
players,
the
but
op.
this has to be, he has to go nuclear.
Actually, it doesn't really matter because this is the last round.
Through seems decent. Can't peek with the nade. He's forced back into the corner. Good shot, but that's all it amounts to. And his teammate.
Last round. No save, no saving, no saving.
It's the man who
Giants
closed
basically
the
gave
last
up.
game.
Bro, I don't know what's happening with Giants today.
Spike planted.
You never doubt.
They're usually good.
Until the moment his body hits the floor. A 1 versus 3 to find a nuclear is going to make
nice
sure
try.
he doesn't even get a moment's notice. Giants have at least managed to garner themselves a couple of extra rounds, but it is still a tough way back into this game.
It's just so silly watching it back. Nobody down below. But the thing is, again, he finds the reward for those kind of plays time and time again. They're having fun up on this stage in the biggest game of their lives. They're able to crack a smile. What does that tell you? Our analyst desk.
What that says to me is them boys playing with a lot of confidence up there. EDG is up 8-4, and it's all smiles. Vanity, let me ask you a genuine question. You're a pro player. You look across the stage, you see a bunch of players from EDG smiling as they're honestly just ruining your hopes and dreams of getting out of the groups. What do you even do at that point?
You gotta laugh back, right? You gotta be like, man, we gotta do something about this because this is embarrassing.
Bro, gotta laugh through the pain.
He's walking by himself, arcade every round, taking the rope.
He takes the rope into 4 people, just dies, and just starts laughing. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I think EDG is just in like a lot better mental
like
space
that
right now.
He hopped on the rope and then was like, let me slow it down for a little
Yeah,
bit.
this dude said, fuck it, bro.
What
I'm
I
going
talked
through the
about
rope.
About the ult combinations coming through is actually working in the other favor. EDG is dominating when it comes to that. This Brimble is perfectly positioned to counter Cloud and the entire drop position, and it buys time for Concon to just do this flank and eventually just
Only if he had
wrap
like
up the
enough time
round,
to
which,
pull
by
out
the
his
way,
judge in
still
time.
walked by himself arcade and somehow found space for Concon to do that.
Yeah, it was absurd. But also, too, there were a lot of layers to that as well, right? From the orbital strike landing to the nano swarm also being there. Like, they're just doing such a great job of, like, shutting them down. And when we talk about shutting down, Vitinho, a guy, Vanity, who has been immaculate this tournament, has been just neutered in this game.
I think the lights might be a little bright, you know? He's been one of the best performing players, I think, in the first couple of matches. I think he's been probably 280 ACS probably. And he's
Sponsored by Burger King?
in either map here so far.
Yeah, he's struggling to find entries. He's taking quite a few, but not as much as he normally is. So you're seeing confidence be lost from them. How many times did we see Hoodie get ult comboed or peeking first for some reason, dying? I think he had 4 first deaths. That's the sort of thing that they can't continue doing.
And with the score being 8-4, Giants need these next 2 rounds to even have a chance to get back into this one, or else it's going to be a 2-0. Let's send it back to the casters.
Well, Edward is most certainly gaming at 8-4 in the lead, and Giants under defense of a map that, again, they do not play. This is going to be a tough uphill battle for them. Contranent. And, well, Tom, I have to ask.
You really want to use that word, don't you?
I need to learn how to say it. I'll have some classes with GB after. But the thing is, for Giants right now on the defense, Tom, where are you at? Is there any
What do you do? Maybe Giants defense is OD on Fracture.
I don't think there's any question about that one. The thing is, it's definitely not going to get any easier.
I mean, we'll see now.
You have to face off against that entry force, and there's a lot of utility to be used. I'm looking at Nuke here. He needs to have a great half. And already, well, it's going to be an aggressive start.
They're rushing A main.
Side. Well, if you can't beat them,
We have 3 dish right now.
Straight through dish.
Well, look, it was their weakness.
They just gave up A side?
On the other side. A few toe taps on the way across.
The rope battle?
At the cost of a plant. EDG locked in. The A site now theirs, and they've got even the actual spawn on lockdown. They're seeing that it's clear, and good idea that most players, if not all, are coming from this angle. Still,
oh shit, that is not what you want.
Fight. Cloud is able to pick up 1, return.
Now that's what you like.
More difficult. And it's Nuki of all players to go down. They still have a lot of that initiating
3,
utility.
3, 3!
After the stun, Chichu only good for 1. Giants keeping it close, but they have to get boots on the ground, get into that site, and start the defuse as time ticks
someone
ever
please.
further away. Another player comes up and around.
No!
Now the last man standing, it's Chichu. The defuse already halfway. The smoke blinding him, and he might not get a chance.
Oh, shit!
And even the body block
Chichu with the clutch!
A Red Bull clutch for Chichu! And Giants' hope seems to be going down the drain.
Good timing on that smoke!
This has to be one of the best performances we've ever seen from an individual. He can do no wrong in these matches so far.
Bop.
He was fantastic, but every single time it was...
Oh my god, he almost had it.
Planting,
so close.
Or in the after plant. Chichu has been phenomenal. And again,
damn, here's fist, here's fist.
Not long ago with this roster, looking at EDG and talking about Concom, but with nobody last time out in the series, Chichu
they're so confident right now.
This is a real deal team. And while for Giants, they need to try and do what they did in the last. Can they do something with these pistols once again?
Now go back A, go back A, go back A, go back A.
And classics.
Oh,
the Sheriffs.
Concom is still arcade.
Yeah, Cloud was actually hightailing it through dish at that point, so fair play. Being able to adjust in time. Damage has also been done to this man here who's looking the wrong way. He walked right past him. That's a justified spam. He had no chance in that fight, yet still he comes out on top. Surely not. After all of the rounds we've witnessed, when it comes down to next to nothing but a few pistols,
he went out.
He's dodged it.
Reaches a new level, but with Hoodie down.
Good molly.
Pressure's now on Cloud.
One on site, together. What the fuck is happening?
Back on the horse.
Yeah, this is kind of where we expected this round to be.
Move!
A shaky start made it look like Giants were going to do it again with the pistols.
Oh, King should have killed.
They've been best,
Nuke right there.
Oh, Smoggy is going to put Nuke in the grave. It's
he only has a classic.
I don't even think he managed to get the Spectre back, so now it really does just come down to, can he drop another player? Can he make things that little bit more costly?
He just picked up another classic? Yep. You love to see that.
Smoggy gets this kill too. That's huge.
You die in 3, 2,
in a very
1.
crucial round. And Rhymes making the call.
You're gonna try to die a bomb.
What I think the call might be is to make them die to Spike. And certainly lose his life to it. And yeah, just denying them access to another orb, which is a good call. As I said, Smoggy picking up that kill. Wouldn't really do much for Rhyme or the side of Giants, but it would help EDG a lot. He'll go down, getting his cash up for the next round. but they are 6
Kang
rounds
Kang.
behind on the
What does
side
he
of
get?
Giants.
Does he get Marshall?
Keep in mind, they had the side choice. They got to choose a defensive start. That shot, truly ridiculous.
That hurts.
How he is.
That's gotta hurt. The amount of whiffs.
Things, it doesn't matter that much. 10-4. Just like the last
Kang
match,
Kang
Giants
with a
are gonna
stinger.
fight back into this one. It really does have to be now.
Man, it's crazy. He's
Concon's
buying
gonna be
stingers on this patch.
SNG, and how is Fatinho already dead?
Patino's already dead.
It's absurd. Like, he's gone pushing all the way into dish and has just hand delivered
They
them a
have to
rifle.
at least spam. They spammed him for sure.
Coutinho's really been having a tough time. He's going in straight into the site, dodging the bullets. 35
He don't give a fuck, bro. He stopped drafting in and just dashing in.
From nobody, not
He
getting
just
them
looked
much
on that
either.
blind.
The dropout, Smoggy's gone. That flash didn't delay, and now the spike's down in the
What's
open.
happening?
Giants might have a chance, but with Rhyme gone, everyone else is caught behind smokes. Nukia's flank might be their best
Bomb
chance.
is down.
And with any look, EDG will be focused on that spike that's now down on the ground. They might not
They
have
do
the
know
time
one's
or the
dish.
space to really
They do have to
worry
pick up the
about
bomb.
Nukia.
Oh
Never mind. The man
no.
might not play a role. It's just Chinchu left alive. He has the spike though.
He does have the
And
spike.
He has had a lights out game. 4 deaths on the board so far. Will we add his 5th to the tally? 55 HP, barely holding on.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. 7 bullets, 7 bullets.
And now it's just the 1v1, but
Oh
Cloud comes out on
my
top
god.
this time.
I think that might be the only man in the server who could have actually stopped him.
Yo,
again
Cloud
has
is
still
putting in the work right
been
now.
just fragging along. He's
Putting in so much work.
Just bear that in mind with the scoreline once again. He's still been able to put up numbers individually, but he's at least managed to take that one over. But again, that was a bonus round. That was the round you kind of expect Giants to take cleanly.
Yeah, and that sucks. That's a bonus. Use
Instead,
4
they're gonna have to
guns.
come back in with a couple of Guardians themselves, and on the other side of things, an early Rolling Thunder, 2 ults, 1 orb away, which...
Oh, wow, they didn't like that. I didn't like that. Let me tell you, Cloud.
Listen, man.
Out here like a villain.
You're doing all the work for the team right now. I mean, you gotta tell your team to step up, man. Like, look at Fatinho, man. He's 2. He only has 2 kills.
Somehow
And he's your
more is
entry.
required. And I have to say, you know, we've seen the grandfather over in EMEA. We've seen the father of Valorant. I call him the kings as well over in Spain. Well, Fatinho's the prince. And
Oh!
it looks like he's a while before he gets that
Oh!
crown. Thunder's Fury, good tag, no follow-up.
Only gets 1 tag.
Yeah, Fatinho, you hate to say it, but he's got 2 kills so far in this map, and that's just, you need more than that.
Yeah, the Prince has been turned into a frog, it seems.
Very much
He doesn't
so.
check heaven. He doesn't check heaven. Ah!
Nice shot.
Ah!
Concon out of the mix.
Ah!
A lot of damage. Lockdown even going to be committed
Who
here.
put
even
down?
after the damage.
They
It
put down the
will
lockdown for
force
real?
The players from Giants actually very
Are they gonna
far
push
back.
door
They
for
need to
this?
Start running right about now.
Ooh,
with
good kill
Nukia
for
being
Haldon.
lost. This is a problem. They've even put the orbital strike. In fact, they're going to get the tank
Wait.
because of it. If they get
To
this
the
kill,
tank,
it
to the
could
tank.
all be
Oh
over.
no.
I love the idea from EDG. So smart to try and catch them as they rotate out. But this time, Fatinho lands the most crucial shot.
2v3.
Yeah, if he goes down there, if he stays on 2 kills, that round is done.
We don't-
and Giants
yeah,
might as well start
we don't got
packing their
no,
bags, but
no
He's
utilities.
bought them some time, some space, some opportunities. How Dong, good timing. He's got 2 somehow. His 3rd in the round.
my
but his 4th
God.
evades him. Giants
Oh my
again
God.
winning the 1v1.
No, I need to see that from Ryan's point of view. The Red Bull
dude.
clutch for him. He had to kill the player one way and then swing back around the other way. So I think that was actually ridiculous from him as well. I think if he's healthier, probably takes that over the line. But Giants,
Spray
they're
transfer.
clinging to life. And these are the sort of rounds that get you pumped up as well. You can see it from Cloud, from Hoodie. Like, they are getting into the zone a little bit. The difference
like, eh.
still
He's
4
like,
rounds.
eh.
And don't get me wrong, EDG
We went around, it wasn't
still
good,
have this
eh.
map firmly in their favor. But the fact that we're starting to see some of those players
Like,
come alive
That could have been a better round.
gives at least that little bit of extra hope.
Yeah,
This
Cloud
round
stats,
again,
man. He's
it's not going to be the best
19 for 12 right now.
EDG, but they do have a roll.
He's actually putting up good numbers.
Smoggy's even bought up a right.
His team better do
Rolling Thunder each
something, bro.
direction, though. They can be
Oh,
traded
he's just
out.
dashing in
Orbital strike
heaven?
for Hoodie.
Like,
Here
are
it
you-
goes.
are you
away.
insane?
Rolling Thunder's put out. Fatinho able to catch nobody. That's a big kill. Flashes taken out of play. Chichu trying to sneak up. They're checking it. They're not winning the fight, but the trade is there. Giants maintaining their advantage, and with weaker weapons, well, a close-range fight is ideal. That's exactly what's going to be offered up on a plate.
What?
With Rhyme falling, that's a weapon to be retrieved. An orbital strike to dodge, but oh, it won't be dodged. Never mind.
They're hightailing it back, though. The rifle still in hand. Okay, the orbital strike, very unlikely for this round, but something that they can save up for in the next. And while all of this is going to be heard by Cloud, he'll at least garner the information. The thing that's worrying is just if they can get to the right point to use that Rolling Thunder, EDG still have a chance in this round.
Well, the plant is through.
Pulling out the sheriff.
Draw Giants into their crosshairs at least. The hope being that they can either buy enough time for that Rolling Thunder to be crucial in denying the defuse, or how Dong can draw their eyes on the site, which he most certainly will now. And the off
He's so fucked.
What? That is a bit of an anomaly. The kill found the stun out, but Smoggy's got a player on his right. He wasn't ready for Cloud.
Ah, it sucks, man. He gets a good kill on that guy too.
With a 7th round now on the board, the gap is down to 3.
Yeah, they're starting to grind.
EDG timeout.
It's still
EDG timeout. I think EDG
a rough
timeout.
road to get through, but it's actually quite good that we're seeing some of those ultimates being burnt out for the Giants side. Orbital strike, they did build that one up. That was the plan for the round of EDG, but they had to expend the Rolling Thunder in the same way. And actually, EDG are going to take a pause. Now, this started to happen on the last map. Very early, taking a pause to make sure that they still have time to make sure they get back into this one. And even with the fact that they've won 3 rounds in a row, the finances are not particularly good.
This is their first time out.
For the side of Giants, chances are you're going to have to see a
In
weapon
this map.
juggled over to Fitinho, who is one off the showstopper. Same for the lockdown as well. They might not
I
be
love how like
instantly,
Kanking's playing like that, bro. He's like
this
he's just
map
looking
having
down
so
like
many
this, like
orbs, a definite possibility that that could come through.
he's looking down.
As much as EDG need this time out,
Actually an iPad.
on level footing, moving through, Giants will no doubt be thankful to have a moment to consult their coaching staff. They obviously valued it in both maps so far, burning up both
Actually an
timeouts very
iPad,
quickly.
dude.
And now, at least this time, they found a way back in. It's time for EDG to mount that attack once more.
All right, well,
As we said,
can we get 11 already, please?
Very close to being online for this squad. And all eyes on players like Chichu. We haven't seen Concon find that much space in the last couple rounds. They've been able to shut him down.
I want to see his
on the way
lineup.
through. Will that be a
Lineup looks
consistent
nice.
factor, though, for this Giants defensive side?
Early dart. Just being
Does that
sent
go?
over. Oh, that's actually going to get big up.
That's a good lineup, actually. That's not a bad lineup.
Flash, and it's going to spot the aggression. I think there's only one player being caught by that. Going to start spotting in the other direction.
Vitinho?
Waiting and actually ends up killing the player behind.
Dude, Cloud is
Good
just
angle. You know, both of these players on that
killing
one, it's
everyone.
difficult to deal with, even as they just tried to jiggle Fidinho. Orbital strike on the site, catching them crossing back out. Chichu's
Wait,
picked up another. This is starting to look very, very good for the side of EDG.
One sand,
With
one
nobody's
sand,
spot
pop it,
not
pop
being
it, pop
seen,
the ult,
they
pop
now
the
have
ult.
Everything to work with. The information with the Seekers shows them exactly where their opponents are. And with just Nukia standing, 1 versus 3. Another nail in the coffin
Nice.
of Giants.
Good timeout.
EDG inching ever closer to the finish line here on Fracture.
Yeah, their utility execution was just sublime. The fact that they put the orbital strike in it and the aftershock close, it meant that Cloud basically just had to run across no man's land to try and escape. And on the other side, you still just had Concon and nobody just thriving within the chaos. They seem to be the masters of it. 11-7. And then just look at the damage, by the way. 3 rounds in a row for Giants. And they come into this one with a stinger and a
I love when the
sheriff.
coach reactions
They will
are
be
like,
completely
they just
reset
look so
for what
stressed
could
all
be
the
their
time.
last round of the tournament.
Terrifying prospect for this defensive side. And now, as well, they sit and wait while EDG sets pace.
Dude, nobody just loves the rope, man.
Along the rope. This time, though, luckily,
He just loves
it's
the
his
rope.
teammates that he's on his way towards. Now there's 4 players stacked up. Giants have made the right call. They've gambled correctly and they've got the reward already. The opening found, the space denied, and EDG back out immediately. They've realized what they're up against.
Might be a gun to be had as well. Something to be picked up. In fact, the entirety of Giants, bar Hoodie, have completely rotated. They are playing a game of risk at this stage. But it looks like they might have got it spot on once again.
Yo, Armbot's gonna get him.
The stun is just perfect. Completely caught. And now the lockdown from the defender's going to be coming out. They can't really pressure onto the site at this stage, so they're going to have to start.
Go B, go B. Actually, re-hit.
They faked it completely. They've realized what Giants are doing. It is such
re-hit. Go, re-hit.
Completely open sight. Giants have fallen for the
Ace
trickery.
free. Go before they rotate. Go.
Look at the smoke where it's used as well. You know, EDG are aware there might be a lurker somewhere around here, a side anchor, but no.
Nice, good re-hit. Yes.
And it was taken. EDG, 4 versus 4.
Vecino does have a showstopper, but I don't know if he's willing to like invest that in this round.
The defensive side, they have to flood in and find space quickly, and there's already a response being teed up for the side.
Damn.
Of EDG. Right into the fray. Picking up everyone in sand. All 3 kills in this round of being there. And Giants, I don't know what they want to consider, but there's not really a decision left to make. Ryman, a 1v3.
All left to Rhyme.
He'll find the first. Has to dart to sight
1v2.
if he wants to even have a chance at this. And Chichu has closed out any opportunity. 5
Let's go, EDG. Let's go. Edward Gaming, let's go.
The previous map never even made it this close there. And EDG have everything they need to close out this series.
Yeah, you have to feel at this point that this one is done. But Giants just haven't showed any real lease of life. Every round they've had has come down to clutches. They've not managed to build up any economy, and because of that, you look at what's
Will this
on their
round,
side.
will EDG go to playoffs and send Giants home? Will Giants have a chance to make 5 rounds?
Oh my.
In the hands of Quinton.
What?
It's just absurd. Even continues.
Right.
Over. 3 kills. He was alone. Nobody alongside him, and somehow they now sit in a huge advantage.
GG.
They'll be done.
Shoots one guy through the smoke, shoot another guy blind.
The ones that have to clutch it in the weaponry is at a disadvantage.
And you have KJ
comes in, insult to injury. The clock now a major enemy for the side of Giants. And they're running it down. But look, Nuki is in trouble. I don't think he can even get out of there at this point.
He's detained.
So close to the line, but they're detained.
They're both detained.
The clock alone would win it. Smoggy's up close to finish him off. An execution. And that's what this series has been.
That's it. GG's, Giants wins.
Out of time,
I'm not Giants wins, EG wins.
Out of champions.
Go get the 9 kill, go!
For the region. The melee to finish it off.
He said bye-bye.
This team has deserved every accolade earned along the way, and now by far the most successful Chinese roster we've ever seen. What a devastating loss for Giants. They'll be going home proud of the heights they've reached.
GG.
But knowing they were so close, it's got to be heartbreaking.
Yeah, this roster has gone from strength to
Damn.
strength, improving every tournament they've attended.
Damn, GG.
Now look like a real contender.
Holy fam.
To fight
2-0?
towards that trophy. The Chinese
Chichu did it so good this game.
Giants, this will be the end of the journey.
Damn.
They did well to make
Cloud,
it to
I feel bad for him, bro.
They did well to take themselves a dub here. Unfortunately, today just was not their day.
Damn, that guy's tall.
Full force EDG.
Look how tall this guy
The
is.
crowd certainly has love for Giants, but I think
Are we sure he's not a basketball player?
To cheer for EDG. The fist bumps of victory, the respect palpable on that stage. But they were the better team here today. Let's hear it for EDG.
Sheesh. All right, next match we have NRG versus Bilibili Gaming.
have been fantastic.
Holy shit.
And the thing is, they are a team that I love watching in the rematches because every single time, even if they manage to win out the last game, they learn from their mistakes. The map pool can swap. Like, bear in mind, Split, they lost in overtime last time, and it only was close because of all of the ridiculous clutches. We watched the exact same map again, and they managed to dominate, Mitch.
An incredible display from this squad, and no doubt a lot to be broken
Hey, so Bilibili again?
One more time, Tom. Let's send it over to the analyst desk.
Bilibili, okay.
Thank you so much, fellas. Edward gamed his way all the way to the bracket play as they managed to take out Giants 2-0. Welcome back. I'm Golden Boy alongside Paula, as well as Vanity. We're going to break everything down, and it feels like a rock concert in here right now. Genuinely.
The chants are insane.
Yeah, it is nutty. But I guess that's what happens, Vanity, when you have a team that is as widely loved as the EG roster. I mean, just look at the carnage out there. It's so awesome.
Yeah, so many people want the autograph. Dude, I want an autograph.
Everybody at this point. This is their second time in the playoffs. The first Chinese team to have made it into playoffs.
I want an autograph.
Now they do it again, following up on those same increased expectations twice in a row is super important, and you're going to continue to see this. I mean, you're going to continue to see them become the crowd favorites here in LA, in North America, and it was already that from the beginning. They dominated this group, and I think it's wonderful to see.
Yeah, it genuinely is, and if anything, it just sets up an even more exciting bracket play when that inevitably happens, and when we see where the chips land on that. But here's some of the
crowd reaction, man. I want to be there.
In this series across the
board, I want to be there.
A few things stuck out to me. One, EDG
get my signed
time of their lives out there. I don't think
autograph by KK himself.
Even in situations where they should have been frustrated, still look happy. And two, there are very few teams in this tournament who can stop them if they're playing like that. What do you think?
I can't disagree with you. I think that their team morale seems really good, obviously, like you said. But I think in this match, there wasn't much to be upset with. I think they were in control all four halves of the two maps. I think there was never a point where Giants even the only potential round was the eco round on Fracture, the second round of the game. Other than that, I feel like they were in complete control the entire time.
Yeah, and really just a dominant showing. And then also they managed to take players on Giants who are incredible players in their own right and just managed to make them have little to no impact in the game. And unfortunately, that means we have to say goodbye to the Giants as they'll begin their rebuild, or who knows, maybe what can come. Because I really like this team. Yeah. I feel like they have grown so much over the season, Ball.
Yeah, and I think, heading into offseason, you watch what they did at this tournament. You watch them on their LCQ run. You watch them almost make it to Tokyo and have a relatively decent season. They just weren't really able to improve better than that fourth best team in the EMEA type of area, and I think that's what we're looking at right now. But we do see at this tournament, in my mind, some improvement. And at LCQ, you see a bunch of combinations of ults. You see some players step up. You see Vitinho step on a global stage and have a massive game. It's stuff that we've seen before, but stuff that we're going to see over and over as time goes on, and not necessarily what we just saw, which is him getting this experience of a loss, a really hard loss, dying almost the entire time.
Yeah, I tell you what, a fascinating matchup through and through, but really, let's just go to our Verizon post-match interview because we have Doug standing by with nobody.
Let's go.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm standing by with nobody and translator Iris to get us through this conversation. A massive win against a team you've already beaten once. I gotta start there. Rematches can be so difficult in the Valorant landscape. What was preparation like when you were gonna meet this team one more time?
首先，这是一场非常漂亮的一个胜利。面对过已经打败过的一支队伍，你们今天展现出了一个无可比拟的一个竞技实力。想问一下，面对他们这一次的一个准备过程有什么不同，让你们如此干净利落拿下了比赛呢？
其实跟我们上一次打 T1 一样吧，就是我们已经赢过，就是我们第二次打他们的时候，就首先我们已经知道了对面是怎么玩的，已经知道了对面的战术和习惯，然后，所以在这种情况下，我们心理负担就会小很多。
It's pretty similar to what we faced off against T1 before, because it's the second time we're facing off against them, so we already know how they're gonna coming after us. So we had a lot of research, and we already know their habits. So that's why we play with a lot more patience today and more comfortable.
I had a conversation with Pipson in between map 1 and map 2, and he said he felt like they maybe were respecting you guys too much. There was not enough confidence. They were scared to give you guys fights. Did it feel that way in that series?
Sorry. Yeah.
That Pipson said in between map 1 and map 2 that it felt like they were scared to fight EDG. They weren't feeling confident in their fights. They were expecting them too much. Did he feel that way in the map?
其实对方的教练在中场的一个采访的时候提到说，他们好像有一点点惧怕去跟 EDG 去打，然后他们有一点不够那么的自信。你们有在世界对战当中感受到这一点吗？
有的，比如说他们就是，尤其是在我们进攻的时候，他们防守的时候，他们基本上不会打个人能力的东西，就是没有队员去给队伍创造优势，就主动出击。对他们如果前压的话，基本上都是。已经讲好的那种团队性的前压。
Yeah, I wonder what they hear through those earbuds.
Especially when they're on defense.
The hell?
It feels like they're not playing around their individual mechanics. They're more reliant on their team, but they're not a specific player to stand out to create advantage for their team, especially when they're pushed forward. So I feel like definitely what he said was correct. I felt it that way in the match.
Last question for you, and then I'll let you go celebrate with your team. I heard a rumor that you've come up that people have found a nickname for you. That nickname is Superman. Can you explain the why? Can you explain the how?
他其实之前听到了一个小小的，就是这种小留言啊，说好像你有一个外号，就是你是他们的超人，可以跟大家解释一下为什么吗？然后有没有觉得今天自己发挥很好？
今天发挥其实一般般吧，就正常发挥，然后就比较轻松的赢了。就我的队友比较厉害，然后超人的话，其实我觉得就不要过度的吹嘘嘛，就是选手有状态好有状态差的时候，对，就是一个团队里面有的人状态好的时候就站出来，然后状态差的时候就划水，然后跟着队友打。
As for my individual performance, I would say just decent. But yeah, I heard about that nickname as Superman before. But I would definitely say everyone can stand out in my team. So just don't brag out about one player. Everyone can stand out, and someone can be a little bit down at that time, especially on his performance or his form. So I feel like just everyone can stand out. Everyone has its moment at that time.
EDG continues to shock the world, and everyone continues to fall in love.
EDG keeps shocking the world.
Congratulations on the win. Best of luck to you in the rest of the tournament. I want to throw it back to you guys.
I'm trying to unbox these earbuds.
EDG have become the princes that were promised.
I can't open these earbuds.
Some European giants who want to continue to prove the doubters wrong. This matchup has all the makings to be a banger.
Rolling Thunder and Showstopper committed. They're searching for them. And Vatiño's found them all.
Vatiño with that
ridiculous.
That crazy.
Very tagged up. There's a very real chance.
Actually clutch.
They can do no wrong with
How do I open this?
Smoggy
I'm not trying to cut my finger.
Into 1v2, and this is the man you'd want in that scenario, but both players up above. A flash ready. Dodges it! What? Truly unbelievable!
With 11 HP left as well. 13 to 6 EDG. Chichu, the defuse already halfway. The smoke blinding him, and he might not get a chance. Never mind. They've lined up.
I'm about to just put on these gloves and just pull.
But he's found another kill, and now it's just the 1v1, but Cloud comes out on top this time. They now have everything to work with. The information with the Seekers shows them exactly where their opponents are. EDG making history for the region. His team has deserved every accolade.
Bro, how the fuck do you open this thing?
Now, by far the most successful Chinese roster we've ever seen.
I'm gonna break this box, bro. How the fuck do you open this shit? Ow, fuck.
Calling all students. Compete in the ultimate Valorant competition.
Valorant competition?
Register now for your national
Campus clutch? Okay, you know what? I'm putting both clothes on. Hold on. I'm trying to open this box right here. Box of earbuds. 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 I can't even like open them. Put on gloves. I actually don't. I cut myself. Fuck, bro. Can't open this shit. Fuck.
I don't show my face, I like to hide out. If you got a problem, share your whereabouts. I used to spend nights.
Fuck me, dude. Wait, we're getting there.
Couple hoes know my name. They all some bozos I can't entertain. Stuck in my ways, you won't hear me complain. When I'm lying on my back, I'm in beast mode. You be lying on the trap, and we both know. I ain't lying with a ride, that's a no. When I'm lying on my back, I'm in beast mode. I'm in beast mode.
Why is it so hard to open this box?
I'm in beast mode. I'm in beast mode. When I'm lying on my back, I'm in beast mode.
Fuck this.
Mode. Ain't no place that I can't go. Look at me, ho. I've been working on my free throw. On the West Coast, I've been thinking about laying low. I said fuck the judge, now that my case closed. I got ex-hoes taking pics in my clothes. When I count my check, please don't spend the clothes. Foot on they neck, man, I had to do the most. They ain't let me in, so I had to break the door. When I'm lying on my back, I'm in beast mode. You be lying on the trap, and we both know. I ain't lying with a ride, that's a no. When I'm lying on my back, I'm in beast mode. I'm in beast mode. When I'm lying on my back, I'm in beast mode. I'm in beast mode. When I'm lying on my back, I'm in beast
What is a duelist? He's a super strong duelist and like. What is his name? He's a strong duelist. Like,
question is not to you, Nuki. Eh?
Yeah, Nuki, bro.
I mean, I'm trying to get educated too.
Who, like the duelist of the team of Bilibili Gaming, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I heard
Knight is a strong player.
artists talking about how Bilibili
然后我还
is
注意
gonna
到
get rid
对
of.
面的决斗者阿丽丝在赛前采访嘛，他说他不知道 BOG 的决斗者是谁，然后我现在打算
Oh shit, this is like a nice rivalry we're having.
I think it's Jose, mate. No. Yeah, I know it's Weezy. I know it's Weezy, though. Yeah, we knew we were gonna win. We knew we were gonna win. Well, listen, like, we ain't losing to Zeta, you know what I mean? We ain't losing to Zeta. We ain't losing to Bilibili again. Trust me right now. We'll be in playoffs, and we're guaranteed. I promise you that.
I got my earbuds.
Oh,
some strong words there from both Artist and YZ, and as you guys can see on the desk, we've been swarmed, we've been influenced by the Chinese team. Now even Vanity is holding a Bilibili banner. Let's go! I mean, I feel like after that EDG game, you got to be on the train, right? You have to be on it.
100%. I think watching YZ and Bianca is really
What's
fun,
happening?
so
I can't.
I'm with it. What's that
Can I get this through?
I need to know the name. It's adorable. I don't know if you can see this
Maybe
on
we
the
can
camera.
get
It's
you
the cutest
as the
thing in the
new-
world. Can I get the full outfit? I want to be dressed, by the end of today, I want to be dressed in the entire outfit.
I'm with it, I'm with it. Welcome, by the way, Tom, to the desk. And also, I'm joined by Vanity here, of course. But let's talk about YZ versus Artist. Of course,
Got my
Artist is a
earbuds.
well-established duelist. We've seen him achieve greats. Tommy's lifted a trophy, but tell me...
with the emea.
Tell me
Oh, he
why
bought them, man.
YZ is a formidable opponent for him, though.
Might be one of the best judge players ever to exist. No offense, Vanity. And I know you're a big fan, but like this guy kind of takes the biscuit a little bit. But it's not fair. He gets to play Raze. That is true. So you're saying on the Raze, you reckon you go toe to toe?
What is this?
No, absolutely not. I couldn't satchel like that. But I'd probably look more impressive, you know. Okay. Yeah. No, he's just been pulling off some of the most ridiculous plays, and him versus Artist. It's going to be an exciting matchup. I do think maybe on the Raze he pips him to the post, but on the Jet, I'm not so sure.
Actually, how do you rate YZ's judge as a you know, judging?
Connoisseur. As a connoisseur.
Yeah. From one to Vanity, where does he fit?
I watched him go up and down the rope on split like 5 times and kill people, and it's 10
I can still hear
Oh,
through
a
them.
10 out
So
of
is
10.
Like a
one
little bit
good?
of noise cancellation.
Oh,
2-year global warranty. Okay, I got some warranty in this thing.
Hey, very quick question for you before you go in. You played so well against NRG last time, but they're known to watch
How do I
they're
look with
known to learn
earbuds
from their
on?
losses. How do you make sure you win again today?
所以说想问一下我们小编的是，其实
These
你
are
们
just
上一次
for
面对 NRG 是打得非常的漂亮，也获得了胜利。但是 NRG 这支队伍一直以来他们都非常善于可能说回顾过去的比赛录像，然后从失败当中学习，怎么样能够确保在这一次再次的击败他们呢？
我觉得每个队伍都会这方面做得很好吧。我觉得这问题还是要留给 NRG。就 NRG 你们准备好了？
I believe all the teams were all really good at the starting fields, learn from the losses, and also this is the lesson that we should left to NRG, that what they should do more preparation. So we'll see on the stage. So get ready, NRG.
Good luck to you today.
That was, in fact, Bianca, the IGL, the Finesse has to go up against and try and take down the second time around. And let's talk about this revenge rematch situation, because we have seen NRG, Optic, Envy, however you want to call them, go through these situations quite a few times. And Tom, the records dictate they're pretty good at it. The second time they faced the team that have beaten them before, they're well prepared.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. They always go deep in tournaments. Even though they seem to suck in that first match, every single time they've struggled against the likes of Zertia.
These are the teams they've
we
lost?
That their bogey team. I think it's actually more just the fact that they're just not that good in the early matches. It takes some time to wake up, I guess.
I miss Ye, man.
Heat up to the land
Should be
environment.
part
I
of this
think EG is
core.
another team that benefits from that a lot. I think like the longer they're in tournaments, like the better form the players are in, like the more they are used to the environment. I think that's, I don't know, it just works for them.
Yeah, and Chet, Finesse, they've overcome situations like this so many times before. But also, I want to talk about a potential record that could be broken today, because Victor on the side of NRG is just 31 kills away from overtaking his former teammate Ye as the global leader kills of all time, Vanity. And in this best of 3, I feel like Victor probably can do it. 31 kills, he's done that before.
Hey, look, there's Ye.
Easily.
I think Vic can do that.
Top 10 all-time leaders at VCT Global events. Yeah, he's at 1,600.
More events than him, and then he's able to finally get past him. Like,
Wait, I want to see the leaderboard. I didn't get to see much of that leaderboard.
Ye was that he can just for sure.
Ye's number 1, Victor's 2, Crashy's 3, Durko's 4, Buzz is 5, Mako's 6, Finesse 7, Stacks, Marv is 10. So literally the core of Optic is made top 10.
KPR from Ye is so insane. He just needs to play more events than him, and then he's able to finally get past him. Like it does just show how ridiculously good Ye was, that he can just not even be in the contention of Tokyo and still be
Bring back Ye.
Ways that nobody expected. How do you deal with Bianca? How do you deal with YZ today?
Just focus on our game. I think if we're the better team, we should be able to come out on top, and if we focus on our game, we should be fine.
Best of luck to you today, bro.
I expected a little more smack talk than that. What did you make of that, Vanity?
I don't think FNS is like a big talker
Yeah.
a lot of the time. Like he talks on Twitter and stuff, but I think like during tournaments and stuff, he's kind of keeps to himself.
Yeah.
They've got artists for that. You don't need two guys for smack talk. You just give artists the range if you want some smack talk.
Artist is the guy to smack talk, man.
I mean, this
He said Bilibili's going home 100%.
Hell yeah. Vanity, I know you're a big fan of him as well.
I mean, I think he's incredible. Obviously, I haven't watched a ton of him. I watched a few of the games in the qualifying thing, but I think here he's really shown up on LAN. I think typically I feel like IGLs tend to play pretty well on LAN. I don't know why, but it's something in the water.
I like the fact they put international matches one on there. That's very toxic. The fact that the BLG are just getting here, it's not fair.
Hey, 100% win rate against NRG,
True,
all right? So we'll see what's going to happen. This
Billy
is a
Billy.
rematch, and I can't wait to see if we're going to get the same maps as last time. So let's send it down to Coach Chet and Jackson and find out where we're going to be heading to today.
So, BLG, you come from the upper bracket, so you'll be the higher seed. Team A or Team B?
Team B.
Team B.
Team
so,
B.
NRG, you'll be
Dude, why
Team
does
A,
everyone
and we'll
get to
start with
choose
your
Team B?
first
Band split.
Band split. Your band?
Haven.
Haven.
Oh,
And
that's
then
good band.
map
Good
number
band.
1 from
That's
NRG.
very good. Bind.
Bind. Side on bind.
Defense.
Defense. And map number 2.
Ascent.
Ascent. Side on ascent.
Defense. Defense.
Defense. Okay, next set of bands starting with NRG. You have Fracture, Lotus, and Pearl.
Band Pearl.
They ban Pearl. Your band, you have Fracture and Lotus.
Fracture.
Fracture. So map number 3 will be Lotus, NRG,
So
side
Lotus
on
is
Lotus.
decided, man.
We take attack.
Okay, so I'm going to run through this. First set of bans, we have NRG with Split, BLG with Haven. Map number 1 is Bind with BLG on defense. Map number 2 is Ascend with NRG on defense. Next set of bans are Pearl and Fracture. Map 3 Decider is
I
Lotus
kind of mess with
and NRG on
Bilibili's
attack.
jersey a little
All right,
bit.
Good luck to you both.
I kind of mess with it. I kind of mess with it. Ow, what the hell? NRG. Dude, I miss when they used to have that overlay when like every players would just walk out and then the little AI thing would just read its name, like their name. Like Yay would have been like Yay, Finesse, Crashies, Victor. Why is that guy so up ahead?
Fight for the final spot at playoffs, and it comes down to NRG and Bilibili. On paper, it looks simple. NRG should be
Wait,
the
actually,
clear favorites, but let's not
what-
forget, Tom.
what does it look like when
the
I don't
only
have
reason
this
that they are in
lighting
spot
in
right
front of
now
me?
is because they lost to Bilibili.
Well, that's the fact of the matter is they ban split, which almost shows that there's
look
a
worse?
little bit of extra fear of the judge, but I
That looks
think
okay.
it's a good call. Like, move away from a map that they clearly were very comfortable on, and we're going to be kicking things off
It looks
I believe,
okay.
on Bind, which is a very good map for NRG.
Best thing is, I think Bind is actually the best judge map, so I'm excited for this.
Yeah, that's all you care about.
You live in Hookah
I mean,
on that map.
by average like gunfight distance, it's the shortest, so the judge is the best.
He knows, he's brought out the receipts, but this is the thing though, right? Who would have thought that
3,
this is
2,
going to
1,
be the
Bilibili.
out for the last spot? I think the crowd is almost 50-50. We're hearing loads of cheers for NRG as you would expect, but also a lot of cheers for Bilibili too. So shout out to all the Bilibili and NRG fans. In the
Let's see
crowd.
if artists can
That's what we like to see. Atmosphere here, but let's talk about that Bind. You know, outside of
can prove that Bilibili's going out.
Historically on this
This is
map,
for playoffs.
It's going to be a rematch. Bilibili, they also will be able to do their own preparations as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think that even coming in with that
Wait,
preparation,
didn't they go
a lot
up-
of the time this is a map that's quite freeing for
Didn't they go up
artists,
against
especially on that defensive
Bind
side,
against
to be
Bilibili
able to
last
get
time and they
quite
lost?
aggressive. I quite like, I think on the other side of things, they're playing the Cypher Viper.
Oh,
So
no, they
looking
didn't
for a lot of
ban
different style
Bind.
plays around the back of the orb, so I think it's going to be
This is gonna be interesting.
the
Okay, I think
differences in the styles of
Bilibili
play.
might
I think the
lose
big
on
thing is that
Bind.
Artists like kind of just took over when he was on Chamber on Bind. I think the
All right,
worrying
let's
strategy is they didn't
travel
look as convincing on Bind as they typically
through
do in
time.
the last matchup. I don't think that's gonna happen again, but they'll probably go against a Neon. Yeah, that's fair. I'm just looking at Artists. I think he's gonna take over again.
Yeah, you say this, but we'll never know what changes these teams could be bringing us. Bilibili, some of the other maps, they also play some crazy comps as well, so not out of the question. Let's put it
If they pull out the FPS comp, I'm leaving the desk. Just saying.
You just got here. You just got here. We are going to head to the Prime Gaming Agent Select very, very shortly. But yes, we will have a chamber on one side, something that actually we do see quite often these days, especially on a map like Bind. It's not a niche pick.
I think Chamber is coming back in the meta on a few maps. I think he's a really strong
Artist in the chamber, yes sir, yes sir. We like that.
Even though the agent's like really
Victor
annoying,
on the
I think
Raze,
a lot
of
value on a lot
course.
of
He
maps,
has
and I think
pretty
it's
good
something
movements on
Quinton
Raze.
is looking into going forward.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm rooting for NRG.
Prime Gaming agent select. Nothing too crazy. I think it's
So
all in
of
all
course
we
playing
expect to come.
smokes. Playing double smokes. Okay, double smokes. No sentinels? I'm stupid. Wait, artist sentinels. I'm dumb. Bilibili's going for also for the double smoke play.
On the other side of things, I'm expecting judge play soon. I'm expecting hyper aggression, levels of insanity, and it worked last time, so I'm a bit worried for NRG in that regard.
I mean, they do have utility to be able to flush them out, though, Vanity. You know, crashies in there, finesse mollies, some mollies, nades, and so on. So they should be just dumping that at YZ, surely.
He can also use a rifle and an op, so it's not like he's only a judge
BLG,
player, right?
one more
he's
win.
really explosive, and I think that this map realistically...
Who's rooting for Bilibili? That guy's rooting for Bilibili.
Yeah, and reminder, Victor, 31 kills away from overtaking. Yay, our players are set and ready to kick off. We are ready to kick off map 1. Let's send it over to your
Ye's number 1 right now.
And Baller.
Or VCT kills.
Yeah, so I have stolen Doug's man for a moment here, but you know, what can I say? We had NRG coming out, had to get that NA representation,
Oh yeah.
right?
100%.
Absolutely, but talk to me about them percentages here, right? Because on paper we've got a repeat matchup, we've got a lower bracket run. Baller, none of this is looking good for Bilibili. Let's be honest here.
I feel like Optic always goes like last year they went to the lower bracket and like won the Masters and they made it to Grand.
Okay, they got a chance.
But they didn't make the Grand Finals. They're like top 3.
Match, not just a repeat match, so it's even tougher. But I mean, you're looking at that first matchup and you're thinking, whoa, why is he just took it to him with the judge?
Yep.
And now that's all they need to do. That's all they need to do.
Okay.
But I'll be real, it's going to be tough to do that against NRG, who's now prepped for that. Now Victor knows what it tastes like to feel the judge in his face. Artist as well, he knows his name now.
I missed the Optic core, man.
So you're going to have to come up with a little bit more to it too. So starting on this defense on Bind, you see them playing that Fnatic comp. You see them already setting up only one
Victor's
player
getting
just
in there with the
Cypher
frenzy,
util
man.
on this side of the map. Whereas the Cypher's actually playing K-Knight on the side, looking to get some mollies down with Yosemite. Dang, I'm turning British already.
Yeah, I've been panicking the whole time about that, and you did it first. Fantastic.
That's crazy.
But again, I'm
It's only one on B.
I
like what Bilibili's doing. They're putting trips on B, but Cypher's playing on A. Which gives some utils for
That's to bait out
some utility Viper on this site.
And nothing comes out, so Yosemite is going to have a tough time doing
Yeah, he might get
anything. Look at
tripped
them
here.
continue to walk, find the trips. Everything is really,
Oh,
really
never mind.
slow,
They found the
like you
trip.
said.
They found the trip.
And Bilibili's still expecting them to rotate.
Wow.
Okay, Yosemite does.
Gets the tag.
Psalm,
Gets the
but
spam too.
They were. It looks like they were intending.
Wait,
to
who
just
died?
rotate
Psalm?
from the start if it came towards this side. And what a shot! Couldn't quite claim the third, and now NRG dig in on the site. Trying to pry these players apart will be difficult, but they're doing it.
He's got Molly. Fuck.
1v3 ain't easy. Finds the first, but the trade. Bilibili off to a belting start.
This is
And
trouble.
You see NRG being so cautious. We respect that at the beginning, but then you see Bilibili just completely disrespecting everything, and NRG fall into their trap. Yosemite can't get pushed out of elbow. That was their one. When you talk about win conditions,
This is bad. This is bad already. This is bad. Artist is running out without a gun. Usually Victor wins with those frenzy
all
shots.
sides of the map, all sides of this site, controlled. Elbow, spawn, hookah. They could have even taken more time and gone long. That's a beautiful.
When is
pistol
August
there.
26th?
Kind of pausing for thought. Roll your minds back
I think
to
that's on a
the
Sunday.
Bilibili had in that. They look
August
petrified out of the service.
26th is on a
Coming
Saturday.
in, they
Okay,
picked
never
that
mind.
Up in that almost post-timeout form they had against NRG, that confidence there, the composure's there. And Artist sets it up for him. Takes down Bianc, IGL removed.
I mean, talk about a difference as
Well,
well.
he's gone.
For Bilibili against Fnatic, for NRG against Zeta, it was Artist who was the man who stepped up. Had almost 50 kills in 2 maps.
Oh.
What the heck are these trips?
Just saw them.
Looking at?
What?
The heck is those trips?
Remember, they're anti-eco, so down a man.
Uh-oh. The nade, get the sheriff, get the sheriff!
4 to 4. Gotta be careful on the fallback as there is presence towards shower.
Yeah, the
You can
perfect
see-
hit.
Oh, Psalm.
Is there a gap there? How come he got through with no noise?
There must have been a mistake, but now Finesse, can he exploit it again?
They check this, right?
Oh,
he sees him. He sees him. Yeah.
K-Knight gonna claim it. Look at this position from Rin. Lovely work. 3 standing. Bulldog still there.
That's okay.
Happy to get past that second.
Absolutely a success there. They maintained the bonus despite losing that first kill from Artis, which was a great shot.
Yeah.
But then I mean, that re-clear, that's not something you're expecting from the underdog team in the second round here when you already lose something on the eco. You think, oh gosh, when I'm looking at that, I'm thinking they don't want to get eco. No, they should start barreling up, turtling down. And it doesn't happen. Bilibili on the aggressive. Is there a double satchel here from Victor? He loves to do that, but usually he does it from way farther back. So again, slow here.
NRG gonna take their time, having to get a read of this game and the.
Let's look at this Artist position right here. Artist.
It looks like Artist might have a concept of what's going on here, considering how he's approaching this.
Yeah, maybe expecting a flash through, something like that, but not a just solo brim.
Re-smokes himself and just sits, holding so much map space, so much map control for them. Surprised they haven't let Bianc rotate away from this, but maybe feeling there's that.
Dude, I need to learn that Cypher one way. Wait, Crashy died to a nade.
And Finesse is way past, so they can't recover the spike. They have to fall back. Rin through the TP.
Oh my word, this is getting so messy here. Artist could bail them out. If he can isolate one, if he can get Bianc down, but look at Bianc's timing on this. Slipping away again to elbow, just playing his life. He doesn't need to overextend. He needs to wait for the support from Yosemite to come in. He's fallen. The gates are open. Yosemite's got a chance to try and climb onto this, but with
He's going elbow.
The plant should be coming
If Artist kills this guy, NRG has a chance.
Okay, maybe not with that. Artist wanted all that space, all that security, and it gets taken away. Som called upon, down at 8 HP though.
He's so weak.
And look at what's remaining. Still the
Victor has to be the clutch man.
With K-Knight. They still have so much damage to be done here. The post plant setup dependent on Long.
Yeah, Som still has that molly, so
He's gonna go for molly lineup.
Buy a little bit of time and then get that to actually start ticking. Victor doing what he can.
Throw that molly! Throw that molly!
On towards the defuse, that's halfway. Where is
the
that molly? Where is the molly?
Where's the molly? Where's the molly?
NRG made to look sloppy here.
What's going on there by Som?
Where's the molly?
Did he not have the lineup in his head? That's my question, because he just walks all the way into hookah, way too slow to be there for Victor.
Wait,
Definitely
where was the molly?
What was going on in that instance?
He had molly, right?
Myself, but I'll run you through the stats of how unlikely Bilibili is to do this to NRG at this point in the tournament. I'll tell you that when we get there. But for now, they have done so well. Yeah,
Chet's like, I'm here to sleep, man.
I wouldn't be smiling after this start. This is echoes of that first appearance. All the good.
Where was the molly from Som?
NRG on, look at this buy.
Yeah, and right at the beginning of the game, too. On Lotus, remember, it was a couple rounds for Bilibili to get started here right away. They put NRG's feet to the flame.
This is a lot of pressure coming in, though. 3-2 split. Simplistic, yes, but K-Knight going to try and fill the space towards Shower. Still has the support on the site. That's Yosemite there. So Victor noted again. Creep up towards...
Bilibili is actually outsmarting NRG right now.
They're starting to try and get a grip on this, but K-Knight's still not checked on, and the nades work. Victor's gone down. Yes, Artist trades. He gets himself towards the site, but they're just winning the brawl. They just want to fight this out. And now we're 2v2.
What the fuck is happening?
They've got the rifles, and they're gonna have
one shower.
This can't happen to NRG again.
Pop the ult, bro. Fuck it.
Oh,
there we go.
Beautiful from FNS, and the Seeker reveals Rin's position. What are you meant to do in a 1v2 like this? Tap on the spike. He wants a 1v1. It's not going to be fair. Looks towards FNS and crashes to the side. There's still a shot at the...
He was trying to molly it.
And Crashy's not going to drop the ball.
Finally!
NRG finally
NRG on the board.
And like we mentioned, that was a light buy from NRG. Not exactly one that they should be favored in. And it seems like we might have finally an NA team as the hometown heroes in the audience so far. But like I said, that one, Bilibili is diving through smokes one by one.
Let's see. We have Loud is going to playoffs. EG's going to playoffs, so now it's all up to NRG to see if they could be the third team in NA.
I saw that being punished by Fnatic when they walked those smokes, when they got in their faces. Fnatic were very well prepared for that. NRG looking to shift gear into being prepared. And
You want to play? Let's play.
the tour de force is there for Ardis.
It kind of
You
feels
want to
like
play?
the way
Let's
that NRG played
play.
so far is against a team who's going to WQ you at all costs, right? So slow, so careful, constantly trying to do the most with as little util spent. You're not seeing early boom bot, nothing like that. Lots of ults here, though.
Both sides to boot. 4-to-1 stack as well. Bilibili putting all the eggs.
This guy's just
Looks like
pushing
the right
up.
basket. Ardis closing in slowly, played in. But Ardis is taking chip damage. Great. Not going to do as much as they'd want with just that stinger. They've got the opening pick.
All that damage getting healed up instantly, too. Very nicely done from Ardis with pressure on all sides.
Nice, nice.
Looks like he's in good form today. Looking to see Victor. He's trying to get the timings right now, trying to listen for what the rotate is, and it's actually come. There's only one player from 4 a moment ago.
Oh, but Bianc was filthy with it before, and he still is.
Ah.
Isolates Victor comfortably, and yes, Ardis is drawing their attention, but it is still going to be towards his B site. So it all falls towards the IGL. Bianc has to be...
No, he killed
Bianc's
Ardis.
taking down Ardis, they can all turn attention, and he looks towards Long, takes down another. 1v1s, he's winning, but NRG takes the site.
Plant that
Just about to
shit.
get the bomb, but look at Rin, flying out of the smoke. Storm's ready for it, catches one out of second.
Finally, thanks all. Thank you.
Clutching onto the game, this is on a nice edge though.
And you can tell
Let's go, Som.
how that pressure's affecting both sides. In those final moments, again, Bilibili diving through the smoke out of hookah, trying to pop out super fast. And Som as well, so good to actually maintain that. They were really trying to force that 2v1 when the spike's being planted, but that smoke makes it really unfavorable. Good thing there, NRG used a lot of those ults.
Finesse.
Bilibili used almost nothing, and they've got even more of a stack now. 4.
Satchel?
Up above, here's that double satchel.
Here we go. He goes to Satchel.
Just with the flash, is there something to push this back?
It's
Bianc's
frozen.
still standing on this oak, does give away the position. This is a dead
Oh,
man.
GG's.
Yeah, absolutely. K9 gone, flash through the TP and a response.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, crashes. So clean with it. Keeps composure, keeps the round. It's looking great for NRG. As Bilibili tried to get proactive.
They actually wasted a back-to-back showstopper.
And that should be picked up. Yeah, FNS not falling for it now.
That push through from Bilibili, well considered, but NRG already ready for it. Som instantly smokes the teleporter, so those two players get stuck. They can't do anything to
I didn't think
help
they're
out.
gonna
Wisey,
use another showstopper this round. Aren't they?
throwing out his ult, trying to
Wasn't
get
this a
little bit more,
save?
only gets Victor.
Not
That's
save,
it.
but
Look
eco?
at this smoke. How do you clear
Maybe it
this?
wasn't
You're stuck in
eco.
the TP when you need to get out. Otherwise, there's reinforcements coming in from NRG.
Yeah, I'm not even paying attention that well, I guess.
Hit the brakes a little, want to slow it down. We have been seeing these early
I'm out,
timeouts. We saw
Bilibili.
it on the first time these two met as well, and I think it was 0-5. Pumped the brakes, checked in with the coach, came back in, and actually started to run the game. Now, this is much more competitive at a 3-3, but it looks like NRG are starting to read what was really working for Bilibili in that early.
I think now that they've gotten a couple rounds under their belt, NRG is thinking back to some of the things they were saying in all the interviews. You heard from Finesse, just play our own game against Bilibili here. Artist saying, there's no way we lose to this team. Those are the sorts of things that they're starting to revitalize within the team atmosphere right now. Whereas for Bilibili, I want to see, you know, I want to see that judge a little bit. I want to see them take it to him, which really hurt NRG last time. Mentally, it's so tough to deal with a player like Wisey. He's got the op online, so long range judge.
Yes. I wonder if that's a bit of a key back into this. Still a couple of ults to invest as well. They have 3 in their pockets. It was Wisey who invested it in just that round gone. But looking at the cycle of things, I mean, you've got Crashy's 1 off his, 2 away from FNS's, a couple of key components coming online for NRG very soon. But again, I feel like NRG have somewhat dealt with their demons facing Bilibili here, and those just couple of rounds dealt with some key factors. Yosemite, though, off the rip.
Hold short, okay.
Going invest here. And look at YZ go and walkabouts. There are 2 players just around the corner.
Oh, wait.
Victor could be the first. He wants to stand for this. He's got support. He's seen the player.
FNS was thinking about throwing that molly. Oh, that's a good molly.
And left Bianc all alone. Oh, dear. That's messy. Perfect work from NRG.
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought Artist is gonna die.
Artist punishing this confidence, this aggression, and K9 is on the run, and there's nowhere to hide.
Fully controlling the herd.
Last one's mid.
Perfect here out of NRG.
He saves. He saves.
A team that really knows exactly what's going to happen out of timeouts. Chet's so good with that. So good with understanding where the ults can be used. I'm surprised as well. Yosemite puts down his pit instantly on that round. That's something that NRG would absolutely destroy. Instead, they target Wisey. That's beautiful stuff.
He knows. He knows there's a chamber around here.
That's just ridiculous.
Seemed so aware of it. Good to see Artist now starting to kick up a little bit. Had a fabulous game previously. This could be another notch on the bedpost here. Yosemite slowly but surely getting close. He's actually got him. All right, well, that's Artist gone, but anything else would be surprising. I doubt NRG want to lose much more here.
I mean, that's kind of surprising that Yosemite is
hunting.
Yeah, he's hunting. He's the one saving. I'm a little confused there. Artist is just chilling.
Yep. Now they've recovered the operator too, so that's in the hands of Som. So that'll be gifted over to Artist. So he's not too fussed about it. Money's looking very healthy for NRG too.
And my man just tank it.
Previously, that first round that they got was off a light by that. What it does to your economy is massive. So we'll have to see how Artist chooses to use it. Does he go down back towards
half by all stinger?
Wisey's hands.
Not all stinger. Wow, triple stinger.
And it's
this Artist with the op.
It's not even Wisey, so he's playing up in hookah. That's a good spot for it.
Oh, he has a judge.
How impactful it still was on this map.
Again, NRG erring on the side of caution, but slowly making progress, kind of leaving Artist as that counterweight on the other side of the map. It was a 4-to-1 stack here. K-Knight, the only one present on the A site.
Yeah. In these 4 rounds that we saw NRG now streak these together, you saw a lot of Bilibili.
There's only one on A.
And I think in the timeout, Bilibili needed to calm that down a little bit, play with a more controlled pace. Where this slow style from NRG actually would be counterproductive.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Just slipping that
Shot
little
from
bit deeper,
FNS.
double checking on the drop. As we noted, K-Knight was still here, but he was the only player here, so this retake is a long way off. And the only rifle is on Yosemite, so again, that pause here, just taking a second or two, making sure the ult goes down. And look at this, it's so secure here. Very, very difficult to even just close that gap, to bring those stingers in, to bring that judge in. Victor doesn't want to be corralled or left in the corner, dips back through to the Viper's
This guy's
pit,
just jumping
and the push
everywhere.
starts coming in. Seeker's trying to be the instigating factor. Victor overwhelmed! Yeah, Biang's trying this one, but they're finding them. Artist goes down, it's all on Yosemite.
Oh, I thought something fucked up. The energy fucked up.
The time starting to tick away here. FNS and Som still on the side. He's not going to let it slip here.
Sheesh, FNS 3 kills.
Start, beautiful close. NRG
3-5.
really getting a grip on Bilibili now.
This is exactly
That's 5
why
rounds in a
playing
row.
NRG in revenge matches is so difficult. This isn't even a map they played, but you can see masterclass from Finesse there, using a little different wall.
Masterclass, FNS masterclass.
For quite a long time. This is one of the Viper walls that we saw right at the beginning of it. We saw a little bit of it yesterday by Navi. And he allows himself to get into a weird lurk angle right in front of that truck. That's not what you're expecting from Laps. And against a team like Bilibili, who's inexperienced at playing on the international stage, going to be a little bit of a struggle to adapt to that fast.
I love this little set piece here. Clearing through basically secures you showers from the very offset, either forces them to fight or to fall. And you can see that Bilibili opted to fall away towards site. 3 players posted on this. They do have a full purchase. They do have the ult in Rin's pocket. But NRG, hold on.
Nice.
I mean,
Ult showers.
draws out the ult. They'll take that.
That's important though from Crashes. He's using his dog there to try to get a stun for Som to ult him. So neutering that.
This is gonna be scary for Artist right here. If he doesn't check this corner.
Still have that brim ult. And they've swapped the Cypher off.
This guy also has a flash too, so you can't flash.
Double satchel. Trips that we saw earlier. Scratching our head about.
He's ready to flash. He's waiting to flash.
See them working in almost tandem
Oh,
here.
that's
That's a pinch. Artist should be
there
dead.
he goes.
He is. Took a second to get
There he
there, but he gets
goes.
the job done. But this wasn't where the bulk of NRG is. They're still looking towards that A side, but
guy's
losing
top
out on Artist
truck.
does take away from this. They get to pull that 4th player over.
Oh, he
you
saw
can
him.
see the fight, but NRG just claimed 2 kills out of nowhere.
What the heck? How did he kill him?
Just happened.
Okay.
Spotted the elbow.
We're just taking 1v1s now? We're just taking 1v1s?
Second still.
They're on the
TP, what's behind you? What's behind you? What's behind you? Why don't you watch behind? You guys never watch behind when you guys go through TP.
Mayhem of that round got caught up in favor to Bilibili.
I mean, how did he make it there?
Why? No one watched behind when they go through TP.
Chasing them through the TP? Okay.
Again, NRG even finding those two felt. Oh, wow, watching that back.
Dude, what the
Finding some
heck?
margins for K-Knight, the timing on this. And finding the play with the spike of all things too is just icing on the cake. They do break the run, right? That was 5 rounds back to back, so the money's not really an issue for NRG here.
I'm guessing this guy's also rooting for EDG and Bilibili.
3 off from Victor, the rest all utilized.
And with 3 rounds left now, all the conditioning aspects that we've been seeing in bathroom from NRG on long as well start to take effect. So Bilibili playing fully off of long. No flash peek, nothing like that. In fact, the Sky, Yonk is playing all the way on A instead. Just got early info outside of bathrooms with 1 flash. So you can kind of identify the default that's coming here from NRG.
But can they control it? Confirmation of Crashy's attendance. They are in the right place if they're willing to stick around. It's testing their nerve, right? You've got Artist creeping away. A bit of a jump spot, but nothing to be noted.
Higher elevation on that too, so if there is an op, something like that, he's not going to lose his life. And we're looking at a BX that can to 3 players here from Bilibili. Molly to clear Cubby or top tube. This execute's going to be fierce. Victor still has double satchels to get
Where's
out.
this Molly going?
Crossfire is very nice. They know they're there, but again, these two
This
players
trip.
can make this really problematic because they're stalling out the time. 25 seconds, a quick TP taken.
Oh, Crashy dies. They had to challenge him. They had to challenge.
Oh, he's punished Artist.
Oh, what a kill on Artist.
No more. Can't do
Oh,
anymore.
no.
12 seconds. Som just about
12 seconds. He has to plant.
Victor, and now Sommy has to plot. He knows he has to, and he can't do it in time. Yosemite catching FNS, punishing
What
Som.
the fuck?
They are matching them step for step now.
All it took was a little bit of a slowed pace, and we get a tie game.
What the fuck?
And we're getting down to this, the end of the half coming up. 2 rounds left. We had a definitely unexpected start from Bilibili, but then we also end the half with them clawing their way back when NRG seemed to have an understanding, but to me it looks like NRG's starting to run a little bit out of ideas now, especially when Bilibili doesn't have the tools to really do anything special.
Which is ridiculous in my mind. You know, when we talk about experience, you know, stage
Yeah,
presence,
call a timeout.
international experience, you look at NRG of having depth, right?
Only
When
2
they
more
get
rounds
inside out,
left,
they can
so.
come out swinging. The fact they've been forced into a timeout here is huge. At 5-5, they pumped the brakes. You can see Chet wants a hard grip on this game. He's not letting this one slip at all. But the fact that Bilibili were able to adjust mid-game ball is actually blowing my mind a little bit here.
It absolutely should, because this is a team, to me, when I was watching the Chinese qualifiers, was not adaptable. They were set in their ways, punishing the rest of the field, sure. But here against NRG, to talk about the depth of experience, this is their comp that they played last year right now. So in terms of strategy, that strat book should be, I mean, miles long, stacked up to the moon.
So it's like, if you want to talk about the comeback kids of NRG, right? They never lose twice. Well, one team managed it. And that was Loud at Champions, right? So that is the one name you can sit with that. Can you imagine
one of the
adding
best teams
Bilibili?
of all time?
Absolutely. During their run of sheer and utter dominance.
Yeah, just ridiculous.
And then the lower bracket, the one that's dominated by NRG, 2 losses. 1 to PaperX at Tokyo, 1 to FPX at Copenhagen, the eventual winner there. It is unbelievable how good they are in these scenarios. The fact that Bilibili is keeping them at a 5-5 is incredibly impressive.
So
They
impressive
deserve
how
their
Bilibili's
flowers for it.
managed to
But we ain't
like
done yet. It was a timeout. It's 5-5.
go up against
They're
NRG,
diving
even though
back
they
in.
don't
NRG
really
had
like.
a little bit of that momentum and that
Yeah, I don't think they've been
confidence
in an international tournament.
Really, Trip actually gets a lot of information there. Now that it activates, that hookah's clear.
You go under that
Artist
trip.
has some space to work, but he can't just break the trip. There we go.
Got there eventually. It's all right. Just took us
Tough trip to break.
Double clear down short, could catch finesse too.
Oh, the late exploration from Bilibili.
High-low is so perfect. Is there a flash?
Dude, the high-low method.
They haven't done this often, but they have done it. But doing it at this point, you can see NRG are considering it,
so
but I don't see a
smart.
flash. I see
And
a
Victor's
player.
getting
I
the
see
first
a pixel, and so
contact.
does Yosemite. But oh, YC!
Oh, but they fucked up.
On it. Yosemite's in trouble. He's having to backpedal away. He does have K9.
Artist knows one
That
rotating.
information that Artist spotted of Rin falling off this site is huge. NRG's going to instantly use that to their advantage and maybe even find a pick.
But no one's long. I'm still looking at Bianchi. He can punish this cross.
Yeah, this guy is still long.
Maybe watching this. If they split towards long, then he's under pressure. But they've got to clear this.
Once
NRG.
again, they drive.
30 seconds left. Oh God, Bianchi!
What an off angle.
Too much to ask for, but he does catch FNS. Down to 20 seconds now. They're running out of time and they're running out of players. Down to the 3 standing. 2 flashes for Crash. He's a molly with Som, but that's it. It's going to be dry all the way. And Artist and Crash is in unison.
Jeez, Artist.
Taken. They know where he's at. Artist
Oh, they know he's like.
Waiting for it, spots it. Molly comes in. Wait, gets him.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Come on. There's 2 flashes for Crash.
If he jumps and he kills these 2, bro, I don't know what to say about NRG.
He doesn't even consider it. Doesn't consider it. NRG
Alright, nice.
gonna punish that, catch him on the cross out, but again.
Oh, make it 7-5, please.
Just ridiculous.
Make it 7-5.
That one's on a knife's edge. Artist spotting the rotate back is so impactful, and NRG doing the best job possible at making sure they're re-clearing everything. Som on that instant trade for finesse is perfect down long. And the fact that they're also... You won the round.
Well, he's doing a mini impression. Yeah.
Maybe it was like during the round.
Victor with his Artist as well. YZ and Bianchi with theirs. You can hear it off the rip. Artist
Artist has the... Oh, again?
wants to lead the way. Got a punishing pick towards YZ early on, but I think they've learned their lesson here. Don't particularly want to go walkabouts again. And we start the game. NRG showing they're willing to play slow. They're willing to play fast. Those pace changes have been shown.
I like this. What the last 2 rounds have been for Artists has been taking the space that they've been giving and putting a trip in. It's not as advanced this time.
He's on top of the box.
On that could definitely catch Artist, who's been great with his crosshair placement.
There's 3 here on B.
Yeah, very unorthodox. But maybe NRG trying to test out that late round aggression we have been seeing from Bilibili, but this time sticking in a little deeper.
Just remember the last round, it was multiple strange setups from Bilibili.
Oh, this is a tough setup.
NRG worked through really well after not having
On A, look at these like trips. If the dog can get both trips, that'll be insane. Okay. Ah, that's unlucky. Victor, you better get a kill. There we go, he gets a kill. Oh, there we go, there we go. But there's one shower, one shower, one shower. Oh, shit.
Oh, he's made a meal of it. Denied. Victor. Keeps him safe. FNS the same. And now just Bianchi in a 1v3.
Now they know he showers.
This is a lot to ask. Spike's now down. They know where he's at. The singular Seeker going to make its way through. And yeah, the flashes you want. You got 3 to find, and Bianchi's got the first to clear. Not clean enough to find FNS on the first try. 4 bullets, 3 targets. It's too many.
Nice. 7-5. We like that. We like that. That's a good round. Good round for NRG. I like that.
We all thought that Bilibili clawing that lead back to make it a tie game was a sign that NRG was slipping, and all of a sudden, last 2 rounds of the half in really nice fashion.
He didn't shoot his showstopper.
Some nerves here on the stage still for Bilibili that they're working through match after match.
The potential of that squad is off the charts, so to keep it at a 5-7
NRG, let's go!
Impressive, but can they do it on that secondary half? That's the question we're going to find out, but before we do, let's hear from Artist for a second.
Artist?
I think Zeta was strong today, to be honest, and to be honest, we should have won behind a bit more comfortably, but we lost both pistols, and a few key rounds just didn't go our way. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think that the Haven, I just couldn't do over a foot wrong. I think we 13-1'd them, and the 1 round they won was just literally a hero round from like one of the players. In a normal game, they should have got 13-0, but you know what? They got 1 round, so they should be happy.
Already, they want to seek to punish this.
Yeah, the 13-1 them, right? Or 13-2. Maybe it's 13-1. I don't remember, but it was like something like that.
The Smoke Crow making another go of the play as well. There's a connection. But it's all Artist once more.
When we played BLG last, I think we fell for the gimmicks a lot. We were trying to overcomplicate, fall for traps, falling for like little mini plays they play. So I think we just overcomplicate the game. And going into the next game, I think we're just going to focus on ourselves a lot more and just think about our play and just forget about them. We're better as a team, we have more team play, we're individually better, and I really, really expect us to win. I mean, I might be overconfident, but I don't think there's any planet that we don't win this game and go through to playoffs.
That is
that's a
some
lot.
confident words from a man sitting at 5 to 7.
Very confident from artists.
And BILIBILI coming out swinging. But again, you have to back yourself, right? You got to be favoring yourself in this. And again, a little bit of a reminder of who they are to themselves.
Dang,
They
if
are
NRG
strong
lose this,
favorites.
they're gonna blame
BILIBILI
artists.
Claiming 5 rounds is so respectful.
Artists.
Yeah, absolutely it is. I mean, we already know that they can beat this team. They've done it before. It's not like out of the realm of possibility. It's for sure something that everybody's considering at this point. Not expecting, but still considering.
A couple more seconds now. Does NRG just run away with it now in that second half? Or does BILIBILI still have a little fire in the belly here? Big game in front of them.
Gotta say, artists tempting fate with those words, though, consistently, man.
Why has he done that
There's
to us?
no way, over and over. That's just crazy. How many players have we seen fall to that sort of bravado?
I do love it when Artist does that, though. It's still, he's one of the best villains you could ever have.
Ah, shit.
Actually noted early here. Got gifted away out by the flash.
That flash from Crashes was going to come regardless, so like to see Victor not use a satchel to get through. Does lose a little bit of HP, though, because of it.
Look at this 4-1. Just Artist on that
That's a nice
inside.
molly.
Very reminiscent of what we saw in the first half, almost.
And it doesn't look like BILIBILI want to push all the way through here. With Rin's position holding sand still, and with K-Knight all the way back behind A watching bathroom. Just want to take some control of space beyond, okay.
Yeah, Bian's in danger. Luckily gets away. 3 seconds.
Do you see him?
You can see the readjustment, right?
Yeah, you see him. Yeah, dog solid,
This guy
right?
is actually pretty crucial here. For NRG, they think that they're going to commit to this at this point, but
They're pushing up
making
long.
sure, doubling down on that information.
That's nice.
Oh, this could give a lot of info saying yeah, that A for sure.
There's no chance he can lose. He better be able to hold on to this one. Being crept on slowly but surely. By TP forced away.
Oh, yes.
Sights theirs. It's
Not
going to be a
allowed bullets.
5v5 post plant. Yes, the Rap's en route, but again, keep in mind they still have K-Knight's utility. Littering the back lines. Those two will find it harder to find value.
There is a path that they're walking correctly into, but
They're
there's still
going for a
camera as well
flank.
for K-Knight.
Still Yosemite too.
Yosemite.
But like, this is a little bit slow. That's the thing.
He looks like he's lining up.
This is a
for
little bit
something. He
slow
doesn't
from
have any
NRG.
moments,
They
though.
need to
He's
go a
just
little bit
waiting for that
fast.
trip to get broken, and he's
oh dear.
Just blind.
Yeah, a little. Oh dear.
There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we
Can't
go.
play sloppy against this team. YC not gonna have a chance at it. It's
Nice.
NRG cleaning house. That's gonna be 8 for them. Kicking
Nice,
off the
good.
second half
They won
with
the piss
pistol.
around. Thank God.
And a couple of little errors here and there, maybe mistaking some moments. Yosemite really could have had so much impact from that.
Yeah, he's got to be aware. I mean, he has the trip to even have a reflex towards the left there and mark it. Instead, he's not watching anything. And I think that is NRG prep here from BILIBILI, or against BILIBILI. The two trips, I mean, it's like they walked perfectly where they expected them. Full intention the entire time as
I hope
well.
he's mentally. He's mentally drained. The mental is coming.
See how solid this anti-eco can be.
Okay, I see a Marshall coming out. I see a light shield for Bianc, a flash, Sheriff for Rin, and a ghost for Yosemite. So it's got a little something to it, but the spam alone.
That's beautiful.
Oh.
Really punishes
He is
Yosemite
so
with
weak.
slip
He has 11 HP.
Trying to draw the attention towards K-Knight, but I mean, Yosemite is bleeding at 11. Close quarters, crashes. He's going to get bailed out by Victor if he needs it, but right now he's holding the line perfectly until then. Overwhelmed. They find an
Grenade!
Get that.
Victor not using his nade there too. As soon as Crashes dies, he actually holds on to it, knowing that they can
I wish
always
he used
get
the
out,
nade.
but if Crashes was still up, that combination
Nice.
could have been deadly.
Sealing him up to 100 HP.
For one on the round so far, and Artis is again playing solo, and again we're seeing this reclear down long. Might find a little bit more though here.
There we go. Throw the nade, throw the nade. Yes, sir.
They can't make mistakes though. And they're not.
Bomb down, bomb down.
Yeah, this is much nicer from NRG, keeping control. Good
Oh,
ball.
shit.
Oh, come
What
on,
the
Finn, what a
fuck?
shot. 30 HP.
He's
Don't
30 HP. Don't lose.
Do not expect. Young FNS sat in the corner waiting.
Bulldog, pick up the
So
bulldog.
eventually keeping control, but again, couple of key moments here. BILIBILI making it a little costly. Yes, they keep 2 up, but still keeping this competitive.
No, that's massive. That's huge damage from the BILIBILI side. And I think it's actually a full canceled bonus. We'll see. As it looks like a timeout coming in for BILIBILI. But they're
Bilibili timeout.
They're walking back up to the space that they kind of know NRG because of how late that flank came. You kind of know that they walked down on that pistol round. Here, Bilibili just continuously bring it back up after the initial spat between Crashies and them. They run away and come back up when NRG's refacing. That's the danger.
Are those tissues for the sweaty hands?
That initial tussle, but they lose some of the space, right? They can't walk back into B because they don't have hookah control anymore. Those are the considerations.
Do they take like a piece of tissue like this, and they just like
mind and why it becomes
dry their hands off?
I've got to give credit here to, again, Bilibili for pushing NRG to these places, because, again, when watching Bilibili against Fnatic, it felt very, very one-sided. They almost too much respect, but here, I'm loving the amount of reclears, willingness to challenge, to get in the face, take a brawl, take a fight, because actually, you've got to say, NRG mechanically are still one of the best. I mean, some of the records could be broken today for these players of being literally one of the top fraggers in the entire international sort of scene. So it's very much impressive to see them pick themselves up. But again, this half has started perfectly until this round, right? This is the one that Bilibili will have an upper hand in.
I mean, you saw the stats in the pre-show between Bianchi and Finesse. Two global matches played for the Bilibili players and like 70 or something like that for NRG. Just ridiculous, the amount. And Victor's actually 2 kills off of breaking Ye's record right now for most kills.
I miss Ye.
Where's he gone?
I miss you too, man.
Bring him back. For now, though, NRG going to try and cobble together a purchase here that could be up to scratch. Guardians out, but the main one, the one to watch towards, would be Victor, potentially Som with the Bulldog. Judge, yes, there for FNS. Timing. Didn't quite get the corner swing with the dog, but forcing Victor away slightly. And falling away again. Playing with timing here. Bilibili not particularly willing to commit just yet.
Just grabbing that orb. Rotating away.
Interesting trip. I don't usually see someone play a trip like that.
Here. Yosemite got punished last time by walking up. Ooh, there's been a satchel play up here for some. Way up high, the Brimstone player. And if you see the nade from Victor,
Artist is the only one on B.
All of a sudden, you're not looking at anything. And remember, what we saw from a player up here on truck before, you see Som is actually tucking his gun into the wall.
But it's going to be Artis. Oh dear, the timing. Getting super close. Was giving him a haircut.
I thought he was gonna get killed. Oh, he fucked up a satchel.
On the way out, but it's
Team
fine.
body blocked.
It's gonna come in, but it is a 5v5 post plant.
Yeah, and nade is
that paint shell. Oh,
oh, he got him with the nade.
Goes down. They give themselves the early advantage here.
Cage to play in. K-Knight with 3 though to deal with.
That's so many, and FNS. Wait, Icy eviscerating 3 on elbow. Breaking him, and look at the flag. Yosemite stabs him in the back. Bilibili cleaning up here. Making light work of NRG. That was a lighter purchase.
Shit!
That was a lot to work through.
But you see that guy's reaction in the back, bro?
In the anti-bonus, that's something that we don't really mention a
lot. 3 clat.
Here we're casting, but that's huge because they're able to actually contend with what comes out of NRG next. Still staying in this game.
They've given themselves a potential 7.
Lined him up. He lined them up.
Sweet summer charge jet.
I mean, that's one that you can't even really be mad out. They're coming 3 together.
Yep.
And Bilibili just has more. They all lined up.
Som working towards his ult. He's 1 off now, but you can see the buy. It's Sheriff Stinger. I mean, a judge for Artis.
Yeah, remember the anti-eco damage that was done.
Bilibili playing so deep. Look how passive this default is.
Notes of what we saw in the first half from NRG at the beginning of the game. But here, no space taken at all. They're just looking for where they're pushing, really expecting something like that to come out. It's not coming, though.
Also potentially trying to feel out a stack. We saw a 4-1 stack before, maybe just trying to get the lay of the land. Drawing out a little bit of that utility early on.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them throw out the Trailblazer. See, is there a reaction? Is there multiple pieces of util, something like that? Any trap to find.
The pain shell. And Victor found, but there is
Wait.
plenty of bodies here.
Som is under the smoke.
Timing on this could be terrible for him, but he comes out perfectly, punishing one Victor on the fire.
What happened?
But Bilibili
What's
played it
happening?
out very well. Give themselves a little bit of safety for the plant, but we know the last 2 players are pretty far away. They're over on the B side, FNS and Artis. This is very difficult. Sheriff in hand for FNS. Artist jump spotting, trying to get a little bit closer with that judge. Could
He has a
clear through very
judge?
well here. A domain that it could work. Oh my god. Oh my god, Yosemite's just around the corner. Are they going to try and walk this Artist? The timing! He gets
What? What? How did he not kill them?
Yes, Yosemite a little lower, but it doesn't particularly play an FNS who couldn't find anyone in shower. They're all congregating around this, and I know he's wishing they'd peek him, and they're giving him nothing. Bilibili, 3 standing.
How did he not kill that guy with a judge up that close?
And I'm waiting for that buy.
Wasn't that headshot?
Here for NRG. I'm looking at the ults as well.
Yeah. Plenty of key ones coming up. 2 instances where this could have got really nasty.
Yep.
This first one where they're jumping through the smoke, spacing phenomenal in that case. And then here with Artist, that could have been 2 players dead with 1 shot. That's the sort of thing that you're looking at, but maybe Artist should be picking up the judge.
He should have killed him with the judge, right?
Then he could have got both. That's all I'm saying.
You should tell him that after the game. Depending how it goes. 7-9 now. This is where it gets so contested. Big round for NRG. Back on the bye. Couple of ults. Some with his Victor
All right,
as well. 2 off
we
the
might have to call
crashes.
timeout if
That's
NRG
a million
loses
miles
round.
away. But it looks pacey.
And look,
like
only the
judge,
Cypher.
yeah.
Samari
Only the
wasting his
Cypher's
molly.
walking up long there. And that's important because Victor has his ult. Usually the trap play is going to come out of long. If there's a target from Crashy's spotted, anybody from range, he pops that, goes fast.
Well, they don't like something they've seen. They're backing away from this. Maybe wanting to re-explore towards A. Maybe they could catch Artist on walkabouts, but he does have the operator, so...
They should know that he has that up, that he has money for it. So how do they choose to deal with it? Because he's got an advanced position that he could absolutely get punished at.
But speaking of punish, look at this late walkout.
What?
Crashes, some not able to swing either, and the boombot's going to confirm that someone is there. Now Artist has to...
Wait, Artist is here with the op.
Paranoid about this. But do they stick in this 2-2? I guess they have to. All going to go in, and Artist desperate for an angle. You can see him trying to work for one. Bilibili getting close though, keeping it quiet. The ult's going to go through, deny so much of this space.
30 seconds
This is before the plant though, and this makes it
This is
a
a
little
good-
difficult to actually
good-
get it down.
good-
Either
good
way, nobody
ult.
on site except for Artist, but the Brim ult
Forces them running.
buys some time.
Yosemite trying to control towards CT, disallow anyone to come back through, but Artist can't really escape from this. You're gonna hear the ult. 13 seconds, it's getting so closer down to the wire, but they found Artist. We know that Victor was around as well. Biang's looking for him, can't find him in time. A secondary ask for that plant, and it's on the other side of the map. Som's read it though. He's got here early. They're scrambling towards B.
3v3. Some needs to wrap around a little bit quick.
Making it uncertain where they're coming from.
It's good angle
Should have the
hold.
favorable find, he does with YZ. Catching off both and leaving Som, who's only got 30 HP alive. And K-Knight, he's feeling confident, and rightly so.
Off angle.
Switching it up on a dime.
Timeout! Timeout!
That's beautiful. When Victor's ult is coming
Call
out, when
timeout!
they double TP'd there. And the important part, K-Knight was there ahead of the play, so he's holding the space, fighting Som, making sure that plant goes down. And this is what I love the most out of what I'm seeing from Bilibili. The double peek up on
Jeez,
top.
Wheezy
Knowing
is
there's
like
no more tools.
making artists
They don't have
like.
flashes. They don't have a trailblazer.
What do you?
There's nothing left.
Can't find the
for
words to
the
say
NRG
it.
players to rely on there. We saw it a lot in that first half, and here again, it's working out. The fundamentals are looking fantastic.
NRG go home.
Squad.
Damn, that's a brave sign to be holding up. I like it though, good artwork. But a timeout. Because I think we've been seeing Chet's cam getting worse and worse and worse, right? Even in their wins, it was still like downhill.
I think that sign was Chet after the game, actually. Growing old.
Man, this is...
That's crazy.
I just can't believe the caliber we're seeing out of Bilibili against NRG. Because, again, we highlighted at the start, and there's only so many times I can say it, but this isn't a scenario that NRG ever look out of sorts in. And this is their map choice.
Yep.
This is the one they decided was probably their safest point to come into.
It's the most legendary NRG core map, right?
Absolutely.
The spine is where finesse works magic so often. And that round, it felt like there was some magic coming through. The reads were really nice. The Brim ult was perfect against the Viper's pit. But it felt like Bilibili was actually a step ahead. For them, usually dropping a pit before you get that plant down is a big red flag for me. But all they're doing is actually trying to get that util out. Both ults used, nothing found out of NRG.
That's going to be a round to watch back, and it could potentially be heartbreaking for NRG. But for now, we look at this buy. Take a second. It's pistols, it's light shields, it's not much. So this should be And more than likely could be 9-9 unless we get some heroics from one of the NRG players, because Bilibili have been playing a great game so far. Big opportunity. Patient beginnings. Can't get ahead of themselves here. Give a little bit of a moment for NRG. They will absolutely take this game back.
It feels like they're playing slow, but in fact, 3 players going to try to punish here. And Victor's left completely on an island.
Wait, did they see Victor? They did.
Not quite. The satchel to try to push him in.
Just about, and they still clear it. They still clear.
Oh my
so
fucking
diligent.
god, dude.
Jeez, hold up. You're gonna need more.
Wait, you got 2.
You brought it back to an
Reload, reload!
Field, but you still need more. Has a flash, invest. 1 more up in 5. Maybe another single fight, and he's looking for
reload, bro. You got no ammo.
They're getting out of there once again. They are running. They are scrambling to the other side of the map.
And look, they're holding on to market, holding on to the TP as well.
Upgrades though, they've got 2 rifles here. Yosemite, this position.
Yo, yo!
Gets to fall away, notes Artist, forces him further back, doesn't need to take another fight. He's buying time. He's keeping 2 of them in this position. They can't cross here.
Both players outside of Yosemite are coming back down market in a weird spot too, no matter what happens here.
Oh, Artist clears the first, but again, look at the
This is a good position right
You
here.
might give it a glance, but you don't put all
Oh,
space.
9-9. Fuck, dude.
Billy getting past NRG, tying up the scoreline at 9 apiece. Do they actually take the lead?
Oh, this is so tilting now.
The gun round now, but have to commend them again, Lauren. These fundamentals, how do 3 players make the perfect decision? Both these players come off of site through bathroom while Yosemite's delaying all of that space, and that is completely impossible to conceive.
I wish I knew. I wish I could answer any of this. You can watch this back time and time again, and it still feels like
what the fuck?
Artist in trouble. Oh, down short. 5 players gonna try to face him. Insta boom bot. What is that?
I feel like they're aware. They're reading this so well, understanding the intentions.
They're taking U-Haul control so easy.
But they're still going to pressure the issue. Still want to swarm towards the site.
Top with the flash.
He's on top of the box.
Shot lands, but it's not enough.
He tagged him in. Oh, he tagged the leg.
K-Knight catches that finesse. They get the spike down. They have the man advantage.
And he's being healed.
Trailblazer to clear bathroom is pretty important, but look at Rin. He's playing post plant. Molly and Brimmel. And they're
so unfortunate. Hit his
You
leg.
gotta get a move on NRG. You don't have the time for this. And right now, Victor is desperate for it. Gets him as much as he can, but calling in the ult, they do not want to let this slip. And Victor left with a chance, and it's a thin one. He wishes he had a half on it. You can already see it. Isolates him, but there's the molly. Time is his biggest opponent, and Yosemite still denies. Bilibili taking the lead. I cannot believe
This
what I'm
is
seeing.
so tilting.
Just ridiculous.
What the fuck?
Look at NRG's
It's broken. Yeah, they've got Artist's tour de force.
Oh no!
Yeah, they've got Victor Showstopper, so this is definitely not a done deal on this round, but my goodness. Bilibili showing up.
Somehow, Bilibili are the absolute kryptonite for NRG. In what is their strongest area in these pressure situations.
Fuck, dude.
And back to business though. Early investment on the ult. Now we saw earlier on that immediate boombot that came down checking on this sort of thing, but you can see Artist wants to disrespect this further.
I'm wondering. That Stinger breaking the trip. It tripped even close, by the way. That's even an odd position right there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What? What? What?
What? What? What?
I mean, the 2 things they pointed out as key factors here from NRG gone. That ult needs to be looked at.
Yeah, give us a replay on that one. The rest of this, I mean, NRG are in pieces. They invested everything in towards short. It looked good for it. It looked like they had potentially 2 big kills.
But I think the important part, that crossfire there, Yosemite's the one making the noise, so Victor goes to ult him, he gets tunnel visioned, and K-Knight
I'm lost.
Capitalize still.
I'm lost. I'm lost.
Thought he could have had a second.
I am so lost.
Couple more seconds to aim, and he would have gotten a second for sure.
Okay, FNS. A frenzy in FNS.
And there's not really much for him to do here, right? Damn, he has his ult. Damage to the economy is almost non-existent.
No, you already got K-Knight on 5K. Hello. Oh, you saw him! You saw him thinking about it! I was waiting for the axe to come out. 11. What world are we living in here? Look at the streak.
6 rounds in a row.
NRG just the pistol.
Oh my god, it was 7. It was 9-5.
Wait, what? How? Oh, it's the block up top. Wait, no, I don't even. It's just farther away, I guess. Damn. That's not even one I can say anything about. I think that's just too far. I think that's just a missed ult.
I think so.
Dude, Chet
talked for the last 2 hours.
Chet is so funny. His reaction is so funny. So
One man
funny.
can change it. It would be Artist, but right now he is not getting any respite. There is no rest here for him. They've kept him checked, kept him outside of the game pretty much. Early ult invested from
Oh,
FNS.
what
He
the
feels
fuck,
pressure.
dude?
And look at why
He's got. Oh my god. Oh, and he killed the guy long. Oh.
Crashies though, perfect placement on the smoke. We know they love to walk these smokes. They get disrespected. Crashies stands tall, but only for a moment. Falls down. The site becomes available, but a 2v3. Surely this is the answer back. Surely plants in. You got Yosemite. You got YZ. Not much to play.
3v2. Come on, guys. Come on. 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 Yes. Yes. Yes.
Does he expect YZ? He absolutely does, but uses the second. Not a chance.
Thank you.
Gets him on double digits. Breaks the trend.
Finally. Finally.
There was a moment there where it looked like the dagger was about
Finally.
to
This game is so
put into
stressful.
the back of the North Americans. Especially once this ult hits, once that pit falls. I think overcommitting though, overextending into the site before really getting much more.
Yeah.
And you can see Crashy's taking full advantage of that with the plant going down, the nade coming in at the same time.
But again, moments like that for me are why Crashies are one of the best in the game.
Yep.
Like he will get you two that are gateways back into a round. And maybe not as flashy as
This is gonna be
some,
a
but I
big
think
round for
Crashies
NRG.
is doing
Wheezy
the
has
work
it
for
up.
NRG right now. The only one to break the trend, truly. At 11 to 10, though, we go back through. Exchange. Oh, YC got Artis! He's punished him! Artis has been slippery to deal with and potentially spotted both. Not sure if he noted Crashies there, but he's certainly going to know those presence.
I mean, that's huge.
What the fuck is happening?
On defense, no matter where he is, no matter what he's doing in terms of killing people. He's been the pinpoint for NRG, the guy who's leading the charges in most of these aggressive plays. So not having that tool allows Bilibili to spend their time freely. Interesting person to pick up the orb there. K-Knight is the Cypher. He just used his and
Okay, stall towards long. 48 seconds. TP.
TP.
Who's over
Victor's
here?
Song the one here.
Can he hold them back?
He's got a nade.
This guy's are in U-Haul.
Short 35 seconds. Seekers. Oh, just
Oh,
a
Victor
shot in the
got
dark
him.
and it works. Seekers gonna come on through, but still. 30 seconds. It's Yosemite. It's Yosemite.
What?
No
What?
respect. And the ult.
What? What?
Hold on. Does he dare? He's thinking about it because look at the position the K-Knight's got, but Yosemite's still working.
They're coming back. They're leaving the pit. 20 seconds. They've got to make a decision here.
But they're going towards Crashies. This guy can be so clutch for them. As I said, the workhorse for NRG. A chance for him. 10 seconds. Forced off the angle. Yosemite's so diligent in this. FNS on the way over. The double investment. They don't want any more threats from this. Billy with 3 standing. This could be 12. FNS.
Oh, if only he molly inside tube.
To this crash, he's trying to play through first. Gets to the site. He's got the one. FNS with
Hookah! Hookah! What?
There's no way.
What the fuck?
He has no room to work in front of that wall.
He didn't even see.
You're talking inches.
He can't even
no
see.
vision whatsoever.
At a side like this, he's the one who broke this round back in their favor. Look at what he's doing to him. Doesn't matter the site.
Can't see. He's blinded by the wall.
It's 12.
Fuck.
12 for Bilibili, 12 to 10.
It's match point. How in the world?
How are we here?
Still huge tools for NRG, but the buy is not great. Crashy's Victor, the 2 guys who have been key for this team on Stingers.
The crowd are trying to will it into existence, but Bilibili have been near on faultless on this half. Artis again.
I like
Challenge
this.
up.
Playing
Good
in front of
spam.
the lurk. This is beautiful from Artis. In combination with finesse taking contact first, it could really do some work.
They already chipped him down, already invested the heal. They know there's bodies here, they know there's presence, but they force the first away. Now they take towards the site. Traditional smokes in place. Plant could be coming, but we know they're slippery. You can't rotate early players over. FNS now on the chopping block. The double swing. They've taken him over. Odds there denies the plant, but they wait, they pause. For just a second. Artis still here, 39 HP. Ain't much
They
to
can
play
TP.
with.
They can
And
TP.
the Stingers, they've still got crashes with the ult as well. And now this is just getting uncomfortable, so close to each other.
This guy's suck when the smoke goes out, dude.
And Artis has a little
This guy's
bit of
already looking at bench.
And the TP's taken.
Oh, Crashy has to be the clutch guy here.
Oh god, K9 punished them on the way
There's
back
another.
through. Big trade. They get upgrades, but they didn't expect Yosemite to be here. They are running them
Crash is
ragged.
still out.
Crashes, you've got to go. Absolute god tier
There we go,
mode.
that's one.
He's taking him down, denied the plant. 10 seconds now. Seeker's coming in. Stops falling. It's all on Crashes. Or truly the unthinkable begins. The high flash, the swing. He's blind and he's dead. Billy, upsetting on map one. The cornerstone of NRG's map pool has crumbled.
A ridiculous start, one that nobody expected, even though nobody believed after what we saw in that first matchup. And NRG, all of a sudden, things are coming back
What
to
the
that
fuck?
Champions 2021.
Dude, are you for real? They won 6 rounds in a row. What am I looking at?
Little moments of joy are not so little. They are pure joy. Therefore, treat yourself. Come to Andalusia.
Alright. I will be right back.
Red Bull gives you wings.
I'll be right back, chat.
Say the words when there's no one around. And say no words when I'm calling you out. If we move in both directions, dark or sad ways, say the word and I'll leave you alone.
Welcome back to Valorant Champions. I'm standing by with Wendy, our translator and head coach of Bilibili Gaming. Jackson coming off of a 1-0 win on Bind against NRG. I've got to ask you, given what you just saw, what would you say was the biggest difference in that map relative to your previous matchup against them?
那其实你们刚才在员工中真的是获得了这场赌的胜利嘛，所以说想问一下我们的 Jackson 教练，你觉得这一次你们的表现和可能上一次和他们交手，你觉得最大的不同点是什么呢？
这次的话，就是大家也都是二番战嘛，也就更了解彼此嘛。然后我们图一的话上来前半场确实有一些失误导致了丢分，但是下半场的话，小伙子们在自信心这一块明显看出来不会像第一场那样波动起伏很大，可以继续保持交流，继续保持自己的专注，打好自己的东西。然后就是我们也不想和强队交手的话复杂化，把比赛复杂化，因为会越搞越复杂嘛。然后这也是我们这次参加冠军赛一直会统一思路，贯彻到底的。
So this is a second chance we face against each other. I must say we're quite familiar with each other's styles, and also it feels like this time maybe we made some mistakes in the first half of the map. It's not a smooth game for us, but coming into the second half, it feels like our biggest improvements is all my boys. They just keep communicating, like they have a very positive attitude coming into the second half, and they were able to just play around their own strategies. And also, in facing against a strong team like NRG, we don't like to have so many complicated strategies. We just keep it simple and focus on our own performance. That's all. That's my thoughts, and also this is our goal that we would like to focus through the whole champions journey.
Well, the simplicity is working. Best of luck to you in the second map. Back to you guys.
A fantastic answer there from Coach Jackson, and as he said, they didn't want to overcook anything in the second half. Come on, join us, join us. You want to, yeah.
Yeah, wave your banner.
Yeah, as he said, they didn't want to overcook things. They didn't want to overcomplicate things. And I think we saw a lot of that vanity. Some of the strats they ran 2 or 3 times, and it just looked so, so good.
I mean, I think the biggest thing they did was like they played like as a unit, I guess, and I think that's the difference NRG had. Like they were playing more like spread out on their attack side and like going the rounds super late. I think Bilibili was ending rounds kind of late, but they were always together. Like there was always like a distinct plan, and they knew kind of what they were doing. That's what it looks like, at least. And I mean, they were hitting their shots. They were winning the important rounds.
Yeah, and even when they won together, they were able to do things like this. As we take a look at the Verizon high-speed moment from Yosemite, my favorite Viper player right now, Tom. He's just such a rat, but also he just gets the kills as well.
The crazy thing about it is a lot of the time they were leaving him behind just as the thorn in the side. Like he was just an irritation. But in this round, they left him behind on one side. He late rotates and then clutches out the round with a crazy couple of headshots. Like individually, he was unbelievable throughout the entirety of this map. And honestly, I think the NRG are going to be waking up tonight just sweating, thinking about where he might be, hiding in their cupboards. Like he is a problem.
What are you supposed to do against that?
Judge.
He's like, no, there's nothing you can do against
I like how animated these guys are. I feel like the EDG and BLG both just have so much fun. They look like they're having so much fun on stage, and I think that it's something that a lot of the Western teams necessarily don't look like they enjoy it as much, and I think it just makes the game more enjoyable as a viewer. I'm sure it's also more enjoyable to play when you're having fun.
And also, they've been on the receiving end of so much criticism, right? For them, it means a lot to be able to prove people wrong. One of those players, of course, Artist. If we take a look at the Artist versus YZ head-to-head of this match as well, Tom, I think there's one winner here.
It's pretty close. just double, you know, in the ACS. No, YZ again just seemed to have an absolute field day, especially going onto that attacker side. It's like he's leading the charge most of the time, but he was winning a lot of those sort of opening blood fights. Even when we saw an AWP battle when it was him versus Artist, and he just smoked him right at the beginning of the round.
Of course. I can't wait to see what both of these players are going to do on the next map as well. Of course, Artist said, I think it was that he didn't think that Bilibili were going to get a single map off of them. Unfortunately, he's wrong about that. They might get more than just one map. But I do have some news for you guys at home as well. Be sure to stick around after this match, because following NRG versus Bilibili's conclusion, we on the desk here will be revealing our knockout bracket. We're going to know who all these teams are going to be playing against the playoffs. I am so excited to share that with you guys, but of course we still have a game on our hand as well, and let's talk about map 2 as we move on to Ascent. Some of the chaos I felt like that was created, NRG didn't respond to it too much, but Ascent as a map, Vanity, is there any places you can cause chaos, and how easy it is to respond to it if Bilibili bring the chaos?
I think Ascent's one of the harder maps to cause a lot of chaos on, because it's like so simple, right? Like you can't really take these like super weird timings as you can the other maps, or you can, but it feels a lot less safe. I think on Bind, like you can get yourself into these spots that like you feel pretty safe getting into, and they're very impactful. And I think Ascent isn't really that way, but you never know. Maybe they've got something cooked up for us.
I think the one thing that they can do similarly is sort of those like death ball, very aggressive sort of strats around YZ. Like he's going to be that man taking the sort of pacing, the aggressive pushes into the site again, and they can leave those lurks behind. So I think, although I agree, like you're not going to have the surprises in compositions and what you're running, the way that they play is still going to be really tough to face off against.
Okay, then for NRG, as we head to the Prime Gaming Agents, so like how do they bring this back? How do they win on Ascent, Vanity, against a team like Bilibili?
I mean, we got a mirror matchup here, right? I think that the biggest thing, I think NRG's like, they're not playing like themselves. I feel like they're like disjointed. I feel like they usually have really, really solid team play, and I think that's something that's been lacking this tournament. I mean, the other match they won, they looked pretty convincing team-wise, but even then, like Artist was just like 20-6 in one half.
He is back on Jet though.
So he is back on Jet.
That's the big thing here, is that he gets his agent of choice, and this is what we've been calling for a long time. Like, please stop putting him on Killjoy, put him on down Jet. So I think this is the best opportunity for him to take over the map.
Well, and if he doesn't take over the map, then
they're in trouble.
Yeah? How much trouble are we talking? Is this all on Artist? That's what I'm hearing?
You know, Victor might be about to break the kill record, but hopefully he's not going to do it while losing.
I mean, we will see, because NRG, they have to win here if they want a chance at their playoffs. We are getting ready to get back into action. Let's send it back to your casters. Here's Pansy and Baller.
Thank you, Sue, and the desk there. And I think, once again, we have to highlight how unprecedented this scenario is. Not often do you get to put NRG in this position, let alone go a map up against them. Baller, what the hell has just happened to this series?
This is, I mean, NRG's known for some slow starts, but usually it's so easy to clap back for them. I mean, we've mentioned their lower bracket record, mentioned their group stage record. This is a team that's been top 4 in every event last year, and in this year, they made it at Tokyo, and lock-in, they got top 8, lost to only Loud. I mean, we're talking a really storied success record for NRG. All I can think about is 2021 group stage champs against X10, where they went out in a ball of fire.
Oh, speaking of fire, a heater of a shot from Crashies to begin. YZ out of this round, but they do get a sight. And they get aggressive towards Tree. 2 players slipping ahead, and they spring the trap, and the punishment of the frenzy.
They didn't.
NRG so unaware.
Oh my goodness. They didn't know they didn't close the door.
The flash, I don't know what it's going to do here. Victor tries to make the most of it, but there's 4 players to find. He's taking down the first. K9 was on for the ace. There's 3 standing, and they've recovered.
What is that round? I mean, thinking back to it, YZ off of the first kill, Crashes takes him down mid. His idea is to run down Catwalk solo as Jet while they run out A. And I think that's the setup, what actually happened for them to push through the door. because they're expecting a little bit more from Cat. They're backing off, not really paying attention to A. And this is the result. Crashy's caught out with a dart, getting ready to throw it out. Double peeking into two people who aren't even ready. What a round from K-Knight.
And you can see how much this means to the team that no one thought of it. Their initial line of coming into this was, we're here to learn. We're just going to see who we face, get some cool takeaways, see how it feels to play against this level of team. And they've come out and they've won the pistol in the second map. They won the first. But can they keep this clean? We haven't really seen Bilibili here on this map. Hadn't been part of that veto process particularly. So we have to see how this fares against NRG. And yes, I think the desk was alluding. This does fall a little bit more on Ardis' shoulders as well. Back in a role that we've noted him for. First contact made towards Cat. It looks like they're backing away from this.
Yeah, there's a stack over towards B. Already getting some information on the 1A player, but nothing more than that might push them towards the site that is unfavorable. Still with the weapon advantage, shouldn't be the worst deal, but there is a flash from some. There's plenty of flashes from Victor too.
Knife should have highlighted 3 players potentially. They should know they're walking into a stack, and you can see them maybe second guessing here, but they might just power on through. Some paranoia there. YZ! Oh, I thought he had a third. K-Knight caught Som, so CT's clear, but Victor! Okay, well, still dangerous from Victor there, but again, this bit of chip damage, nice shot from Crashes at the start. These sort of moments aren't enough. It's the second round for Bilibili.
And I like that as well. Realizing the stack is there. You called out the util that was getting thrown from the back of sight. You saw the dart, you saw the knife from Victor and Crashes. You know there's more. But instead of falling off with the 35 seconds into space that they've lost, YZ just clears with the Marshall. Very nice idea. What a shot from Victor, but clearly not enough. He's getting up there on that kill record, but once again, it would be so sad to see it coming during a loss, during an elimination from this year's champions.
And a pacey beginning, but noted in middle. An almost brazen in approach. They aren't respecting NRG at all. A fast mid piece here, 120 on the board, and already FNS going to be noting this. And it looks like they're not particularly stopping. YZ's got Ardis. That was deep in CT. This is, again, funneling through towards that B site. Crashes. And FNS reveal all this info. But he doesn't get what he wants. Yes, chip damage on K-Knight. But that's not enough to secure the kill.
The freeze here is beautiful from Bilibili. They're even getting ult orbs up. I mean, they took the front of sight and then just back up, but...
Two top mid?
Yeah, this is... How do you expect this?
You surely don't.
Is there a drone? Something? No.
They didn't hear the drop. They definitely didn't hit. Wait. Somebody's checking! He still looked, but they've got a perfect follow-up. NRG dominating middle. Predictive flash towards CT. Victor in control of this. Tries to get away. Leave K-Knight.
30 seconds.
Walking wounded. He's taking down one.
Finesse is staying. He should hear him when he gets closer.
Steps.
But he's not looking.
There we go, turn.
Was there a gun barrel? No.
He's got this. Yeah, he's got this. Nice.
And look at the difference there. On that anti-eco, the freeze led to them continuing into that site with the 30 seconds. Here, it leads to a scramble back away where they have no control of the space, no idea that Crashies and Victor could do what they did. Walking all the way top mid. And that nets NRG the anti-bonus. Crazy to see Crashies invest in that Odin instantly too. That's what really ultimately scared them away from that B site. But now you gotta see, is there anti-KO setups? Because K-Knight, with that early pistol around 4K, he's got his ult online. And look, there is actually. Finesse with a turret top mid, an alarm bot and Cat, and his nanos on the A site where he's not gonna get suppressed unless K-Knight goes up mid or he just dies.
Zero respect, pure confidence. YZ is willing to challenge, but you could see the ult coming out as well.
That's from Victor. And you can tell that means they're really scared about what's going on, and there's no serious attempt at a reclear here by Ardis or Victor.
These stalls are just playing against NRG's mental so badly. They want to check this again. Ardis, got to be careful. He's got to be on red alert here. He takes down one. Doesn't fully fall away, still holds towards position. You look towards Cat. K-Knight's creeping.
He just got B-main too.
Okay, if you're going to have a game like that from Ardis, he's getting back on from NRG.
And Victor too.
A little bit of stall towards short, slowing them down off the back of the paranoia too. Bianca and Rin not getting the access they want now. Ardis, ever present. 37 seconds, he's got the angle, he's got the kill. This man is out for blood. Victor finds the final one, but NRG getting back into this series now.
What a response from Ardis. The moment there too, when he's trying to fall away after this first kill. He realized the B-man is open, that's why he doesn't dive out of that position. And then he goes for the full peek after he smokes it. Beautiful stuff. Victor with the final kill there, now 1 away from tying that record of 1654 kills at global events.
A little bit of a pace change here though. Still trying to show presence in middle, but not the same approach. Look at Ardis though, speaking about aggression and confidence, he wants to at least show a little something. I like he's still in the game, and with him noted potentially. What do they do off the back of this? Oh dear. Rin could be it. Oh wow, the timing on that. Rin just backed off.
It's like he's ready for it, but not exactly sure of when it's gonna come.
God, and look at this.
They're in the
position.
open right here.
This is perfect.
Wise is looking, but not on an angle that really you can do much. Never mind.
He's so clean with it.
What?
He's just flying in. Oh, he almost had another. I thought he might have had a finesse. Not the case. But they're still going to power on forward. Still looking towards the A site. It's on the captain himself, the IGL. Does he dare? He absolutely does.
Oh my goodness.
Looking to get behind him. He knows where one is. He's got the first. Gonna get the punish. No!
That's
he tried to
resible.
stick around. And now the res, absolutely. The reveal off the dot is perfect though. Ardis can't land it. They expected the swing. And it's all on Crash. He's pretty far off from this. Plant down. Planted. Crashies ahead of the smoke. For this gun ain't ideal. He exploded the first. He's now been revealed. He's noted. They know he's here. But he's made his presence known with that. Kill confirms. He looks for a follow-up. One towards Hell, one towards Gen. Divide and conquer. Crashies can be so good at this. Forces the hand from the player from Hell. Zron waits patiently on the drop down. Nothing more left to play with. Can he find him? Goes for it. He does! Oh! That could have been everything. K-Knight though, the final destination. He can't quite get past.
That situation there on the Gen player is just crazy for him to even come out on top of that fight. Great push from Wisey, expecting it. That's why Rin falls off. He's got somebody to cover. But then the final moments on the clutch too. By the way, Crashes couldn't rotate because of how often they're freezing here. He was on A site for so long. And then both of them wide swinging each other off the fall off is just crazy too. And there's just more layers here for Finesse to have to deal with. Now they have this lockdown from Yosemite. This start's always finding value, but not quite enough to find kills.
I'm trying to read into this like it's gonna be the go up. The ults come in. 3 players for NRG already called over, a 4th sat towards CT, leaving Ardis the one towards middle. Make the most of the lockdown here.
Bilibili has already used their nade, their molly, so there's a flood coming in from NRG.
Yeah, but the weaponry, it's so weak! And it's just a slaughter. Ardis does not have enough to do the damage. I can't believe it. They're taking back this game, Baller.
Lauren, this is already 4 rounds on attack side. This is the first part of this half.
Yep.
How has this happened?
Chet wants to have a chat about it apparently as well. NRG struggling to get a bigger grip on this game, right? Like keeping control of this.
Yeah, I mean, we can say it. This is already too many rounds. They need a flawless run at the rest of this half. We can say that. The NRG players cannot let that creep into their mind at all for the rest of this game, but dire straits.
I don't want to say panic stations yet, but you know you got to stop it now, right? And I still feel the way that Bilibili's playing that they can get another 2, another 3. That mid-round stalling.
Yeah.
The way they've been just dragging NRG around this map, punishing rotations, perfectly reading it out, the kind of almost bullish approach towards middle, getting some of those punishes going. They have been so slippery to pin down here. I don't think NRG have that full read yet.
And I think adaptable too. I was talking about how I didn't really feel that way about them watching the Chinese qualifiers, but in this game, you already see them receiving the push from Victor, receiving the push from Sam. up at the top of middle. Those are the sorts of things that are happening without a timeout, which just goes to speak to what happens when you have a player like K-Knight stomping the leaderboards and everybody having a good understanding of the flow with these pauses that are coming in, with these freezes that they're throwing in to this. Artist finally with the op though. See if he can find anything.
And he's probably gonna have a challenger in middle. It's not like they're afraid. They're not showing respect to him in that way. Let's see, a couple more seconds and we kick this one off here. Victor wants to get the notes on players towards tiles. First challenger appears, shot does not land. Artist now needs to look towards a secondary angle because look at the pacing from Bilibili. Fast, the flash not going to quite crest. Victor there, operator noted, and Victor's where it stops. 2 critical kills, he can fall off this, he does now need to outstay his welcome.
And Artist 2 getting it as well. Now there's time for Bilibili to recoup, figure out how it's gone, but Victor has broken Ye's record. 1,654 kills on the global stage. And he has the highest amount. Still a way to play into this. Not much anymore, though. If Knight gets the second one, then all of a sudden, Young can follow up.
Young, though, it was great when we saw them on their initial matchup. This is a very tall task. Let's get a chance and takes it. And now maybe a fair 1v1. Where's FNS in this? Playing safe? Yes, absolutely.
That turret won't ping. Surprised he doesn't just walk by it.
He's got 30 seconds still. He's got room to play.
30 seconds left.
Psalm's not moving at all. He had space to take, but he wants to be still close to Victor. Meanwhile, Victor's just watching the cross back. They're allowing this plant to go down. And it's maybe because Finesse has his lockdown to just solidify this in a sense, but very curious how the rest of this plays out because it could be expensive for the NRG side.
Right, so with that audio cue there, start to work. FNS creeps forward, but he should not give up a kill here. So Bianc now knows one has slipped forward. That's going to be FNS. He can isolate that in his mind, but he's only got 8 bullets. He needs his kill, and he needs it clean. He doesn't have the angle, and he doesn't have the kill. FNS, full composure, full control.
Okay, I thought for a second they forgot where the op was.
Nope.
Either way, they have plenty of time to defuse, but absolutely well done from Victor.
God, what a start from him.
I think on this map, he's playing fantastic. The other one, he played pretty good, and that was not really the same case. A lot of people analyzing the Bilibili NRG first matchup between these two teams thought firepower was the issue for NRG.
Can I get this?
And yet here, Victor leading the charge. But again, they need to have a flawless half from here on. And that, even that round, when it looked clean, it still went down to where there was questions. Maybe a shark attack here, dive through mid. Artist still with an op though, so I'm not sure exactly how this is gonna go. Just a flash to threaten.
They're just trying to bait the top mid player in, but the dart's gonna do enough to dissuade that. They don't need to check behind it. Bianc's done his job without putting his life on the line by any means.
And look at the dart that he's actually thrown as well. That's actually clearing to make sure there isn't pressure from Artist all the way through. Normally that one's going to the bottom of middle. Let's see, anybody playing close? Arm.
Oh!
My ult's ready.
Snapping his wrist for that one, but Artist trying to fill it. Holds on. Do you dare? Surely you don't go back into this. Look on the other side of the map. They're still considering this A site.
Yeah, absolutely. And the one thing NRG is not really doing outside of those A pushes is controlling the extremities and taking these orbs away from Bilibili. At least denying them early here. Bilibili has full reign to continue farming up.
Som's got a fair bit of kit though, still can stall out with the smoke, but they might try and just get in front of it, and a preemptive lockdown on B just to ensure it. Allow for those rotations to come in. They note Som, but they don't note Crashies, but they need to clear the site. Crashies gonna punish towards K-Knight. Look at Som, gets the reveal, gets the punish. Beautiful synergy between the two on the site. YZ though trying to thread the needle, does punish Som. 25 seconds now. Spike in hand, Rin's got Artist, but they still don't clear Crashies. He's still here. He can still be a problem. YZ is watching this. Eagle eyes, he's dead! Crashies!
They got a pop.
Oh, and Yosemite's found FNS. Crashies is just left in his cage. How do you get out of here? What are you meant to do? Spam him, try and draw him out? What's the plan here for Crashies? He's being just cornered, kept back.
Second one to do more damage from the top.
Scanning ahead.
Oh, Crashies, this is brutality from Bilibili. Just leaving him there to watch as they take away the round.
He was there for the entire hit. The entire time. He even got super value with some, the combinations of the smokes and the darts.
Spike down A.
But once again, the right call and also the right amount of kills here coming in. Just perfect. Rin catching Artist, jumping into the smoke. Ill-advised there, I would say. And then jumping up top too, leaving him to play there is just such a big brain play.
It's a little unorthodox, but it's so logical when you watch it in action. And they're keeping the money humble from NRG down to a low-end purchase. Couple of ults, yes, you got Victor's, Crashies there, and Soms, but
wow. No damage, but they kind of know that Finesse wants to play close. Given the money, given it's a light buy, they know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, if you see a judge, I'm sure YZ's reading it real well.
Cross-map knife there from Victor. Does get information as they pick up the orbs, but that's more ults online now. They're really going to walk into the judge of Finesse.
Can he do it to him, though? They seem so heads up about this. He's still got a chance, right? It's like Bianc could force him off this. And they know he's here. It's basically on FNS and Crashies. FNS just goes in, he wants it, and he doesn't get it. Chip damage ain't enough. Is now forced away from CT. Bilibili should have the safety of the cross here.
This post plant's going to be difficult to get through with the weapon disadvantage, plus the ults that you can start to play with. YZ playing still in it with the Yosemite flank, with Rin a flash as well. They're ready for it, and Som does get it. Still so many layers, though.
How'd you break this? Trying to toy with him, trying to tease him. Victor draws out the first shot, but it's not like YZ's falling away. The follow-up flash was stunning, but Rin bails him out. Keeps them safe so he can readjust towards the position. They still haven't forced him away. NRG struggling to take those next big steps. I don't know how they're going to find it. They might need to pull the plug.
There's a gun in mid maybe to pick up. Or are they going to just look for exits here?
I mean, Bilibili already out of there. It's Artist who could maybe catch one. Unless they hunt them through. Okay, at least Artist going to catch that. That's an upgrade.
Yeah,
He can gather.
Crashes wants to die there. Yeah,
Yep.
he has the Guardian.
Okay, so they get out with what? A Phantom and a Vandal. So best of a bad scenario, I guess.
I mean,
both timeouts burnt.
They need both. I mean, they need all these rounds. We've said it already. This is way too many attack-sided rounds here for Bilibili. If NRG wants to stay in this game, Bilibili are in absolutely full control to best these North Americans.
It's just been bizarre to watch in my mind because I haven't seen NRG look like this in what feels like years.
There's cognitive dissonance in our minds, like just crazy what's going on right now. It's hard to fathom. But here we are in Los Angeles, a place that NRG's been playing all year round.
No jet lag, no nothing. It's their home turf, right? This is home territory. I'm stun-locked by this because it's not just like cheesy plays from Bilibili. It's not like a...
Yeah, it's not that split game. We can't just say it's YZ with a judge. He's playing solid on all the weapons. And for those who don't know, I mean, YZ's been in that Chinese scene for so long. He was the guy before Kong Kong. It was the guy that everybody said, oh, he's coming. But no, Kong Kong takes the stage first, and this is the ultimate first star out of China.
It's just amazing because, as I said, YZ was the player we were told to look towards, but even in their opening games, Bianc was the one truly claiming our attention. Yosemite in just that previous map was one of the pivotal players. We've seen stars out of all of them.
Are we going to see it dive down? It doesn't look like flash out for Victor. They just want to take these challenges. You've noted a lot how often Bilibili is just taking the fights in mid, but that's shifted over time. No dart this time, though, and might get an early kill for free.
They're trying to prop up Artist to be that instigator. Does well on the first, but careful now in no man's land because you can see Bilibili leaning away from this.
This angle from Som is really good, but how do you get out? Can you get more than one?
Oh, yes he can. Just about 43 HP, but he will have to go up the site, but that's fine. He'll take that. Middle's being patrolled and claimed by Artist. The map feels small for Bilibili. They can't fall away safely towards short. CT gets smoked off, and YZ He's going to hear that. He's absolutely going to hear that. He doesn't catch the timing, though. Artist is already gone. This is on the site. Yosemite, K-Knight. Full util for K-Knight, but what can you do with it, though? You're not even able to use it at this point. A tap on the spike draws the fire, draws the attention. What? He's got FNS, but they've both fallen. Oh, come off it. Look at the damage. Victor also took damage there. It's still dangerous even in the rounds they win.
You just have to think, though, if that choice of strategy was slightly different for Bilibili, if they go for the normal mid presence that they like to do, Artist has to come up big. Here, he gets kind of lucky given the strat that Bilibili chose. Wisey's just trying to pressure as hard as possible towards B. While Yosemite watches the backline, everybody else controlling A main. All of a sudden, this round is different. But it does buy time for Artist to now get this op up, for this money to come through, for NRG to maybe make a final stand in this half.
It's uphill, but it could be possible, right? It's like they've slowed it down enough. Billy back to what looks like basic. Still got presence towards top middle, but it does seem destined towards B for now, at least for the start. Get that all on the verge here. Okay, no, it's still quite far off, but Bianc, Yosemite, and Rin with theirs. And Artist lets him pass.
Bilibili just super calm here. NRG's rotating all over the map, trying to find something.
Should be big info off that knife too, at least a player too. And they just drift in towards the eyesight of Artist. Potentially got a glimpse as well. Follow up here, predicting it. Didn't quite land that one. Now he's in danger. Whoa. Does he get out with his life? Tries to have the smooth moves, but it's just somebody to find him. Does that open the floodgates? They're forced already towards CT. They have an option towards the site.
This is crazy from YZ too. Pushing way in front of the lockdown. There's gonna be a flash, it doesn't connect.
He's back in, couldn't get the follow-up, but still does damage, taking away Victor. Plant now goes down 3v3 post. Rin plays ahead, plays outside of this, tries to avoid, tries to evade. FNS gotta be cautious now. So on the next one,
you don't expect
try and
it.
step up. Yosemite's watching it, and look at this. FNS, what a follow-up! A 1v1, IGL versus IGL. Bianc at the back of the site. FNS a step too close. As Bianc outdoes him, keeps Bilibili in the lead.
Last round before
and it's a 1/2. Officially, Bilibili win the half on this attack side of Ascent. Very defensive-sided map in the past. Yes, it's gotten a little closer since Tokyo, but there's no way you should be giving this up if you're NRG with these standard comps. Right now, they look outclassed.
That is not a sentence I expect to be saying, hearing, or even expecting at this point. But it's absolutely the case.
There's finally.
Straightforward.
Finally that shark attack, but they just react into A site.
Maybe expecting it, maybe feeling it, but the stall's fantastic. FNS is here early. You're going to hear Hunter's Fury in the backlines too. You know that normally Crash is good for it, but still look at the damage. It's FNS teed up by all of it. Crashies does get Bianc down as well. Still in play though. They're winning up the fights on the site. A 3v3 out of nowhere. It's Rin still posted here. Gets away, doesn't get noted. YZ catching him up. How is this happening?
They're all on site. Smokes are everywhere. It's pure chaos. And they lose track of Rin somehow, some way. What in the world? 8-4, Bilibili on this half.
Oh my God.
Again, this is not the way.
Look, I know I missed out on most of the game, most of the time.
We could really start to
I messed up.
say
all right.
this might be all but done.
I was gone for a long time.
Super deep.
Fucking looks like NRG is losing. Fuck, dude.
This would truly be history in the making for Bilibili. Unbelievable stuff.
Bro.
As we take a break for just a second here.
Now, this sucks.
Thank you so much, Pansy. I'm standing by with Klaus from Korea Sports, and I've got to ask you, as somebody who has played against NRG, who's seen how good they can be right off the bat, is this surprising to you?
I don't feel surprised about this. I think Bilibili is getting the momentum on this tournament, and they're just playing together, getting the trades, and getting the timing to pop off individually.
I mean, the crowd has been so heavily behind BLG, alongside with NRG too. It's been fun to listen to this split crowd, but what is it that Bilibili are doing so well as someone who's played against NRG a number of times? What's working for them?
I think what I feel of them, like they're looking happy playing. You know, they're enjoying the game and they having the momentum. They're like they having the pace of the game. So, you know, like you look and they have like maybe they're down by 1 or 2, but they're winning the run anyway. So they're getting the trades, they're getting the timings, and that's it.
Now, last question I have for you, and then I'll let you go. Let's pretend for a moment that you're Chet. You're NRG's head coach. You've got an opportunity to talk to the team right now, heading into the second half of Ascent. What are you saying?
I think they need to be more like confident on themselves. That's it. Like ensure the more the game. Like I said before, they Bilibili is looking like they're showing the game, and maybe NRG is having a bad time now. So yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. We're gonna throw it back to the game.
Good to hear from Doug there, do you miss your man? Come on, leave it there. No, I'll just leave it with the laugh. That's fine, just cut it there. But back to business, let's kind of refocus here, because genuinely this is out of the realms of expectation, statistics, all of that fun stuff we can run through. At 4-8, you're already highlighting and alluding to the fact that this scoreline is incredibly hard now for NRG to work outside of.
Yep, absolutely. They had some rounds on bind where they were working the map really nicely, but Bilibili continued to shut them down, any momentum they gained. And I think the problem I'm having here, when we keep seeing expectations, such shifts in them, right now, we're looking at a 2-0 as well possible here from Bilibili.
Things begin with this, the pistol on the second. NRG eyeing up that B site. They need it too. They lose this. I don't know if there's a way back. The middle's already flooded. They've got the full wrap on this site here for Bilibili as well. They are going to be everywhere at once.
Remember, the pistol retake that they had was all corners. This time they have no presence from spawn, but there is a flash to reclear. Turret just does the job instead, and they have those tools now to get into sight as well. This is going to be a full exchange of flashes, util, and NRG doesn't have much.
Wow, they're just a full push this.
You got a paranoia, you got flashes, you also got bodies on the line. FNS and Victor don't care though. They're holding it back. K9, oh, YZ, not again. It happens again and again, and now Crashies tries to keep cool, tries to wait, but he's been found, hunted down. Bilibili breaking NRG's hearts.
There's no way. That
Artist.
NRG survived just fine, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, these pistols combined. What in the world? From K9 again.
Yep.
That guy is just a monster today.
What the fuck?
And they're fired up.
He's giving it now. That's what you want to be seeing. And that confidence building. I mean, even in the interview, discussing momentum, confidence, being able to do this sort of thing.
Jeez, that's cold.
That's so sick.
That's cold.
Absolutely love it.
The silent shot heard around the world here. Just beautiful from YZ.
So it begins. Potentially the downfall of NRG. They have to sit.
Fuck, bro. We need a change.
Spamming away, keeping them back. Look at the chip damage again. Nice from FNS taking down K9, but YZ goes unnoted. And what is he doing? He's just a phantom behind him. He's just ripping him apart. Victor finally puts him down, but they're just getting confident. They're getting a little out of their minds about this one. As FNS is trying to keep this normal in the realms of what he expects and knows. Victor's got a chance. 56 seconds.
I mean, he does have 4 HP.
Yankees on 4 HP. There is a chance here.
Definitely.
I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
Plenty of time to reposition, which he'll need to try to find these 1v1s. For Bilibili, the protocol is going to be
unless he gets like
together.
Unless like the only way I think he's gonna win this if like he reflanks around and then just double kill them.
All this time Victor has, very doable.
But you have to kill the Omen first.
NRG didn't force into this. You think they might have needed to, but they didn't. Yet here they are. Already a successful eco.
How does he get both?
Yeah, how do you get both here?
Victor needs to be the North American hero here. He's going to hear both. He's trying it. He is desperately trying it.
There it is, reflank.
Smoked, though. That's an issue. He's got a fair fight. Oh, it's not clean. And he's not stopping.
Oh, he's sticking it.
Defuse, and a
He almost had it. He almost had it. I mean, the plan almost worked. He reflanked.
20 HP being the difference.
And ultimately, 2 players stand alive here for Bilibili. Curious what they're going to decide in terms of the bonus, but I like this decision. I mean, it's the low HP player sticking in that case. Just ridiculous, but we'll take it. Knowing that stinger goes out real quick. Just putting the smoke on the spike, realizing he's not backside. All of a sudden, you're
Artist
very
can't
confident in
op.
that.
Look at this buy from Bilibili. What did they come back? I see a Bucky.
This is so sad.
These are the rounds. I mean, we just saw the chaos that YZ put through. He did buy full, but that's because he's one off knife. So next round still.
He has a Bucky?
They're very happy to play this.
They got the 4-play stack too. 4 of them posted on that B site. NRG trying to get a feel of this.
I like that too. The one way to indicate that they're trying to peek inside of B main there. That's some false information that could indicate that there's no stack on the B site, in fact.
Aldrone is gonna highlight
4 on B.
But what do they know? Not enough yet. Ardis waiting to pounce. Door is shut.
Dude, this is a bad read. Oh, it's a bad read.
It might just be that. And here we go. Ult invested. K-Knight will be spotted. And that's the big clear. Rin goes down and Ardis starts things off very well. Bianc should already be considered from the Aldrone earlier, and YZ gets cleared. That is the diligence I expect.
I mean, they're outgunning him.
30 seconds left.
Very well handled. But remember, this was a very weak bonus.
Oh, timing.
Definitely room for shenanigans.
Yep.
But instead, the Prime Gaming
Flawless.
for NRG, and we're still looking at a dire lead here. 5 rounds for Bilibili. This is where you have that more even purchase for Bilibili. They've got the knives, 4 weapons up. That's why they call it a bonus in the first place. Great entries from Artis. And Victor to close out. Remember how that started. Bilibili trying to bait the fact that it wasn't a B stack. In fact, NRG goes into it and still is able to deal with it.
If there was going to be a round to close the gap, this would be it really for NRG. The first big challenge on an even enough purchase.
Whoa, he can get up on top of that box with the one.
Yeah.
Never seen that before.
Well, there could have been a bit of a window for timing there, but it wasn't. Evanes couldn't see
He's
it.
going to ping the turret. That will maybe get Finesse to peek. No.
You can see the idea, though.
It's so beautiful. 2 sides of the map. Things are going through their heads to try to get any advantage in the fights.
It's cost a lot of time. We're down to about the minute mark here. Trying to maybe feign a little pressure towards that A side. But I'm still looking at that spike. And FNS is still trying to find that player. Looking for Rin. So close by, though. We know they disrespect these smokes, and he's not quite there for it. Rin's found FNS, but where do they now turn?
What the fuck?
Breaking all the KJ util. Tree on A. Should be where they end. There's still 1 molly, but 3 players coming through tree, and it's their turn to freeze.
Oh, it's not clean. K-Knight outdoes him. And now they're being stalled out 30 seconds, and they're walking into 3 players, and K-Knight holds. Looks for a follow-up. YZ can't quite connect towards Son, but K-Knight is defending this site with his life.
He said 100% though. He said 100%.
Is calling for Bilibili. It's 11 on the board. NRG faltering in the buy.
Artist said 100%. He's lying.
All of a sudden, you're looking at a must-win round for NRG. All of a sudden, you're looking at 6 to even. Think about tying the game. That starts to be insurmountable when you're on the attack side. What?
Jesus Christ.
Man, the flick the wrist to do that.
9 out of 10 times, but you're seeing the pressure get to everybody. Artis was definitely labored on that spray. Honestly, the fact that he even committed to that kind of scares me.
Get out of my way.
They might just get a little faster and a little more confident, and you don't know what Bilibili are going to do. NRG left waiting and wondering. There is a challenge in middle, They're not letting this go for free by any means.
No info going to be garnered, though. I wonder where Crashy chooses to use his drone. Finesse is getting real close to these 3 players. Close mid, dodging the turret.
Drone's
Ever
gone
so
to a big name.
There's nothing else?
Just the turret, and now that's cleared. Does FNS want to try and play the time?
He might get baited by the footsteps here. Thinking that he's falling off, thinking that he can just walk into mid and Yosemite's still there. Meanwhile, the rest of the team going back. I mean, they're indecisive here.
Yeah.
Looks like they're coming in. There's the drone. So it's not indecision after all.
50 seconds. 2 players here. Biank's one of them. YZ the other.
Maybe FNS. Bums.
Mid is
Just
gonna
like
be a loss, but FNS,
maybe. Yeah, I did not clear it. Oh my god.
Only to Lil swings in towards Victor, who's waiting.
Lane.
Absolutely eviscerate NRG. They are on 12, and it's not just match point, it's a match point and elimination points for NRG.
What
case,
the
too
fuck?
Perfect. They swap the KJ onto the other side.
He did
There's
not check.
Enough early presence, map control gain from NRG. Absolutely losing the plot when it comes to calling on this game.
Timeout.
And there's only been 1 round won on this attack. Comeback feels out of the cards. Bilibili on match point right now. Feel like they're about to do the impossible. The second Chinese team here at Champions 2023 to qualify for playoffs might happen right now.
The pressure starts as K-Knight, who has been superb, gets smoked off towards top middle. You can see the backfill from NRG. No more timeouts to be had, all burnt in the first.
This is so bad.
5 rounds and a broken bye.
BLG is actually better than NRG. They're the better G.
But he was cautious from Som as he looks to address middle here, and NRG wait.
Broken by makes this almost impossible. The KO ult as well makes this even more difficult to actually entry onto this.
K-Knight, he's so close by to this. He's got support from CT, but you can see the temptation. It's calling him forward. Biank's gonna be under pressure. Does he get away from this? He does. Steps forward, finds one big trade. K-Knight in the back, takes down Som. It's on 3, make it 2. Victor and Crashies. Oh, it's only Victor. The truly unthinkable might just be happening, and it has! It's been 614 days since NRG crashed out in a group stage, and we got to witness it here against Bilibili, 13-5.
The second team on the day.
Fuck, Artist. Why did you say 100%? Why did you say 100%?
And this is not an experienced team. This is not a team that anybody put high up on the rankings. None of that. They've just shocked the world by doing it not once, but twice against the North American team that everybody always puts in the playoffs, no matter what. It feels like a guarantee, but not today.
It's a very short list of those who've been able to best NRG in these circumstances. PaperX, FPX, and Loud. And now, Bilibili's name gets added to that list. That is truly unbelievable. NRG, I mean,
let's see what people have been tweeting.
That was the whole point, be it under Optic, be it under any other previous names. No one, very few managed it. And in a lower bracket, they're domain, right? And look at the team stepping to the stage. The ones who absolutely changed all of our minds. First time, call it a fluke. The second time, you cannot doubt the capability of this side.
Demon1 tweeted, it's time to learn Chinese.
Their first international LAN. And that's what they're capable of.
That boy Billy really do be gaming.
Bilibili right now. And this is what they're bringing to the international stage.
Wow. Well, I didn't see this one going, Baller. Truly did not. The man. And the best part is, it wasn't cheesy. It wasn't like these kind of like quirky looks. It was just good Valorant.
I mean, it was them being masterminds. I mean, in so many instances, they're outcalling Finesse. One of the best in the game, one of the best to ever do it in terms of IGL ability.
They got Chet to have to burn up both of their timeouts first half. They were then just left to their own devices for the second. And this is a team that preps so well, normally gets a great read. You had Artis giving it large because it's Artis.
Yeah.
It's what he does, and I love that about him. But the fact they came out, a team who just said, we're just here to learn. Well, I think we're all here to learn from you nowadays. I mean, it's completely turned. All of us. I mean, EDG, fair enough, right? Tick in the box, we've kind of seen them before, saw those new moments coming from them, the possibility. But Bilibili was never on the radar.
No, not even close, and they're starting to have stars of their own right. YZ, obviously we already knew him, but K-Knight's performance today is just ridiculous, man. In both maps. And the thing I also want to bring back here, they did it on Bind. That's an NRG masterpiece.
Yep.
And then Ascent too. That's not one that they're bad at by any means. In fact, in the past, it's been quite legendary as well. One of the few teams who could best Loud on Ascent.
All right, well, that's it. I did this for 4 hours. I'm ending it.
They lost to Fnatic. That is the